This comic is over dramatic. Basically, I think what it's saying is that there's some man out there who would not even necessarily get overlooked, but they reach their pinnacle of success in life. So the women they were checking for in the past, right? They're not
That's
checking for they're not check they're not checking for those same women once their options increase based on the success
that's
they have.
corrected. That's just corrected. It's not a woman, it's a girl. This is high school. It's a girl from high school.
Yeah, but that don't take away from the premise I'm trying to make.
Go ahead. I want
The
him to be.
the entire premise is that the man has leveled up, so his options of women have changed, right? So whether this woman has dissed him or rejected him in the past, even if she didn't, basically what I'm taking from this comic is that because of his success, whatever you base that value upon, his options have increased, right? So the woman he was looking at when he was younger, right? He's no longer looking at those type of women, right?
But that's why the word's been important because it's not a woman. It's a girl in high school. It's not a woman. This is a girl. A girl
Yeah,
in
but
high school.
that don't take away the premise I'm trying to make.
It does change it a bit. You don't think so?
Not really. Not for my premise. I'm just saying if you level up, your options increase exponentially,
Yeah,
right?
like I understand what you're saying, but that would make more sense if she wasn't like a whole kid inside of this comic. Like I would understand if he was like a broke man at first and he was like a good 1920s trying to get by, working from paycheck to paycheck type of comic. But this girl's a whole kid. Like she's a child. I just don't get it.
So what she get let's just say she's 16, 17 in this photo, right? 10 years later, they're almost 30, right? You're following, right? He don't
Yes.
want her anymore. He might have wanted to hear her in high school when he didn't have a lot of options, but because he leveled up, he's not even looking at her way anymore. That's the premise that I'm getting at from this comic book.
But you missing a point though. So he liked the popular girl in high school. Now you're saying, well, he leveled up. He's an adult now. The world is different. Like the level up when you comparing a child to an adult is weird.
Yeah, like they're both probably were on the same level. They're both
But
kids.
he's
High
a
school
kid
is way
too.
different. Hold on. High school is way different than the real world. Like I get his options of women have changed, but they're both in school, so of course they would be at the same level. Popularity outside of high school don't matter. So holding a grudge outside of high school is kind of dumb because she didn't pick him when they were both kids.
I,
That's what I'm getting.
how do you know he's holding a well? Based on the comic, he's holding
No,
a
no, no,
grudge.
no.
I was
Hold
just
up. He's definitely holding a grudge. That's the thing. And I know you talking about leveling up. That's weird. No, this is an insecurity that's started in high school. He's an adult. If you leveled up and going on, why would you be worried about the person in high school? Like, oh, they didn't want me back then. They won't want me now. Okay, maybe you got some skills now, but you were lacking the skills. You were a late bloomer. Again, a lot of times these women that they like the beaded chick he talking to ain't even nobody who knew him. He only wanted her because of her status. He didn't know shit about her. He wanted to objectify her. They're like, this is not the flex that a lot of niggas think it is.
let me just say this, right? If this was a
It
woman, right?
is.
Let me just say, if this was a woman, so no, Tara, the flex up, he didn't want her. He have to have wanted her because she looks good, right? First of all, and then status comes after that, right? So just think of woman who was a, let's just say, the ugly duckling, um, story that we hear about a girl in high school, right? No men are checking for her, right? 5, 10 years later, now she's a baddie. She done lost weight or whatever have you, and now she's really attractive, right? Same thing. She may not even be looking at those men who didn't want her in high school, right? Same type of premise.
You're missing a point. It's an insecurity. You're an adult now.
Same with her.
Listen, no, no, no,
Same with
no.
her.
But you don't
No
see
one's
women
saying it's
making.
different with her.
No, listen what I'm saying. Now you want to do it both ways. Women are not making comics about the popular guy in school who she didn't get with. What are you talking
They're just
about?
making songs about it.
Well, hold up. Let's go up. Hold up, Obi Wan. Hands, you can comment. Then I'm gonna go up. AJ.
All I gotta say is that I agree. It is an insecurity. Like, I understand what you meant. He leveled up. He got money now, so he not looking at her. But like, it's not like she went out her way and just bluntly disrespect him. It's all she said is that he was a nerd, and he did want her because of her body. Because as you see inside of the first picture, she's skinny, she looks good, and she with a man who looks good. And now in the second comment, oh, she's big, she got a big belly, and she don't look as good as she did in high school. And now he looks better, and he got the money, and he got the cars. That's literally all it is. He only wanted her because of the way that she looked back then. It's not because she disrespected him or anything, but he's holding a grudge because she didn't want him when she was a kid.
Which is
They were
crazy.
both kids.
And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Let me
Ain't
just
nothing
say
wrong
that.
with that. He
Let me
might
just say
look.
that.
Let him say, even if he is insecure.
Oh, hold on. I'm going in order. Hold
Say
up.
this real quick, Tara.
No, you can't. Go ahead, Tough Talks.
Yeah, how y'all doing? I think Loki, I think it's kind of funny because it's a lot of comments on like the guy being insecure and all of this other stuff, but I mean, there's several things going on. First of all, I mean, yeah, obviously they're in high school, and as we know, like a lot of females in high school, they go for the athletes or quote unquote these bad boys, and that's kind of what's being depicted right now. This dude has his pants sagging, he's got tattoos, he's got chains and stuff, and he's depicted as the bad guy, and that's what she's going for, and she's saying, don't worry, he's just a nerd. So she's kind of, casting a negative light on him. And now, years later, obviously, he stuck to his studies, he got educated, and because of the path that he chose, he's now an educated, independent black man. He's got money, he's got success, and now she's circling back for him. If you clearly see, it says, "Hey, baby, remember me?" And he's like, "Well, beat it." I mean, if and I'm hearing insecurity, but there's a respect factor too. Like he wasn't respected in high school, he wasn't wanted in high school. So now that he's successful and he's got money, it's like now he's attractive. Now she wants him, and she's complaining, "Why can't I find a good man?" That's simply because of your choices. You chose thugs in high school, and that's probably what you chose after high school, and that's the result that we're seeing now.
Let me ask you a quick question. Hold on, real quick. Um, because it's weird. The thug in high school is crazy because like that wasn't actually a thing, right? It's not
There
most.
was a thing. It
Hold up,
absolutely
pause.
was.
Hold up, pause. I'm gonna ask you a question. Most of the girls did not want thugs. That wasn't a thing because it's something called relational
That's a
aggression.
lie.
Hold up. I'm gonna drop you if you interrupt me. Because of something called relational aggression in schools, kids want to have proximity to the most popular kids, and weirdly enough, certain type of personalities do are more popular, and that's not always the girls elevating them; it's the boys too, right? So it's like for you to say, well, he cycled back, but if that's something, here's the thing: if somebody wanted somebody who considered a thug, quote unquote, right? Why would you even be so in your feelings about it that 10 years in the future or whatever later, you still like, oh, you still got this animosity pent up about it? Why are
I
men
don't
upset about that?
I don't think that the prompt is showing animosity. I think that
It's
is.
definitely giving
I think.
animosity.
Hold on for a second. I listen to you, so let me respond. I don't believe, in my opinion, I don't believe that the prompt is showing that he has some type of animosity towards her. But and I could understand how that seems, but at this point in time, right? Can you really sit here and tell me that if in high school a man was rejected by a woman that he was interested in, right? And now we have several years later, 10 years later, whatever you want to say, they run into each other and she's showing interest in him. And he's literally like, well, beat it. He could have said something else, could have been like, no, I'm not interested, I'm good. Would that then change your outlook of it being animosity? Because I don't see that. I see him making a logical decision. Why would he want her 10 years later if she rejected him in high school and went after it? Clearly in the prompt is depicted as a thug and described as a thug. He said, why do they always pick thugs? So if we're going to speak on a prompt, let's not try to move the goalposts and try to make it as if, well, the women
No,
are
no, it's
they aren't
not.
doing this and
Hold
the
on, it's
women are
not.
doing
Hold on,
that.
hold on. not moving the goalposts. I said it's animosity because it's a response to beat a chick. You can say, "Hey, I remember you from high school. Hey, how you doing? Keep it moving." But the response in the comment literally is animosity. To say it's not crazy. But whatever. Go ahead, respond.
I don't look at it as animosity. I look at it as
No. Let's start from scratch.
the energy return. Yeah, yeah. Well, she disrespected him by calling him a nerd in high school. So him saying beat a chick that's fine. And I don't see nothing wrong with him not wanting her no more. She don't. She got more miles on her. She used up. She probably got 3, 4 kids. That man got he on his game. Why would he want to go backwards? She didn't want him. He know that from jump. So he'll be playing himself. I think he did a good job by not letting her come back.
Yeah, it's the incel. You can tell the incels by the way y'all talk. The used up is crazy, but I ain't gonna respond to that. What's up, Obi-Wan?
What's up? As far as the prompt goes, I just don't think that it's animosity. I think it's more of his boundaries and where he, sees himself going. I don't see a kid, especially with that as a Lambo in the back. I don't think he has a kid, and she has one in her hand, and that's a newborn at that. So clearly, her decision making isn't the best in high school and current day. So it's just like, why would he want to move forward with her? What would be the reason to move forward with her? And beat a chick is the least disrespectful thing compared to how women say, "Get away from me" when a guy approaches them.
Yeah, it's funny because like again, it's a comic that was created by the man clearly, right? And y'all saying y'all don't get the animosity. Like the whole wet dream is that you got rejected in high school and you're gonna be able to get your revenge. Like I don't see how y'all don't see that. But go
How
ahead.
do you say that's the case?
Hold
Okay.
up. Go ahead, Queen. I'm trying to get everybody in the
Okay.
conversation.
So, well, let me tell you, this is a perfect description on a lot of these bitter brothers who be coming like on social media platforms and expressing their emotions. Just like he is a nerd, let me tell you who's behind him. There is a girl who's carrying her own books as he's watching the chick who got the cute body and the butt, and she's chasing after, I guess, somebody who's not going anywhere in life. Everybody forgets there were nerd girls who played Pokemon, girls who weren't into going to the parties, and y'all ignored those young ladies. Those are the girls who have government jobs at this time, entrepreneurs, very successful as well. You do see at the bottom, he is still single. She obviously had her taste and maybe her karma. I can't really speak, but I do understand that these nerds always like to chase outside of their lane. And that's why you turn around and you're hurt. Your butt hurt at the end of the day. And that's what I see from this piece.
Now that's a good point because like why wouldn't you go after the person who in the same clubs as you and more
Hello.
competitive?
There's
That's
girls in the
a
chess club. They don't get cuffed up. There's girls who's always in the library. I was a poet. Let me tell you, there are so many girls who did not. I was only popular because I was active in my school. There are so many girls that got overlooked in high school who, guess what? They didn't make those decisions. They still have a banging body, but you didn't pay them any mind because you cared about Neek Neek with the big booty.
Did you go after the nerd guys?
Who hurt you? Who
hold
hurt
up,
you?
hold
You
up.
Did
don't
you
No,
go
even
after the
sound
nerd
hurt.
guys?
You're
you
just
That's one
open.
question.
Hold
innocent.
I
up,
don't care
hold
about
How
up.
do
that.
you
She
sound
do
hurt,
sound hurt.
bro? I was
You
just
can.
singing in
Queen,
the comments.
did you
If I
go?
gotta
Did you
keep,
go
if I
after the
gotta keep
nerd
trying to
guy?
be quiet, I'm gonna just drop the panel. Y'all can request back up. But we can't have everybody talking. Like if somebody just asks a question, don't then go interrupt. Obi Wan had something to say. He was responding to Queen. Everybody else, hold your fucking bridges.
Yeah, I'm generally interested to see. Did you go after the nerd guys or did you go after
I
the
never
the
went after a
thugs?
man in my life.
Oh, so then your premise is it's
He's
kind
going after her. Why wouldn't he go after the nerd girl?
but you just said that I was a nerd girl and I got overlooked. But I'm saying is it
You
No, I
were you
misheard.
wasn't a
going after
nerd. I didn't say I was a poet. I was very active. So my popularity happened differently, but it wasn't because of the things that I wore. I was actually looked at as one of the guys for a very long time. I was one of those girls. I was a tomboy, kind of like, I was into politics.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. So
I
forget
was woke
nerd,
very
but
early. Yeah, I was a
you're
nerd.
more alternative than the popular. I mean, you're not saying you weren't
Yeah, I
popular,
wasn't,
but you're
yeah.
more alt girl, and as an alt girl, were you going after the alt guys or were you going after the?
I didn't go after
I know.
anybody in my life. It didn't make no sense. He's going after her. You know what I'm saying?
Were you
See, why do
attracted
they
to? So
always?
who were you were attracted to?
So like, hold up. You purposely
I'm
trying to like
confused.
her is crazy because she
Crazy.
already answered the question. You just reframing it like she didn't. She said she wasn't pursuing you. Want to make it something personal for whatever reason, but the reality
No,
is,
I'm not making it personal.
hold up. She made a great point. He's clearly not compatible with this girl, and again, it's not. So y'all be like, oh, the girl, the woman, whatever, because y'all misogynistic. The truth is, it's
No,
hold up, sir. It's the status he's envious of. It's the fact that he's the popular girl guy in school. She was the popular girl, and he wanted to be that guy.
Exactly.
He don't give a fuck about that
so
girl.
can't you say that about the girl right now in the prompt in the picture? She's going after his status. Like this is where it's so disingenuous because it's just like you're only looking at it one sided. She's
Are
going
they on
after
the
him
same
now because
status?
his no, they're not on the
She
same
doesn't have
status.
any books in
Clearly,
her
They're
hand.
not on the same
they're
status at
clearly
all.
like
How are
this is
they
where
not
the
on the same
cognitive
Hold
status?
up,
because
y'all.
They're in
Hold
because
up.
high school
clearly
together.
Hold
That's
up.
no
Hold
no
up.
I'm
they're
talking
not on
about
the
Hold up.
same
the
Obi
bottom
status
picture,
Wan.
though.
the bottom
Obi
picture.
Wan. Obi Wan.
Yes.
She was making a point about high school, and you wanted to hop down to the next picture. She's not talking about the second part of it. Focus on the topic. She was specifically talking about why would he not be interested in the girls like him in high school?
Because you're
Instead of the
still
one not
learning in high
carrying
school.
books. She don't have no
Because you're
books.
still learning. Like,
Queen.
how about this? How about this? It goes both ways for the girl and the guy. They're still learning in high school. So if she chose that guy in high school, that's a mistake. I understand. And if he goes after her, that's a mistake. I understand. But that's why I moved down to the bottom picture because it shows in the picture she didn't learn from her mistake, clearly. And he did because he's not trying to go after her.
So that's why he's standing there with his money. Like to me, he was sitting there on purpose, waiting for her to walk by. Like this motherfucker is
Okay.
insane.
You're just moving the goalposts at
No,
this
I'm
point.
not. For
Like,
real.
come on, yes
For
you
real. This
are.
no. Since we
No,
want
you're
to,
moving the
since we want
goalposts.
to take
Tara,
You're moving the goalposts.
Y'all
You're
want to
moving the
take the
goalposts.
comic literally, so let's do
You're
it. This
creating
man sitting
narrative.
on
no,
the
You're
okay,
creating
Tara,
This
The
narrative.
man
money,
sitting
the
on the
money
corner with some money in
represents
his
his
hand.
financial success. The car
not
represents his financial success. So how is it that
Tara,
he's
Just
standing there
like the
waiting
chain.
on her? Like that's
Tara,
insane.
Tara.
So
Did you,
people
Tara?
just
Let
walking
me say
outside
this,
with dollar
Talking.
bills in their
Tara,
hands, just waiting to
Tara.
flex for
What up,
someone to
G?
come by? If we
Let me.
being literal around it, you just walk outside having all your money outside in people's faces like that?
Some people do
Maybe
do
Tara,
that's a
that.
bank.
Tara,
Some
Maybe
people
that's
Tara,
a
do
bank.
that.
Hold on, let
Maybe
G
that's a
say
bank
something.
right there.
He dying to say something. Go ahead, G.
Tara. I encourage everybody. I don't know if they saw that video with Michael B. Jordan a couple years ago. He was on the red carpet, and somebody he went to high school did an interview with him. Right? He
Yeah,
was real
and he
respectful,
reminded her. I seen
and
that.
he was like, "Remember, you used to say all this about me when I was in high
Yup.
school."
Yup.
And she didn't have nothing to say. And here's the thing: I don't think Michael B. Jordan remembered that woman until she interviewed him, right? And he brought it up again, right? He used to say all this. Hold on. He used to say all this shit about me back in the day, but now look at me, right? Perfect revenge. I know Terry keep talking about revenge, but that's the perfect smackdown of somebody who used to talk shit about you and downplayed your future success, which he
I'm
said
not.
she all did.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know about the Michael B. Jordan thing, and I
You
think.
can Google. You can
Hold up.
YouTube it. It's on
Hold
YouTube.
on. Let's do this. Let's find somebody who not to keep interrupting to come back up, come up here. So what I was saying is interesting because I was talking about the perspective of the person who made this comment, and y'all talking about the details in it, which I think is hilarious. That's fine. So that's why I said, like, if we're gonna talk about the details in the comment, let's talk about the fact that he waiting on the corner in the same fucking neighborhood, waiting for her to walk by. And he got his money in his fucking hand. Like that's fucking crazy.
Or
Yes,
maybe it was
and
a
like,
So,
bank
can I
so
speak
why
because
she
I
got
haven't
on
been
the
able to
same?
from the
She
speak.
got
bank.
on tight pants. She got all that stuff out. Why he can't have his stuff out? What? What's the difference? Ain't like she got on no church gown or
It's
nothing like
just
that.
jeans. What?
I
No,
can't
no,
agree
no.
with
Look
that
at her
one. I
belly
She
can't
had the
agree
all
with that
out.
same
one.
She
clothes
got on
on
the.
I
She
can't
10
got
agree
on
And
years
the
with
she's
that one.
later.
pad.
pregnant.
It don't matter. Well, why your
Yeah.
stomach out then? Why
All
would
right.
Because
somebody
when
want
Wait.
you're
that?
That's you.
pregnant, it's
Okay.
hard
Hold
to
I
on.
don't want to hear
actually
all that.
find a lot of
Hold on.
clothes
I
He
don't
that
want to
fit
hear
he
all
you.
that.
Wait.
I don't
Wait.
want
Wait.
to hear all
Wait.
that.
Can I
Stay
add something?
inside.
Can I add
hold
something?
up, hold up,
So if
hold
she's
up,
pregnant,
y'all.
hmm?
No, I'm just saying, it's too many people talking at one time.
Okay.
Go
Can I
ahead.
So
speak?
if she's
Yeah, let
pregnant
him finish.
and she already has a newborn in her hand, Why would you go after that woman? Same thing if it was a guy. If he had a kid and another kid on the way from 3 months away, and he tried to holler at you, why would you go after? Why would you entertain that person?
That
No one
OB kind of
said
got
he
a
should
point
have
in.
No one
entertained
said he
her.
should. He
Exactly. You're just
shouldn't.
making up your own scenario of words
Victoria.
no
But
one
you're
ever
saying
said.
you're
What we're
saying he's
saying is that he's
insecure.
holding animosity to a girl that was in high school with
High
him.
school. Got it.
High school,
High
not in their
school.
20s. She was like, what, 16, 17 up in here? Let's be
Children.
so realistic.
Well,
Holding, like,
insecure and
I don't care if
animosity are two
someone was
different
to
things.
reject me or call me a nerd when I was 16 years old, because that's what people would call me. And like at my age now, and if I seen that person and they would have been like, hey, love, some BS like that, I would just be like, hi, or I got a boyfriend, and just keep it pushing. I'm not out here talking about some beat it, bitch, beat it, chick. I ain't saying all that. It's the like, come on. And sometimes I probably wouldn't even remember if we're being realistic. Someone who
So
called me a
because he
nerd
said
all the
beat a
way in
chick,
high school, I'm not keeping track of every person who ever called me a nerd. I barely remember faces like that. It's the fact that he remembered this shit so hard. 10 years later, he in that same neighborhood, he leveled up. He got his money in his car. He in that same broke neighborhood that he grew up in, got his money out and talk about some beat it chick to a girl who called him a nerd one time. It's not like she said, oh, he's gonna grow up and be a bum. He's not gonna make no
but you're
money.
trying, but
She
but you're
didn't
trying to
say any
say
of
that
that.
it's because of that.
You're acting like she
No, no,
insulted
no,
him on
no.
a personal, deep level.
You're not
All she
you're
did was
not
call
looking at
him
the
a nerd.
picture.
Well, let her finish. You can
You're only
respond.
All
you're
So
he
only
did
focused.
was call
you
her a
don't
nerd.
know.
Why are you speaking over me? Please. All he did was call her a nerd. She did not insult him on a deep personal level. Like, let's be so honest. The way that you're talking about it, as if she said something so cruel and mean and bad. All she said is that he was a nerd. And like Queen said, he went after her just because of how she looked and her status. Let's be honest, they're both doing the same thing. But in high school, he could have found him a different girl. He didn't have to go after her. He could have found him a girl that was in the clubs that he was in. So he said, why do they always pick thugs? Which means that he knew about girls like this and he still chose to pursue and chase after a chick like her when he could have found someone like himself. But he didn't.
Well, hold
Here's
up.
the problem.
Obi-Wan, you
Here's,
can respond, and then Victoria gonna go next.
here's the problem with your premise is you're only focused on the top half. Clearly, he learned from his mistake going after the wrong type of woman, and he changed. Now, yeah, you're saying that, oh, she called him a nerd. That's not the only thing. She's pregnant and has a newborn baby. No, a lot of men don't want that. A lot of men will be like, yeah, beat it. Regardless of what you called me back in the day, because it doesn't say I said beat it because you called me a nerd. He said beat it. So it could be multiple factors on why he's saying beat it. Clearly, in the image, it shows there's multiple reasons on why a dude, whether he has his money out or not, that does not matter. Plenty of people have their money out all the time. There's plenty of people that take pictures of their money on Instagram, on social media. That doesn't mean anything. There's plenty of people that's coming. He could have been leaving the bank with getting his money out. He could have just bought that car. So this is where it's just like it's this whole picture is just based off of perspectives and how you see things, truthfully.
All right, go ahead, Victoria.
Okay. Hi, I'm actually an engineer. So I know these kinds of men my whole life and career. So besides the fact that this scenario does not even happen, and definitely not the second one, I don't understand why black men keep harping on things that happened when y'all was children. Because this tells me, as she said, if he's sitting around waiting around for a girl who faded him years ago, literally when he was a child himself, so he can stun on her, he has some deep eternal issues. And also, Obi-Wan, no one said that you had to date her. But the topic is, why is he still harping on a girl that rejected him when he was a child? And she was a child herself.
That's because you're trying to narrow the narrative down to fit your narrative. You
No, but that's what
assume that. Hold on,
I'm
hold
just
on. Let
going
me
by the
finish. Let me finish.
topic. I'm just
But
going
you're
by the
saying,
topic.
hold on. But you're saying that he was waiting for her. You can't say he was waiting for her. If he was waiting for her, he would actually be facing her. He's faced against her, back facing her. So you're saying something that's not really fully true. So on that aspect. And two, I have a bachelor's in science recording and engineering. I know plenty of people that have gone through that. So for you to say
You
that's not
went to
true,
technical
it
school,
is
and
true.
I'm not knocking that. I went to
Not
engineering.
technical school. No, no,
Okay.
I went to a real school that's accredited. If a technical school is not accredited,
Full
most
sale.
times, not full sale. Yeah.
Okay. Right. I went to
So
university.
once again, I went to Oakland University for business and management first, and then I switched
Okay.
over.
I went to.
So
We're
once
talking
again,
STEM.
so
We're
I'm not
talking
trying to have
STEM.
I'm not trying to have a battle on who went to school more. I'm merely saying that there's plenty of guys that experience this. A guy earlier said Michael B. Jordan experienced the same thing. So it doesn't have to be you are a nerd. It's just the idea, a lame, someone that's unwanted in high school. Now, if they both make bad decisions in high school, that's on them. But clearly, if you look down, you see that one continued down that bad road and the other didn't. So you can't get mad at him for not choosing to go down
But
that
no
same
one's
road that
No
he
telling
one
left
is
from.
him.
saying he should date her. This is what I'm talking about.
I
You
don't
keep pulling
understand. That's
Beat
random
a chick,
scenarios out of your
beat a chick
ass.
is not
No one
is
is
beat a
saying
chick is
he
not
should date
bad.
her.
You're
Why do you
doing
keep
that.
saying I'm
Okay.
saying he
Hold
should
on,
be
Hold up,
with
hold
All
on.
y'all.
her?
right.
Too many
The reason, hold
people.
on,
Hold up, y'all.
real quick. And here's the thing. I'm only giving a different perspective. I'm not saying that's the exact perspective, but you guys gave a totally different perspective of what he's doing, and it's not. And you're saying that's what it is. So when I say this is what it is, you can't sit there and come back and be like, "Oh, how do you know that's the case? How do you know that's the case?" We both are giving
Okay.
different perspectives.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
Okay. Hi,
Lynn.
Let me go
everybody.
back to my
Lynn.
Hey,
point.
Tara.
Hi.
Hold
Can
on
I
real
just
quick,
go?
Lynn. Hold on real quick. So the queue on low for me. So if you see somebody, can you let them up? Or if another mod in here, I can't see nothing.
All right. You got it. I'll let people up.
I'm just saying, like, I
I
don't understand
hold,
why.
hold
I
on,
don't
hold on,
understand
hold on,
why.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I would like to go.
Uh,
Um, so this, I don't think that this happens. I think that this is like a figment of maybe like a couple men's imagination, and they think that they're this man. Um, but like, cool. If it happens, like, good for those men who stay focused in school. They did what they were supposed to do. And they got better jobs and they went to school, got education, and now they have money. I love that for those men, right? But like I doubt that that's most of the men in our community. It's not a large majority. But to the men that happened to, applaud, love that for them. They didn't end up with baby mamas, love that for them. Um I'm gonna break it down like this. The top half, I want to know what is wrong with him in the top half that made him attracted to a woman who was attracted to thugs. Like, you should have been attracted to a
it's a
girl
girl
who
though,
was in the
Lynn.
book. What'd you say?
I just want to keep reiterating. It's not a woman. It's a girl. Like this
It's a
happens.
girl, correct? Yeah, correct.
The same
Okay.
reason, the
Hold
same
on.
thing she
Oh
did. My
no.
fault.
You not about to
My
cut
fault. I
me off.
apologize.
You can cut
I apologize.
everybody else off. You ain't about to cut me off. What's wrong with him? The reason why he attracted to her. What's wrong with her? The reason why she attracted to this grown man, thug man. He ain't got no shirt in school. In the school, that's really weird. You know what
He just
he in
walked.
the school
This
without
wasn't Mr. Clark's school, y'all. He just walked through school with no shirt on.
Exactly. No, I would like to answer that question.
Hold
Uh,
on. I'm being serious. Hold on. But I
go
can't
ahead.
stop laughing because it's comedy. Okay, cool. Right. That happened. And then, like, part two, I just want to say, like, you know, maybe she can find a good man. Maybe not him, but like, you can still find a good man that's in your little caliber, in your little range. She don't have to be like all destitute and weird. Like, some women have kids with okay men and it just didn't work out. I would love for Black people to dispel the narrative that just because a woman is a single mom, that her baby's father was garbage. There are a lot of non-garbage single mothers who have, baby daddies that they just didn't work out with. They just the relationship didn't work out. He didn't have to be like the most outrageous bummiest man in the world. And three, I want to make the point that, like, what about when this happens to women? Because when I was in high school, there were a lot of men who did not like me and did not fuck with me in high school because I wasn't like going around the high school doing stuff, and it was men who, tried to get at me and who wanted to get at me for the wrong reason, or didn't like me because I wasn't popular, or the popular girls didn't like, whatever the case may be, high school shit, right? But now that I'm out of high school and I'm a woman who is in her 30s without kids and a good job, and I took care of myself and I look the fuck good, those same men have like baby mamas and they try to come back and talk to me too. So like, it happens, and I just wanted to point that out.
Also, there is a
Great. I
part
would love
three
to
to
respond to
the
her question,
equation.
the first part of her
Hold on,
question.
let
So the
Victoria
first part,
go.
Yeah,
Then hold
I,
up, Obi
okay.
Wan.
yeah, I
Hold
need
up,
I can't go.
hold up,
No,
hold up,
I was just saying
hold up,
there
hold
is a
up.
there's a
All right,
part three.
y'all. We gonna do real quick. Victoria, and Respect did have his hand up. Then Obi Wan. Then we go to James. Y'all don't be long winded.
No, I was just saying there is a part three to this where it shows the nerdy the on the bottom, the guy on the bottom now trying to pursue the girl that he dissed, the nerd girl that he dissed in high school, and she don't want to have nothing to do with him because she is also successful as well. So I mean, it's just a boomerang of trauma floating between children that they need to heal from is just really what this all is.
The fact that
Okay.
she got
So
the same outfit on to me shows that this is
exactly,
like a distinct
exactly. I was
pattern.
just about to say that.
Same hairstyle.
Yo, but go back to what her question was. It's nothing wrong with either side of their them going after the wrong people because they're kids. You're going to make mistakes. But for you to say that it doesn't happen to men, and then later on in your in your statement to say it happens to women a lot, that's just disingenuous. Come on,
That's very
That's
that
not what
true.
clearly
I
happened.
said. Hold
We
on, hold
never.
on. That's not what I said. That is not what I said.
You in
I
the beginning you
said,
said it doesn't happen to men like
excuse
that.
me, sir. I said this
You interrupted me.
I don't give a damn. I
Oh, okay.
said
So
this
what this what we doing?
situation doesn't
Nah. So
happen.
I'm like I
Yeah,
was
it is
saying.
what we
Yeah, you
doing.
can't sit there.
The only difference between me and you is I have power here. I
Oh,
said this
power.
doesn't
You can mute
right. I
people.
love it. I also have
Power
pretty
hungry people.
privilege. I also have monetary power. I also have a degree in shit like that.
That's not real power.
And yeah,
That's not real power.
education.
That's
It,
not
it
real
all
power.
equates to power. So let's do that.
You
Okay.
muting people don't
No,
mean you got power.
she clarified something you misrepresented. You prolonging it for no reason.
Didn't
Yeah.
finish my statement.
Hold up,
That's the
but
thing
you
about it.
no,
You
your
you're cut.
statement is incorrect because your premises is wrong. Let her give
And
clarification.
yeah, in context of this panel, I have power. In context of life, I have more power than you. So let's go by that.
We
Um,
can go power for power. I bet money.
okay, shut up for now. I'm just
Yeah,
trolling you. I just would like to correct you on the misrepresentation of what I said. That's it. I was just
miscorrect
fucking
me.
with
Cool.
you. I said I would like to correct you on the misrepresentation of what I said. I was just fucking with you. Calm
Okay.
down, sir. God fucking
Oh no, we all
damn.
good.
Share
No,
the
we all
mic.
good.
You've been talking this whole time. I
Because
didn't
she gave
say
me the
that.
time to talk.
Okay, sir. I didn't say that. What I said was this situation doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen a lot. It rarely happens. And when it does
That's what I
happen, good
said.
for the
Hmm.
and when it does happen,
That's what I
good for the
said.
boys. And it also can happen to women. I didn't say that it doesn't happen at all to men because that's what you said. And
You
I
said
said
no. I
that
said it
it
doesn't
doesn't.
happen like that.
Shut up.
I mean, if you don't care about the clarification, we could just go to James. Go ahead, James.
We just gonna go to James.
Okay, so I couldn't wait to get up here. So To be perfectly honest, I think this happened to women way more than it happened to guys. Um, because most of the time, if a guy, so let me start with the women. Women can go through a stage when they're younger where they're not developed. They can go through a stage where they might not know how to dress, especially in our community. And sometimes they just might not be confident, and they might not have, sometimes they haven't realized how pretty they are or how to adorn themselves properly. So what I see most of the time, what happens with women, especially like after college or maybe the latter years of college, they figure something out. And in high school, the deception of high school is that there's a social dynamic. What happens after college, nobody knows you. So now people are just looking at you for how you look. So I see women tend to glow up a lot more than men, and then, get in a bag and start treating, dudes that maybe street dudes or whoever they used to like, they start treating them crazy. But this does happen to I kind of give a little testimony when I was in, like, let's say eighth grade. I'm not gonna take long. I was like eighth grade, ninth grade, and my these girls, I like, the same girls, pretty eyes, nice bodies, whatever. And then I moved, and when I moved, I had to glow up. For what reason, my mom and them start letting me dress better and all that. I got a little car, and when I would come around, all of the same chicks that used to like be crazy on my top, talking what's up with me and you. So I didn't have to become an adult to go through this.
You got echo
Huh?
too. Hold on. Do me a favor. I'm gonna drop you. Now you got echo and you keep getting cut out, like it's cutting out for you. Go ahead, Q.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't really understand like what's the debate. Like this happens, but this is what I'm just from hearing y'all. I think this is what guys missing, and I think the women was trying to say. Yes, this happens to both, but more than likely women ain't holding on to it. Y'all men be trying to destroy women that didn't talk to y'all in high school. Women, we not really thinking about them. So I think that's the disconnect. It's like
Oh, you still got echo, James. Go ahead.
so I think that's what men not getting to what women are saying. We understand that this happens to both men and women, but men be holding on to it for dear life for the rest of their life. Like, and so it's like they kind of want to get the woman back. They kind of want to hurt the woman back. Women, when they grow up and glow up, they moving on with their life. They moving on to new things. They're not even thinking about that bum dude in high school, or they're not even thinking about whoever rejected them in high school because they on to something else. I think men just hold on to it, and they need to deal with it. I think that's the difference.
Thank you, Q. James, I'm gonna let you finish, then we're gonna go to topic.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, I had a little I was hooked up to the car. But yeah, I was saying, like, I believe this happens to women a lot more, and I think the lady that just spoke, she's right. Women just don't speak to it. For whatever reason, y'all got women are more ice cold. Y'all real quick to just move on. But men, we will hold on because it's like, oh, she shitted on me when I was younger. Now I'm in my bag, right? It happened to me. I didn't have to become an adult to do it. Maybe from eighth grade. Then when I got like in 10th grade and I had my little glow up in high school, started playing football and stuff like that. Yeah, girls that would try to play me, I was on 8 tops. But the difference is, this is the one thing that I think people leave out. Men in real life, if I used to like you back in the day, and I liked you, don't nobody go beat it, chick. We go, I'm gonna run down and I'm gonna keep it moving. We don't wife you. We just go, okay, she's showing me love now. I'm going to run down and then I'm gonna keep it moving. That's the get back. It's not beat it, chick. Nobody says that because
Can I ask you
if you
something?
still look good, I'm on your top.
Can I
And I'm
ask you
done.
something?
Yes.
What do you think about that? About I'm gonna run down and then I'm gonna like drop you.
Well,
What do
again,
you
it's
think that says about men or men?
honestly, honestly, I think it says a little insecurity as an adult. But when you from your teens to your 20s, it don't feel like that. You just be like, I'm the man now, so I'm gonna do everything I wanted to do. It's like a girl who was 400 pounds who losing a bunch of weight, and all of a sudden now she got a crazy body, and now she walking around like she the shit. It's the same thing. You don't realize that when you in your 20s, late teens. You don't peak that until you turn 30. Then you start understanding psychology and trauma and all that. Then you're like, oh shit. But when you young, none of that matter.
Okay, so your message to the young guy who would be like, I'm gonna run down and just leave her alone as an older man would be what?
I would tell him, I'd be like, look, I'd be like, you, that's petty, youngin. I've been through the same thing. If that was your reality, I get it. I understand how you feel, but you just need to move on, right? I would say that as I'm in my 40s now, but as a young man, and I'm not the only person. There was a lot of guys like me who some did it later. I did it still in high school. But at the end of the day, you do feel like, oh, the same bros that I used to want, they like me now? Okay, say less. Now we gonna reverse the energy. To me, I thought I
Yeah,
was being thorough.
cause like, what if like James, I didn't like you because you didn't run as fast as Top Kid. Like Top Kid beat you in the race when we was in eighth grade. So I was like, James, I don't like you because you don't run as fast as Top Kid. And like, I want Top Kid because he beat everybody, all the little boys on the playground in the race. And now you in high school, like, man, fuck you, Lynn. You didn't like beat
I
these
mean,
niggas in the race.
but the
Like, do you
crazy part is,
understand that's the reason why we don't be liking niggas in high school and in
who
like middle
knows?
school and shit? We
Or he
like,
might
oh,
have
James,
he
go
might have just
ahead.
been ugly. Like some of y'all look funny.
What?
That's facts. I used to have a lot of bumps on my face. They cleared up. I don't know
I'm like
why.
James.
But if
I'm
y'all
like
gonna be
James
petty,
didn't jump as far as Top Kid off the swing. Top Kid jumped further than him, so like now I like Top Kid because he can jump real high off the swing.
and
And
if you
James
gonna
in
be
high
petty, now
school
I'm
holding
petty.
it against me.
And
Not
you know what's
petty.
interesting? Another thing too, these relationships don't last long at all. So like even if she was like, I'm gonna give you a chance on a Tuesday, by Thursday, that shit over anyway. This shit is
What
stupid.
what age are we
That's
talking
what
about though? Are we talking
I'm
about our
saying.
20s? Are we talking
No,
about our
because
20s?
no, James, because you said you had a glow up in high school. So I'm like, okay, any girl who would have rejected you, it probably was like a rejection in middle school. So
Yes,
like
middle
in middle
school.
school, I'm like, okay, Top Kid is the fastest in middle school, so I got a crush on Top Kid because he run real fast. And you mad at me in high school because I had a crush on Top Kid in middle school because he ran fast? Like, do you understand the reason why we had crushes on boys in like middle school, elementary school, and high school? It was for stupid shit. And as women, we
Facts.
grow up, we like, oh, I like that nigga in high school because he played football real good. Like shit personality, but he dressed cute. I got a crush on James because he dressed real cute. Like it don't got shit to do with
Exactly.
who you are as a person. Like, and y'all be
And we
holding
don't
this
know
shit against us
either.
into
Hold
womanhood.
on, hold on, hold
But
on,
the
hold on.
point
Let me
is,
respond to you.
the go ahead, James.
We don't know either. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Like, it's not like a dude get to 40, the age 40, right, and then go, God damn it, that woman that broke my feelings in in
No,
11th
no, no,
grade.
hold up. No, we've talked to men in their 60s who still talking about the girl from high school.
Really?
Yeah.
It
Okay.
happens all the time. Y'all be holding on too long. Like
Nah,
too
I
long.
mean
But
But
20s.
even
it's
holding on into
rejection,
your
right?
20s is too much because like that means that the men in their 40s and 30s and 50s not doing a good enough job to tell people like y'all haven't learned like by and large that like women in high school rejecting you, they wasn't rejecting you. Like y'all don't illustrate what happens
Okay.
as far as social dynamics enough to young men in their in their 20s. Like y'all are not telling them like this is what was happening in high school. Like y'all can't hold on to shit that happened in high school and bring it into your 20s and be angry enough about it to now create a whole generation of incels. Because these men are incels because they're mad about some shit that happened to them when they were in their early 20s or high school. And like, how are you holding this against high school girls? Like, I had a crush on the nigga because he had a cute haircut. Like, he got his haircut cute in high school, and like, oh my god, I got a crush on him. I want that to be my boyfriend because he got a cute haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's be fucking realistic.
And I also
Like,
want y'all to remember that sometimes the thug or whatever wasn't the thug; it was the older man. Like, there's a lot of older men who be like getting these relationships with these high school girls, and instead of y'all telling somebody or recognizing this is
Bro, come on now.
no, hold
That's
up.
accountability is a thing,
No,
though.
no,
That's
you
not.
cut me off, I'm gonna drop you. Let's just do it like that. I was talking. If you want to respond, that's fine, but cut me off is crazy. There's been situations where yes, it's a grown man, and y'all like, well, you wanted that nigga with the car. That man with the car was a grown ass man because they do hang out at the high school. Instead of y'all recognizing it was a predatory situation, y'all mad, and some of y'all end up being the nigga in the car at the high school. That's definitely a thing.
mm-hmm. And like, let's be so honest, the quote unquote thugs would be the men that would drop out and not even be in school no more. Like a lot of the thugs who go out and they out here selling, they not in high school. They drop
Yeah,
out.
but they don't even be thugs sometimes. They just be the nigga in high school who dressed cute or had like his parents like it be the man
Mm-hmm.
in high school who played football or who was athletic or dressed cute. Like, I don't know. I went to a predominantly black school and there wasn't no thugs coming up to my school. But what there was like the guys who had graduated the year before, who is in college now, or the guys who were like who their parents gave them money, had money, and they dressed real fucking cute, and they created a clique of niggas who dressed cute and like that kind of stuff. Like, it wasn't no fucking thugs coming up to my high school, like.
Hey,
But all
Especially
right,
with
hold
their
on, let
shirts
what?
Top
off.
Kid go. Hold on, Jeremiah.
Yeah,
Top
top
Kid been
kid
waiting to
and then
go.
Jeremiah.
So, man, y'all doing a whole lot of nonsense. I'm not gonna lie, man. And this is why I say it's nonsense, bro. Y'all doing a whole lot of motherfucking logical fallacies right now with this small little prompt, bro. Like y'all out here doing hasty generalizations, like coming to conclusions with no type of evidence. Y'all are making things up in y'all head right now just from looking at a single picture. Y'all coming up with every narrative possible from this single picture. And then y'all doing a whole lot of red herring, bro. It's like the whole
Give us
topic
an
and the point is
example.
about this man.
Give
That's
an
kind of
Whatever
the
example.
he's
point.
what?
I
No, give
mean,
an
that's kind
example
of
of
a
something
point
we
of the
brought up
panel.
real quick, Q. Give us an example of something we brought up, and you was like, it's not valid.
The fact that y'all whole point was these are kids in high school. Now y'all saying that man in the picture not even in high school. Like, bro, like what are y'all doing right now? Like, come on, bro.
So,
Then y'all red herring trying to divert the attention
The
from the
man
actual
with the
issue.
shirt on and go
You think
chain
that
and
would let
shit.
a older dude that's not supposed to be in school walking into school with no shirt on? Like y'all, come
I
on, bro.
mean,
Like, are y'all
but
cool?
sir,
hold up,
this is a
sir.
Y'all do realize
comic.
y'all interrupting me,
Hold up,
right?
sir.
No,
Sir,
no,
Y'all
you're
you're
not
interrupting
not.
me.
following. Sir, listen to what I'm saying.
Y'all interrupting me though.
I'm going to interrupt you, sir, because I'm going to give clarification.
This is
I'm
what y'all
talking
said.
Sir, I'm talking about the representation. The one like the basically she want the one who she shouldn't have been messing with. Like he the bad guy, he the Pookie and Riri, whatever y'all call him. What I'm saying is the representation. Sometimes that thug was an older man, sir. That's definitely something that happened. And you're like, what do you mean? Like I'm not just talking about the comic. If you want to stay on the page, like that's fucking you up, then fine, let somebody else speak. But I'm talking about the representation of who guys think that the girls were pursuing when they were younger. Because it's not the again, Queen who was up here earlier talking about the nerdy girls. It's not that there wasn't girls who would have dated them. They wanted the popularity. They wanted to. It represents them having status in high school, and they taking it out on her. It got nothing to do with her at all. He don't know shit about her and give a fuck about her. But he know that dude was cute and if he was cool. and girls wanted him, and he mad that girls didn't want him the same way.
Hmm?
Can I finish?
All right, wrap it up. Cause we ain't doing a lesson on fallacy, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, you are. What the
No, we
y'all?
not.
The
If that's the
definition.
case, then why the fuck are you up here debating about a fucking fake ass comic strip with a
Top, can
man
I
in
go?
high school
That's
with his
very
shirt
ironic.
off?
That's
Like,
very
what are you
ironic coming from
talking
y'all.
about? What, like, you're up here talking about logical fallacy, red herring. Da, 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 da. Like, boy, just shut up and get to the point. We on fucking TikTok. This is not the fucking college debate team, nigga. You ain't on the Morehouse debate team. Make a
This is
fucking
you.
point.
You actually
Shut
learned this in high
up.
school. You learned
Okay,
this in high school.
whatever. I don't give a shit. Make a point.
The point is y'all making up stuff that's not even applying to the actual point of the picture. That's the whole point that I'm saying.
Then what's the point of the picture, Top Kid?
Y'all keep saying that why is he so mad after years later that she rejected him and da 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 da. But it's if we're just going off the picture alone, not making other fallacies and all this other extra shit to fit y'all narrative. If we wanted off the picture alone, it just proves and shows that this woman up there in the first prompt did not want that nerdy dude, quote unquote. And now years later, when he has his money up, he doesn't want to talk to that same person that did him dirty in the past. It's literally just that simple. Like y'all coming up stuff, well, why is he waiting around and waiting for her to come walk by us and why he got money and stuff? Like y'all are taking things
Have
and
you
just
ever have
construing
you ever
stuff
been
to
to a
fit y'all narrative. It's
museum, Top
crazy.
Kid?
Why are you talking over me, bro?
Have you been? But I'm asking you a question.
Because you can
Have you
ask the
ever
question
been
when
to
I'm
a
done talking.
museum? Have you ever been to a museum?
Hmm?
Where's the relevancy?
People
I'm about to tell
interpret
you.
things
Have you ever been
differently.
to a museum? And
I'm lost.
no.
No, I'm lost. You losing me
Oh,
too.
okay, hold on. Q, have
How?
you ever been to a museum?
Yes, and when you look at art and you're with another person looking at art, you both can see the same picture and have a different perspective and different ideas of that art. You create your own different backstory in that art. You create a whole thing about it. So when you get up on these panels, yes, this is what we're debating. So people are going to come with their other interpretations of it. They're going to add things to it. Why? Because it adds to the conversation. It adds to the debate. It adds to the conflict of us having difference in opinion. That's what a panel is for. So if you're not trying to be on a panel to have these discussions, then why you're here? Yes,
So
we all see this photo, but we all will have different perspectives of what this photo means. And so that's what we're discussing. It's
I
not that hard.
I
so when y'all see, well,
Correct,
that
Q.
analogy don't even apply because you said a museum, but a
Hold on.
museum literally means objects of historical, scientific.
All right, let somebody
I
talk.
was about
You're being dumb right
Not
now.
I was
all
about
Hold
to say
museums
I
are
was about to
history
say the
museums, by the way.
the
hold up. Damn.
uh,
I just want to say I love how Q didn't just answer the question, but fully understand where women going with it. Y'all can't get out of your own head.
uh,
Go ahead, Jeremiah.
I understand that portion of things, but you guys the is not matching the topic. Like y'all using different stuff. Like I was confused at first when I came in here because at first, like James was talking, I was like, oh, maybe I can understand what's going on. Then y'all took it and changed it, and then like y'all flipped it, and it didn't match anything what was going on.
So when you,
Like
hold
for
up.
me, from what I get from the picture,
What did
like
we flip? What did we flip?
I don't know. It's just a mix of things. There's so much stuff going on, and you tell people stop interrupting each other. So I can't go back and even backtrack. But I'm just gonna go off the topic now. Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm agree with the dude y'all kicked or he left or whatever the case. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like someone that hung out with thugs and hung out with that, it's accountability. It has nothing to do with the fact that she didn't want him. No, it was embarrassment. She didn't want to date that dude in high school because he looked like a nerd or whatever the case may be. She wanted a dude that looked cool for status quo, for title, or maybe because his persona or whatever attracted her to that dude that she liked. She liked it. She liked the bad side of things. She knew it wasn't right because her parents probably told her outside the friend group that he was right. Then years later, you got all this drama with you. You got 5 kids. Your life ain't together. and you coming back to the dude, you hit him back on Instagram or Facebook saying, "What's good? You look good now," or "You look like you got your life together." That guy is not gonna want you because you should have took him when he wasn't all together in high school.
You
You know what
just
I'm
added
saying?
a whole bunch to this picture,
And
and I'm just
honestly,
saying.
coming
Well,
out of
let
high
me.
school, you in high school is building to be an adult. So that don't I don't care what you coming from. Like if that's like you, for instance, you got your life together, right? Say like you had weight, you lost weight. Some dude that only played you, you know what I'm saying? You got yourself together. Now he hit you up. You got yourself together. You're gonna be saying the same exact thing what the picture is saying. You're gonna be flipping it. You're not gonna want that dude because he played you in high school. That's the same thing. That's all this picture is saying.
But this the thing, women
I
ain't even
just.
gonna give you the
I'm,
time of day to even respond to you. That's what we're saying. We're not holding on to it. We're not thinking about you. We're not thinking about nobody in high school that did not
yeah.
want to talk to us. Like y'all need to get over high
That's
school.
you. Okay, that's a
No,
personal thing. But
hold on,
some people. Wait, hold on. Can
hold
I answer
on,
real quick? Hold
hold
on. I
on.
didn't answer because
No,
I'm gonna lose my
no, no,
track
no,
if
no,
I don't
no,
answer.
no. I don't
I'm
give a
gonna, I'm gonna
damn.
lose
I'm
my
gonna lose
track.
mine.
I'm gonna
You
lose
think
my
I
track.
care? Do you
I
think
just
I
want to respond
care?
to her. Then you can say
And
what you
I
want
just
to
want to
say.
respond to her too.
Okay, but I got. She's
I
talking to me
just,
though. Like I'm trying to
I
respond to
don't,
her.
I really
Hold on,
don't
hold on,
If
hold
you
on.
don't
care.
care, then just hold on. Let me respond to her.
Why are
I'm
you
having a conversation
crying?
that's rude. I'm having a
Why are you
conversation with the person.
crying?
I'm not crying. I'm having a conversation with Q. Like stop. I'm trying to talk to Q.
You
I'm
are
not trying to. I'm
very
not trying
much
to get off
so
topic. I'm talking.
whining.
Okay, Q. Anyways, like I said, I
Go
understand what you're
ahead,
saying.
soy
I
eater.
understand. I understand what you're saying. You're not thinking about me. That's the same instance. I'm not thinking about you, but yet you hit me up years later after I tried to give you time in high school. You get what I'm saying? I understand you not be thinking about me, but when you hit me up and try to see how I'm doing, trying to catch up old times, we're not friends. We wasn't friends back in the day, so don't try to be friendly now. You just trying to see what I'm up to. You see if I'm gonna talk to you.
So
Is
That's
you
all I'm saying.
was she not a friend to you, or
Oh
she
my
just didn't want to
God.
talk to you? Because I think
No,
a
this
lot
is
of
like a
times.
girl. This is like say like any girl. It can be anybody. Say it's like a girl that like wasn't your friend, but you guys would talk on a basis. You guys would text and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. You guys would flirt. Y'all would flirt, side flirt. You would send off like you would send stuff to him, and he wouldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Then you would just say, "Hey, fuck it. I ain't gonna fuck with him." So you leave him. Then he's like, "Okay,
So
I think she's still. You think she's still into me." You know what I'm saying? It's that type of vibe. I'm not talking
So
about we don't gotta
I
be
just wanna
friends.
say this to you, Jeremy,
You're
right?
not
Go ahead.
In
making
life,
Go ahead, Q.
clear.
Go ahead, Q. Go ahead, Q. I'm
in
talking to you.
You're
life,
Go ahead,
I
not.
just
Q.
No,
wanna
hold
say
Go
this.
ahead,
on.
Q.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold
Bro,
on. You
stop.
don't
Me and
run
Q
this
having a
fucking panel.
I'm trying to
You
talk to
don't run
Q.
this panel.
I'm
Hold
not trying
on.
to
You gonna
I'm not trying to
shut
run it. I
up.
want to have a conversation with Q. I'm trying to talk to Q. I'm not trying to run nothing. Let me
Well, there you go. You can have a conversation with Q in the comments. Thanks for coming up. I told you to wait because you and Q just can't have no back and forth conversation on the panel full of people with a fucking queue of people trying to come up. Yeah, because you crying.
Yeah, plus the guy has
So
no Rick
there's that.
Owens, no
Um,
J's,
If
no
you don't
Chrome
mind, I
Hearts.
do wanna
hold on.
explain to him something.
Yeah,
That
I was.
a woman can come back like this is I don't understand why men can't embrace this, right? Sometimes you may not be right for a person at the moment you meet them. It may take a couple years for y'all to be equally yoked and aligned, and that woman may come back to you. But you don't have to embrace it with such animosity because y'all wasn't right for each other in the past. Like you have to get over that trauma of being rejected. That's the trauma of just being rejected. When you don't internalize rejection as if it was something wrong with you, you're able to embrace people later and just have an understanding that I wasn't meant for you at that time, but I could be meant for you now. Where are we now? We have grown, we have changed, we're different.
But
I
that's
agree.
what
It
I've
took
been
me
trying to
six or
say.
seven
Hold on.
years.
Hold on. Hold
Oh, my
on.
bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hold on. That's what I've been trying to say for the longest. Not that, but I've been trying to say people are not balance. Like in high school, if I'm the girl who's going after the dude like this, then I wasn't for you. And 9 times out of 10, when I become an adult, I'm still gonna be that girl who's chasing the same dudes. Like very rarely do people like change who they are and they're like, oh my God, I wanted the thug in high school and now I want the good guy CEO. Like you are aware of who you are when you grow up. I'm going to track with that same record. I'm still gonna be into the same type of dude. Very rarely do people change who they are so drastically where they're like, "Oh, I dated thugs in high school and now I want good men." Like, no. So this comic is very untrue. And the men who are complaining and saying, "This happens, oh my God, this happens," they're more than likely not, they weren't nerds. Because you were into anime, don't mean that you were a nerd. Nigga, so what? You was probably doing bad shit in high school. You just watch anime. Like, this is not a nuanced comic strip.
And I
The
agree.
same, yeah, and the nerdy guys like the nerdy girls in high school. Like, let's be realistic. Like, this shit didn't fucking happen like this. But go ahead, Cruz.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I was in this situation, and it took me like 6 or 7 years, and now I'm 41, and I've embraced the cookie verse for Cookie King Moggs, and I see the error of my ways.
The cookie what?
The cookie verse. So like how
What?
Cookie King like Moggs like 6'7", 41.
I
You
don't know
know,
what
Oh,
the
he's
fuck
a
you
Hey,
talking
we
troll.
about.
don't
He's a
know
no,
what
no,
he's
troll.
no, no,
He's
no.
a
talking
I'm
about.
troll. He's a
I'm not
troll.
a I'm not a troll. I'm just saying the Cookie King Moggs
What are
six
you
seven.
talking about, sir?
I'm
Explain
41.
to
It
me.
is a meme. He is a troll and he's trying to troll this panel. The meme 6'7" is like a
Oh, we're
whole
not talking about it.
edit.
We can move on from
Oh
that.
yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what
Go
he's
ahead,
talking about.
locked and loaded.
Hi everybody. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. It's a little bit off. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I guess just to address the prompt. I'm not gonna take it as in the literal sense. It's a little adolescent, so I'm gonna switch it. What I think it could be saying, um, it's more so maybe women, I guess, don't want a man when he doesn't have all the superficial aspects that they want, and then later down the line they see that that wasn't the right choice. But I mean, to be honest, I feel like this is just it really matters case by case. And then the examples that people were giving, like with this high school stuff, nobody knows who they are in high school, so what's the point in comparing? It was just like what Call Me said. You're one person as a teenager, and then once you're an adult, you're somebody else. It could take years for you to really grow with somebody. So I don't see the purpose in getting upset over somebody not wanting you in high school, in school, period, versus your adult life. That is just crazy to me.
Go ahead, 30. Somebody had to go.
Hey yo, what's up?
Hold up, real quick. Locked and loaded, you back?
Huh?
If I'm cutting out, y'all can skip me. I'm in a lower level gym, so you might not hear me. It's going in and out.
Okay, all right, go ahead, 30.
All right. This prompt is it, this prompt is so lame because I feel like men, niggas who think like this, bro, they stuck in the past, bro. You know what I'm saying? You stuck in the past, bro. You thinking about that one time when she was talking about how you watch anime and you was lame, but then years later you find out she's watching anime and you like, damn, she told me I was lame because I watch anime though. Like, she's just not discovering, and that's fine. When I hear about situations like this, it doesn't surprise me that, niggas, bro, one thing you gotta understand is this, dog. You ain't gonna be everybody's cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was a little loose back in high school. Yeah, she was probably making them wrong decisions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she ain't want to choose up on you. And that's fine. And it probably wasn't because you was a nerd, bro. It was probably because you didn't have a car. It was probably because your shoes was dirty as fuck. It was probably because, your breath stank. It could have been anything. It could have been anything.
It
You
be
get
the
what I'm
fact
saying?
that y'all was kids, y'all was children.
Yeah, like, it don't matter. You know, I just don't like that shit because I feel like niggas need to grow the fuck up and move on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, don't nobody give a fuck because you ain't. Guess what? You missed out on. If this what real niggas do, She rejected you in high school, right? And she doubled back on you because she got a kid. Fuck her and move the fuck on, nigga. That's what niggas do. That's what real niggas do. You jamming her mother, you go ahead and fuck her ass and drop her ass back off to the
Hold
motherfucking
on,
gulag.
what? Hold on, what?
Wait. First of
What?
all, a real man would just decline the situation and walk away. He wouldn't even say anything that's demeaning or trying to get his lick back for what she did. All of that, that's not the, and I hate using this term real men, but men with substance and standards and men with some type of tact about themselves, they're not gonna do that. They're just gonna lightly, politely let her know that he not interested.
Man,
A
nah, listen.
nigga is gonna fuck her and try to demean her and
No,
damage her.
no, no,
Yes,
no.
that's the
Listen,
difference, sir.
young lady, this is the difference. I never said demean her. I
But that's
never
demeaning her.
I never said disrespect her.
But your
I said
actions is doing that, sir.
go ahead and smash her
Your actions is disrespectful. Do you not understand that?
and move along.
That's disrespectful. You know you don't want this woman, but because she did not talk to you earlier, you're going to one F her. So that means you're obviously telling her lies to get in her pants. You're manipulating the situation. Yes, you are the fucked up person in that scenario to do that. Just walk away. If you don't want to talk to her, just walk away. Why would you do that? That makes no sense.
That's not that doesn't that's I'm talking from the
Yes, sir. I'm holding up a mirror. This is what you said. This is who you are.
okay, young lady. All right, all right, all right. I said all I said was smash and pass. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with
Again,
that.
if you don't have interest in this woman to have any type of relationship with her and you're only smashing her because she rejected you from your past,
Uh-huh.
you are the fucked up person.
I never said do it. Listen, try
No,
to get
30.
well, you're a
No,
woman,
30.
so you probably wouldn't understand.
You started off saying one thing and then you
No,
one three
because
on that list.
I'm trying to give a lame game. A nigga mad at a woman because
No,
she's
30.
moved on.
Hold that 30. You said that dude is lame. Move the fuck on, that's lame. That
Yeah, that's
he's
lame.
fucking lame. But then you went on to saying that he do need to go ahead and fucking pass her on. Like, come on, 30 for
Excuse me.
real.
What I'm telling you, what I'm saying to motherfuckers is for you to hold resentment, for you to hold resentment, right, against a woman in high school, bro, a child,
No, that's
teenage.
you. You that dude. You the one holding
Oh
this.
no, that'd never be me.
No, you
But
just said
I
it.
got every woman I wanted in high school. So that doesn't every
These
woman that I
no, they're
wanted
not
in high
women
school, I got her.
anymore.
So
So we're not talking about you personally,
she
right?
just
Because we
said I'm
don't
that
know.
dude, so I'm addressing that I'm not.
Because she's saying that
But
based off of what you
now
said on
let me
this panel,
no.
not your history of your life. The
You're
simple
trying
fact.
listen, you're trying to deflect from what I just said.
No, we're not.
I'm I am trying to say that if to a lame, I'm giving a lame game, nigga. If you really feel some type of way about this woman, right? Right? If to make you feel better, right? If she come in your life, the one that you missed, right? Go ahead and jam on her ass and drop her ass off at the house. You know what I'm
And do
saying?
you not understand how fucked up that is?
It's not
You're
fucked up.
giving men fucked up
It's
advice.
not
That's what
fucked
I'm
up.
telling you. That's very fucked up.
What's fucked
It's
up
not fucked
about
up.
it?
Women
Well, hold on,
are
That's
hold on.
not
just
fucked up.
What's
fucking
fucked up about it?
disposable for what y'all want. If you do not want to talk to her, you do not want a relationship with her, leave her the fuck alone and let her know you're not interested.
She
Why
obviously
would
don't.
you manipulate
Hold on.
her into having relations with you just to satisfy the need to get her back for rejecting you? That makes no sense.
That's not
Hold
manipulation.
on,
If she
hold on,
tried to
That
hold
holler
on,
at
is
him,
hold on, hold
manipulation.
on, hold on, hold on, 30. Let me explain something to you and Mr. Black, who y'all both almost well, he looked like he in his 40s, about to be 50. And I know you getting ready to be 40 soon. So for y'all to not understand that you saying, oh, just smash and dash at the age of 30 and this nigga about to be 50 is completely ridiculous. Shut up, Dominique. It's completely ridiculous and it is disrespectful. Q is absolutely right. You saying that, oh, if a woman disrespected you at high school, just fuck her and drop her off at the house. That that's nothing that any woman feels respected by, and both of y'all know that to be true. So for y'all to be sitting up here acting like what's disrespectful about it, that's what's wrong. Y'all think what's wrong with the community is, oh, y'all having kids. Da, 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 da. No, it's the disconnect. But all men up here know very well that something like that is not respectful to
To whom?
women. To
To whom?
women. To women. Are you
If you
dumb?
Yeah,
Are you dumb,
it might be a
sir?
disconnect.
no,
It
I'm
Are
not
might
you
be a
dumb. I'm
disconnect.
dumb?
asking a question. It's a
It's
Hold
a
question. I
on.
didn't say whether
disconnect
I
because
agree or
they don't
disagree.
value
I just
women. They don't see women as human beings. They don't see women as people. They only see women as in relation to them. The fact that she didn't want to talk to you romantically back then, she probably never dished you. She probably never talked about you. She probably never did nothing harmful to you. She just didn't want you. Y'all hold the fact that women don't want to talk to you. Same example that we're dealing with today, that every time a woman rejects a man, we losing our lives because y'all can't handle rejection. Y'all hold on to it forever. Yes, that y'all the problem in this situation. I'm sorry, but I
okay.
can't
So
handle this
so so
stupidity.
here's
Like,
my
it's too.
feedback.
Hold
Here's my
up,
feedback.
hold up.
Girl,
You
no,
gotta
you
wait.
gotta keep going.
It's
Oh, my
Isaiah
bad, Tara.
turn. Go ahead, Isaiah. You out of turn,
I
sir.
real quick though, Tara, Q. To stay grounded, click on these niggas' page and look on their pictures. That's all I wanted to say.
You heard it just irritate me. Listen, I have 15 brothers. So
No,
trust
no,
me,
no, no,
I
no, no,
hear.
no. Click on their page. Don't say
Okay.
nothing else, and then come back to the conversation.
Go ahead, Isaiah.
Hey, my page on public, so you can go look at my page all you
You
want.
can look
But
at
30.
mine too.
I y'all feel attacked. Go ahead, Isaiah. Isaiah going once. All right, go ahead, Caesar. Caesar.
I think we losing Isaiah.
30.
So
Chill.
the idea is that it's not about dissing any a woman or anything like that. It's about if somebody doesn't want you. Men are rejected all the time. Men ask women out all the time. Men have to get used to rejection. You can't be sensitive about that. So that's just a part of life. But if you get with somebody later on down the line and you went to high school with them and they rejected you and you get with them down the line, it I don't think that that's a negative thing if you got with that person or if you didn't get with that person. Life is about timing. It doesn't. It's not it's not nothing negative about that. It's just about timing. That's it.
So, Mr. Black, I have a question since you the other man up here speaking. So, if you had a woman that didn't want to talk to you romantically back in the day, then
Right.
you see her later, and now she's on your heels, but you're not interested, right? You don't see anything with her. Are you gonna just have relations with her and then drop her, or are you just gonna tell her like, hey, I just don't feel you at this moment?
Can I share a real life story about
No,
Yes.
this?
Oh
absolutely
wait, I
not.
don't know. It's not my
Hold
panel.
up,
Can I do that?
hold up, absolutely not. Go ahead, Isaiah. You can go at the.
Yeah. Well, I would say, right. I listen to everybody take on the topic, and what I would say, my opinion on it is, this is the this is the life we live in, and these things does happen from time to time, right? But I don't see you have to be disrespectful or rude or even as 30 wrongs was actually saying, have to put her, like, get with her to leave her, you know. It's just, if you want her or
Point that
not,
you are
if you
making,
want her or
sir.
not, you go with her, or you don't go with her if you don't want her. Because why I would say is some that between the two difference is, she was actually more beautiful in at that time than now. So you can't give the fella wrong even though he passed on it Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Isaiah, Isaiah,
Mm-mm.
no. You need to take a minute and pause and gather your thoughts and make like a cohesive thought. Like
Yeah,
your
you
point
don't.
is everywhere. I don't know what the fuck you talking about,
You kind of
honestly.
lost me a little bit, bro. But I get
Yeah,
what you was trying to.
Isaiah, go
I
ahead. Hold
think
up. Hold up, 30.
I
Isaiah,
think English may not be his first language, and so
yeah.
it may be a
It's
little
Are
fine.
difficult
you
We
to.
kidding me?
hold
Really?
up, hold
I can
up.
give you
We
guys a
gon'
real example if you want it,
hold,
though.
I
I
was about to
said
let
that.
you tell your story. I'm just saying. Isaiah, mute up, sir. Take a second and think about it. Go ahead. Don't make this story long as hell, sir. Go ahead.
No, I won't. Listen, there was a girl that I sat behind in high school. She was a beautiful girl. She was a cheerleader. Her name was Deborah. Um, I never really truly shot my shot, but we talked to each other off and on throughout high school. We went my own way, came to California. She stayed in Louisiana. Make a long story short, I saw her 10 years later. Um, she showed interest in getting with me. I talked to her. We had great conversations. She flew to California to see me. We spent time. We enjoyed each other. I had to get to know her as a person, and just the person that she grew to become was vastly different than where she was when she was younger. And so I just decided that wasn't for me. It wasn't a hit or quit. It's just you have to evaluate the circumstance. That's it.
And that's completely different than what dude
Hold
said.
on,
That's
Q.
respectful.
Q. You hogging the mic. She haven't said nothing the whole time. You can't reply to every single person who speak.
Is that not how a panel works? I never been in this panel. So what's the rules of this panel? Because other
Well,
panels you
so
could
this
just
is the
speak.
thing. Yeah, but Q, everybody who say something, you the person who hop off of mute to reply. Like you speaking more than the host, you speaking more than everybody. So I'm just
I
saying, let
understand
other
that, but
people
that's the
reply.
engagement of panels.
Have you got a chance to speak
Oh no,
recently?
I've been waiting, but I'm cool with that.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta let her speak, or and other people speak.
So call me.
But
What is your issue with? Is it that you just hit it and quit it, or was it evaluating the person, or what's what's your concern? Why is it a disrespect?
It's disrespectful because no woman wants to be a hit it and quit it. Like what are I'm not
That's not
understanding why you
true.
need explanation. You're
No, some
I
women do
lied
want that.
actually. I thought you were about to be 50 or 50. Sounds to me you about to be 60, but go
No, I'm
ahead,
not.
Hanshi.
wait, hold on. You said
And the
some
age and
women
try to
want to hold on, hold
to
on,
try
hold
to
on.
age discriminate is
You
shows
you
your ignorance.
sir,
And
sir.
I'm not 60.
Uh,
I'm not even 50. What are you talking about?
Sir, like if we're going like based off the comic, I think this lady, she's out here trying to look for her someone to get with, or she's trying to obviously date someone. She's not trying to look for a one night stand, obviously. So hitting and just hitting and quitting someone just because they rejected you in high school is very childish.
I agree.
It's a very childish mindset. It's
I
very
agree.
kitty like thinking that you're still like, that's the thing that I've been thinking about because I've heard like a lot of people come up and they all say the same thing, trying to justify treating this girl badly because she rejected you in high school. And I don't know if you realize that once you're in high school from 16 to 18, you're not going to have your whole life together, your views correct. You
Correct.
probably have a crazy way of thinking. You even
Correct.
have incels in high schools. You have people going through other shit at home. You don't know. You expect someone that's 16 to 18 to think the same way as a 27-year-old as you when you're 27? And if you do, I'm really confused.
why y'all giving the woman grace, but y'all not giving the young man grace, the young boy grace? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all giving this woman grace, right, for making
But we did
her horrible
30.
decisions, ma'am.
But we did 30. I already said earlier, I'm happy that he went to high school, he graduated, he had a good job. Like, that's good for him that he was able to not have a baby mama and stay focused and whatever, however he amassed the money. I'm assuming that he has wealth because it's a picture of a car and some money, right? I'm
Hmm.
so happy for the man for being able to do that. But I also said, what was wrong with him that made him want to date the type of woman that would want to be with the thug, and the type of girl
Yeah.
who will want to
I
be
mean,
with a thug in the first place?
well,
Like,
she
you
looked
got to break
good.
that down
She looked
too.
good.
Okay, well, then that's also a character flaw in him too.
Yeah, but you got to understand this, right? Looks have nothing to do with personality, right? He probably don't. When he probably seen that woman, damn, I like Shaquisha. She keeps her hair done. She keeps her nails did. She wears the tight clothes. She wears everything new. I like Shaquisha. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't looking at me. Years later, Shaquisha's still on the same shit. She just got extra babies now. She just got an extra
Why her
litter.
name got to be Shaquisha? Come on
She looked
now.
like a Shaquisha.
No, she don't. But
Like,
the thing is, but what is she attracted to the thug man for the same reason?
Yeah, what if his hairline pushed back? What if he still like he smell funny? What if he grow into his head yet? Like y'all thinking like what y'all want? Y'all nigga in high school, a lot of y'all was funny looking.
yeah, not me. I was polo down. You dig what I'm saying? Ralph Lauren, purple label, shouted. Get what I'm saying? Polo boots. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
30.
Futuristic type shit.
But the difference is that you were popular in high school. He isn't. You were what girls wanted to look at. Just
That
like
nigga
you
wasn't
said, he
popular.
probably wanted her because of the stuff she was
I
wearing
was popping
and her
shit in high
status.
school.
That's the same reason the girls that you had probably was looking at you for the same reason. The fact is, you're in high school. Your mindset is going to be different when you're 27. You should not be you should not be 27 holding a grudge about someone rejecting you when you were both 16.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna tell you something. That's why most women, right? I had a friend of mine. She was like, I don't talk back, I don't double back and talk to niggas who I dissed back in the days. She told me straight up, she said, because they ain't gonna do nothing but try to get revenge. Women already know this. I don't even know why this is the conversation. I mean, a real woman already know this. They know not to double back. Me as a man, I don't even double back. But for the context of this conversation, for this prompt, I'll entertain it. But most women do not double back,
No,
especially on niggas.
30. 30. I don't think that that's true. I never knew not to double back until like TikTok. I never tried, but now I know. Like, I never knew like that should be a rule of women. I never knew that that should be a rule of women. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
apparently it should, and I think that that's tragic. I think that that's tragic because like if I wasn't attracted to a man in high school because he didn't get good grades or he wasn't smart or you know what I'm saying? His
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. But now he changed his life and like he went to college, he got whatever the case may be. I'm looking at him for who he is as a man now, not who he was in high school. I would think that men would have the same mindset, but it's apparent that men don't have that mindset. And this is what we mean when we say men, like, I'm happy that men got mics. Like, I'm happy that y'all got podcasts and y'all be on TikTok. Because I would have never known not to double back because men are vengeful, spiteful creatures who
Yeah.
just want to
Well,
punish
that's
you
not true though.
for something that it is true based on
There's a lot of
everything that you
ignorant young women out there.
hold on. We're not doing that. We're not doing the tit for tat, the ignorant young women. Right now, I'm making a point about what y'all are saying on this panel and what men have said on this panel. Hanshi, do these men on the panel, are they representing men as vengeful and spiteful? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Hugh,
Yes,
that's how we
absolutely.
feel. We are women who are hearing what y'all are saying and how y'all are representing men sounds like y'all are vengeful and spiteful. And y'all don't
I
let
don't
Exactly.
think
go
I
of the
am. I don't think
past.
nobody is. I
Like
don't think.
I've winded up dating a guy that I rejected before, and we winded up dating like in high school, and we just didn't work out. But now I would probably never date another man that I rejected again. And that's the thing. Even if they were to date, or if the girl in the high school pick was to get with him, there's no guarantee they would have worked out anyways. Because let's be honest, less than 2% of high school relationships actually last.
Mm, that's subjective, but
That's not
That's not
statistics.
You want to
subjective.
No,
look at the
it's not.
that's
statistics?
very much
That is
subjective.
statistics, sir.
30, what does subjective mean?
Their opinion, their personal opinion on something.
No,
Oh, yes,
She
it
Do you
that's
want
does.
me
not
to
what it
pull
gave you
out the
means.
stats.
statistics?
She gave you stats, and you said that's
Okay, all right, all right. Yeah, pull up the stats. I need to see this. But I ain't gonna lie, I need to see it. But at the end of the day, right? I'm the one. I agree with y'all. I'm not vengeful or spiteful. I'm agreeing with y'all. I'm telling y'all, hey, most women shouldn't double back because all you're gonna do is get your feelings hurt. But this is something that women should already fucking know, right? And so, hence, for you to say, well, now that I'm hearing you guys saying don't double back, then I probably will never double back. Like, no, don't try to
How
blame that
should
shit
we
on us.
know? 30? How should women already know that? Where will we get the information from?
Experience,
lived experience.
experience. That's
Experience of being like, but okay, so hear me
You got
out.
food at
Walk with
home.
me. Hold on. Walk with me, and I need you to open up your mind. This not a man versus woman thing.
I'm digging
Hear
it.
me out. Hear me out. A person goes through a bad relationship when one person, let's say for example, I go through a bad relationship with a man, and I put that on every man. Now every man is like that.
No, that no, I wouldn't take it to that degree. What I'm saying is experience teaches us, hey, look, if I see this stove right here, right? My mom and them told me, hey, when that motherfucker red, don't put your hand on it, right? And I put my hand on it. It hurt. Oh, it burned. Ooh, Guess what? Now next time when I'm over the stove, I can look at it and say, oh, this hot. I can control the temperature. I can control how hot I want it. I control how warm I want it. So that's what I mean by experience. You have to live. Life is nothing but a bunch of experiences. You have to learn. Get what I'm saying? But just by having a conversation in dialect, you're not going to learn anything. You're just going off of word of mouth of what people saying. Unless you out there outside in the field on the grass and you're learning. Get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's experience. Listening to men speak and creating, drawing conclusions is experience.
It is. It
Hmm.
absolutely is.
And I
And I
got the
would say,
stats also.
Paul, I would say this. This is the motto I've had my whole life. You just never go from being number one to being number two. So that means you never go back. You just don't. You just don't do it.
I'm the one who told y'all not to double back.
Sir, I am 41 years old. You told me nothing I already did not know.
Okay, well
Okay?
that's fine. And as you should know at 41 years old. I agree with you on that. I just don't understand the my problem is this, right? This is my problem with the whole entire situation, right? It's not progressive as women, right? For me to say, oh, how you know she ain't, you say, man smashed her years later, and then they did what they did as grown-ups, and then they separated. You know what I'm saying? That's going against the progressive woman because it's her body, her choice. You get what I'm saying? If she want
No,
to get
I don't get
smashed,
what you're saying.
if
Go
she
ahead,
want,
mute up 30 so we can move around. Cause
okay,
I don't understand the point you making.
you
It's
know what
it's
I'm
not
trying to
really
say,
giving.
but
I
I'll be
don't know
quiet.
what you're trying to say.
Yeah, and 30. The statistic says, in fact, to the May 2017 statistics posted by Brandon Gully Marketing, less than 2% of all marriages are actually to a high school sweetheart. High school sweetheart relationships do not last. They don't.
Um, but hold up, before I mute up, I want to say, from the outside looking in, from what I've been seeing, the nerds, right, in high school are actually getting the women, right, and the guys who bullshitting, not going to class, what I'm saying, don't want to go to don't want to go to school, they not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? They not getting no women. So I've seen a big turnaround from this prompt is old. You probably need to update it.
Thank you, 30. Go ahead, E. Oh, Tara, you wanted to say
No,
something.
I'm
You back
just
now?
no, yeah. Go ahead. I can't even say it. I'm just laughing
EA?
at him.
Is it Quez?
The dude on the top.
Yeah.
Black
Can you hear
man with
me?
the captain hat.
What the hell?
Oh, he's somewhere where his quality is bad. He had that red line on it.
Your service is nervous,
Hello?
bro.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I have my AirPods in. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you. Go
you. Go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah, so I was trying to figure out why the rejection happened because I know we went to a lot of different places, maybe breath stink, maybe not attractive, whatever. But the picture says nerd, right? So for this conversation specifically, could we leave it at nerd?
Just go ahead and make your point. The conversation is going to evolve, sir.
All right. Well, in my particular experience, my whole thing is I don't think that women understand that when they make decisions like that, it's gonna follow them. Like everything follows you. You don't get to, nobody gets to make a decision that never pops back up ever again, right? So I don't really have much grace with anything. Like if you make a decision that's kind of on you. Second, you start to bring kids into the situation, certain things is just gonna drop value.
What?
How old are you, sir?
What's the point?
What was that?
How old are you?
33.
Okay, so first of all, this was a girl making the decision. We talking about high school. And are you telling me that you still holding on to something that a woman did in high school when she was a girl?
No. But like bro said, you learn from it, right? You don't
So a
learn
girl
anything from that
rejecting you
situation?
in high school, you still holding on to that at the big age of 33. These men on this panel and like who keep coming up be acting like niggas wasn't taking showers in high school. Like y'all wasn't taking showers
Something visually
faithfully.
attractive.
Y'all wasn't the I'm sorry, you cut out EA.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. Like you kind of got to get to a point in life where you appreciate more than shit that's just visually attractive.
You talking about as far as women?
As far as anybody, like anybody has to get to a point to where like I'm like if I'm trying to get married right now, I'm not like, oh, whoever is the baddest is gonna be my wife. Like there's a lot more to that decision being made than just you look good.
Yeah, you have to evaluate it.
So
Yeah.
I'm not understanding. Like the men keep coming up here and y'all not making cohesive points.
Okay, so let
Because
me make a
what does
cohesive
that
point
have
for you.
to
I'm
hold
sorry. I'm sorry.
on.
I was trying to
Hold
get out of
on. I'm
my
talking to
car as y'all.
EA.
I was parking my car and getting out of it as y'all were calling my name.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. So all I was
So
trying to
what I'm
say.
saying, EA, is at the
Go ahead.
age of 33,
Mm-hmm.
you are still judging a woman based on something that happened in high school, like her rejecting you. Like a woman who rejected you in
So it
high
depends.
school,
It
and
depends
let's
on
say
why.
she
It depends on why,
okay,
right? So can I give an
why
example?
hold on. Let me give you
Go ahead.
context and you
Go ahead.
answer me. If the woman just didn't like you in high school, but at the age of 33, she don't have all this baggage. We're not talking about this picture, but she just rejected you in high school because she didn't like you in
Right.
high school. She wasn't attracted to you. But
Right.
now y'all are in your 30s, and she says, hey, you've grown into a handsome young man. You got a good job. I got a good job. You got your degree. I got my degree. Whatever the case may be, we on equal footing. You gonna be like, oh no, fuck you, because you rejected me in high school.
See. Okay, you're absolutely right. Which is why I started the conversation asking questions, and y'all just like was like, just go ahead and talk.
No,
because
you didn't
in
ask
the
the
picture, listen,
question.
listen, in the
You
picture
asked, are
she's
we gonna
pregnant.
keep it on,
We just said no
sir?
baggage. We just said no baggage,
Sir,
but in the picture she's pregnant. I'm
no,
just
that's
trying
not what you
to.
said. But go ahead.
Yeah,
I
you
thought that
told
was.
us to stick to the picture, and we said we gonna move the conversation. That's what actually happened.
The truth is, you can't multitask and you was getting off your call. Just be real. Don't do that.
That's crazy. I'm being attacked for having a different perspective. Like
That is crazy.
No
Nobody's
one is
attacking you.
attacking you. It's called having
he's
a
okay. So
conversation where two people don't agree on the same points.
should I ignore the fact that she's pregnant? We're now saying that there is no baggage. So that's a whole different argument, right? So now I have to take my cohesive thought and bury it, and then now come up with another one.
I'm trying to make the thought cohesive. I'm trying to bring it out of like imagine for a second
Go ahead.
that we're just using the framework of this and
Right.
that we're taking it out of this comic strip and applying it to real life. And I'm asking you a question that
Okay. Go
applies to
ahead.
you personally. As a 30-year-old man,
Right.
if a girl rejected you in high school, we don't know the reason. She just said, Q, I'm not interested in you. And then when y'all became 33, you ran back into her, a lovely young lady, and she doesn't have all the baggage. Will you say, fuck you, because you rejected me in high school?
So not because you rejected me in high school, but it still does depend on certain things. Like right. Like okay, after rejecting me, who did you date? Did you go and date the thug? So now I feel like you just make bad decisions. That's not like the last time I
She
saw you, you were
dated the
somewhere making bad decisions.
thug in high school.
I mean, whenever. The last time I saw you, you was making bad decisions.
I
So
got a question for the men. Are y'all the same person y'all was in high school?
no, but nobody
Okay, okay.
cares.
No, no, no,
But
no. I
nobody
didn't ask you to
cares.
elaborate. I didn't ask you to elaborate. You're not the
You have
same
another question.
person you was in high school. So therefore, she rejected the person you was in high school. So
Right.
what that means is that y'all need to go heal from your trauma of
Right.
high school because you're still holding on to it. Because you're rejecting her for rejecting a person you no longer are. Y'all need to move on. Y'all need to grow up.
But
Y'all
okay.
need to become the men y'all are today.
Mhm.
But
And
you can't
like,
but you have to understand that how it happens matters, right?
Yes,
Because
correct.
yeah, like you can't just say
Correct.
like if I'm
Correct.
trying okay, let me give you my example, right? If I'm talking to you, we're having a great conversation, we're laughing, we're kicking it, and
hold on. Well, since
give
you
me
want
your
to,
number.
like, do y'all? Oh,
You give me your number and we chilling, right? So then your friends are around and now you don't know me. Your homegirl's like, oh, you talk to him? I don't know about him. And all of a sudden we not talking no more. You think I'm doubling back? No. So
Why
how
aren't
it
you
happens
doubling
matters.
back? Because that happened in high school, right? You saying that this happened in high school, that her friends did this.
Right.
do we know the age?
Yeah,
Like,
hold
is
on, hold on, please. EA, you saying that this happened in high school? We was dating in high school, and my homegirl
Not
said,
dating. Just
you
having a
talk."
conversation.
We were
Not dating. Just
we were talking in high school on the
right.
phone. You was calling me and I was vacuuming the ceiling. We was having conversations, right, in
Right.
high school. And
Mm-hmm.
my homegirl said, why you like EA? He got them
Right.
starter locks in. And I
Exactly.
said, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't gonna talk to him because he do got them starter locks in and that shit ain't cute. And then
Yeah.
I double back because the locks full grown at 30 and I'm like, hey, what's up,
Mm-hmm.
EA? You look good
Right.
now. You like,
Right.
man, fuck
All of
you
that.
because you said my starter locks was ugly in high school.
Right. So with
Right.
it
That
being
makes sense
seven
to
billion,
you.
listen, listen. With it being 7 billion people on Earth, right? I can't I can't give you that you're a different person and I'm gonna give you a chance. And I got another 600 billion, 6,999,000,000. Like
But
I've
are
so
you not a different person? So
I
why would you
I'm
not
a different person
assume that she isn't a different person from high
because not
school? No
everybody
one
broke.
is the same person
Not
from
every
high school, my guy.
but
Like,
some people are broker now than they were in high school.
So now as an adult woman, I'm still the same person. I'm rejecting niggas because their hairline getting pushed back at the age of 30. Like I
Right.
still don't want to talk to like
Hey,
so like shame on me for
no, 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 no.
not
Not
liking
shame on you for
bald
that. But
men at
listen,
the
listen.
age of 30. Like
Did you say
if I
some
feel like
people are broker than they was in high school? That what you just said?
yeah, niggas got bills now, niggas in the negative now. It's over with. You got
So
kids, you got
wait,
bad credit.
hold on. Because I was 16 and I didn't like men who had boys who had starter locks. That mean I had a character flaw?
Yeah, you should have stuck it
No,
out
no,
No,
with
no,
that
no,
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 man.
you know,
no, no.
At the
Listen,
no,
the
age of
hey,
character flaw
Hey,
is
guys, hey,
the
guys.
character
you should
flaw.
have stuck it out with him. You
The
should have been
character
there.
flaw is
16? Shut
allowing
up,
other
30.
people to manipulate the relationship. If I so
Age
now
of
as adults,
13. So
now
wait a
as
minute.
adults,
Hold on. At the age of 16, you wasn't manipulated by your peers. You didn't have no type of peer
no,
pressure in high
no,
school.
I was not,
Get
and
the
I
fuck
don't
out of
fuck with
here.
that,
Get
Hey,
the
you
fuck
capping now, bro. You
bro.
capping now, bro.
Manipulated,
out of
bro. The
here.
worst thing I ever did in high school was I tried weed. Like
That's
that's
the
not
worst.
even
That's
Why did
it.
you do that?
That's
Why
that's
did you
all.
that's
do it?
what
I'm
Why did you
realizing.
do it?
Ooh.
Why did you try it in high school?
because it was everywhere.
See, that's peer pressure.
that's like a
Oh
that's
my
like somebody. Hold
god.
on, hold
Yeah,
on.
that
So
that's peer
Hey, hold
pressure,
on. Let me
man.
say this.
okay,
That's
but
like
can you
somebody.
be?
Hold up, bro.
Go ahead, go
That's
ahead.
like a crackhead in the 90s or the 80s, and they say, "Shit, why you try crack? Because it was everywhere." That's the
Hey,
same
a lot of
shit.
people. That shit exists. What are we talking about? That's not funny, bro. That's a lot of people life. What are we talking about? Like
That
you
is,
said,
Yeah.
was
it's
like,
funny that you didn't understand that that's peer pressure,
no,
my
no,
man.
no. I do understand it. I just think that there are levels to it because at the end of the day, I won't peer pressure you into treating somebody bad, right? If you are able to be peer pressured into treating somebody bad, you're a bad person or you're a weak
No, you're
person.
in high school. What are
So
you talking
no,
about?
I get that. I get that. But as a man, right, I'm supposed to protect and provide. I'm paying all your bills
In
and
high school?
protect. No, I'm talking about now. I'm talking about why the decision is made now. If I'm doing all of this now, why would I choose somebody who, in the back of my head, I feel like might just really be weak? Like, it's a weak-minded person.
Or okay, hear me out, Q and the rest of the men. Or you can actually choose to see if this person grew, which they probably have in the past 13 years, and make a decision based on the person that they are now.
I hear that, right? And my argument to that is I tried it, it don't work. They still, a lot of them
Okay.
still be the same people. Like everybody changes in a way, but to the core, you the same person, bro. In the core. If you was a snitch then, you probably a snitch now. Like it's certain
Yeah,
things
but
that
with
don't
stuff
change.
like pressure, I like with stuff like peer pressure, I think that we all grow out of pressure. Like
Dude,
I said the same thing earlier. Like if you would have said the lady being attracted to the thug, I think people who are attracted to thugs in high school, like literally thugs. I'm not talking about women who are attracted to the football player. That's different. Or women who are attracted to, the bad boy or the disruptive boy or the class clown. If you are in particularly attracted to thugs, more than likely you probably gonna still be attracted to thugs. It's a certain group of women who are
That
attracted
doesn't
to
change.
thugs.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
like,
change.
but
They don't change.
I've never been attracted to thugs. Like, do
right.
And
y'all
But
I
that's
and
why I
understand that
put in there.
most black women have not, like, this is not in the way we attribute like black women being attracted to thugs, and y'all let the shit fly and y'all actually participate in the narrative is kind of crazy because like most black women that I went to high school with and know, like majority of them were not attracted to thugs.
and I
There
just
was
want to
like a
say
small
this.
group of women.
They
And
was
I just want to say this, right? I agree with you, Lynn, because I agree with you on this point because a lot of niggas be on the outside looking in, and they think just because that man dressed a certain way, that man had tattoos up and down his sleeve since he was 16, 17 years old, that he was a thug. No, no, he wasn't a thug. She probably just knew this. She known this man since he was a little boy. She's known they grew up together. They stay in the same neighborhood. He has proximity to this woman. It ain't always about, oh yeah, he was a thug, and that's why you left me, Shaquisha. You rather go be with Mook, you know what I'm saying, or you want to go be with Pooh Bear. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to be with me, the nerd, Aaron. You get what I'm saying? No, that's not always the case, bro. They have proximity to that woman. You don't know who that they probably know each other, like their families know each other. The shit really deeper than what you think it is. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Okay,
And a
but
I
lot of
agree
these
with that.
guys,
Mhm.
and a lot, hold up, let me finish. And a
go ahead.
lot of the, and now I'm seeing the opposite now. Now I've seen the opposite. Now I'm seeing the nerds, right? Trying to get the aesthetic of the bad boy. Get what I'm saying? They're trying to get tattoos up and down their motherfucking arms, tatted up their entire body. You know what I'm saying? Put goals in their mouth and shit like that to make themselves seem like something that they're really not. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen the aesthetic flip also. So it's like they don't even want to be themselves anymore. They're like, shit, I know what women like now. So let me go ahead and get this, let me get that, let me get this, and let me get that. You know what I'm saying? To appease to a woman. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Mhm.
this me in high school. That's 12th grade. Lex Coop, Jordans, number nines, Kobe Bryant jersey. The kid was really outside, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been having my
But
way
were you
since
a
10th grade.
thug?
I wasn't a thug. I worked.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
But you would be the dude in the picture. 30, you would be these men would look at you as the dude in the picture.
That's what
Because
I'm
like
saying.
women were attracted to you, they'd be like, "Oh, you wanted 30 back then. He was a thug." And now I'm like you're not a thug. That's what I'm saying. This picture is like is exaggerated one, and like the thought process in most black people mind is exaggerated as well. It's the thought, it's like in line with white supremacy, because
Ah,
like most black, like let's be honest, like how many thugs was in high school with us? Like
not that
Like
many, because they was
none.
they was skipping. They was skipping. Nick,
Exactly, and they was
nigga was
dropping
skipping
out.
school. Nigga was shooting dice in the bathroom. Niggas wasn't studying that shit in class.
No,
You
no,
know what I'm
girls.
saying?
Listen, girls would talk to guys that was out of high school. They were
Oh
in high
my
school, but
God, bro.
yeah,
Come
you know what
on,
I mean.
man.
Okay, so
Those girls. So that picture, when you look at that picture, to me, I see a lot of myself in that, in the sense that I'm 45. I went to USC. I went to Pepperdine. I went to the top schools. But at the end of the day, when I dated girls, they had poor decision making in high school and outside of high school in terms of the guys that they chose. And then I look back now and I see it and see them or run into them or whatever the case. I'm not like beat it. I'm not like the picture, but I'm saying to myself, okay, there's a product of her bad decisions because you have to evaluate it. Like we said earlier, you got to evaluate that chick 10 years later or
that's
five
what I
years later
told
or
him.
whatever it
See, he
is.
older and he got offended by me saying that. Like we cannot count out the generational differences. Like we are in a completely different generation as you than you, sir. So like
It's still, the
the shit,
process is the
no,
same.
yeah, nothing new under the
no, it's
sun, man.
not, because the women in our generation are the women who went to college by the boatload. So what are we talking about here?
Did you go to college?
They still make
Millennials
bad
went to college
decisions.
by the boatload.
I'm asking you,
Yeah, I
did you go to
did.
college?
Yeah, I did go to
Did you
college.
graduate from college?
No, I didn't graduate from
Okay,
college,
so
but I
going
have
to
a
college doesn't
trade and
matter
I
as to
made
if you
so
graduate or not.
so
It
well,
does
I have
matter.
a very good job. I have a career, sir.
But you didn't finish school.
So I can go
School
back and
isn't
finish
that
So
it
what I'm
easy,
saying
now.
to
y'all.
you is you can't knock.
I'm not knocking school. I never knock school. All my friends are highly educated, including the one who panel that I'm sitting on right now. She is one of my friends who has a master's. My sister has a master's. That's just not the path that I took. But I have a career. I have a very great job. I make a lot of fucking money, sir.
What's that?
And I still educate myself. I said I have a great job. I have a career. I make a lot of fucking money.
Do
I make
you
more money than people with college degrees.
do you consider yourself a good decision maker when it comes to like
That's
your
the key.
personal
Absolutely.
life? Are you
Absolutely.
single?
Y'all
Yeah.
love to make it personal. Look, they
I'm
got
very
it. Look at
I mean,
that.
I
disciplined.
wasn't trying to make it personal, but we got
I
stats
have
and
a
shit,
great
man.
life. I read often. I'm very educated.
Why are you
Or
single?
because I want to be.
Okay.
No, that's not
Why
true.
does it
Come on,
matter if
knock it
Or
she's
off.
single?
Man,
it
No, I
I
very
just
think it's
asked
much
a
your choice,
question.
bro.
is.
We
Hey,
talking
look,
about
y'all, if y'all
relationships.
hold on, let's
Very
keep it
much
gangster, bro.
is.
Let's keep it gangster, bro.
Listen to the way that you've been speaking on this panel. We wouldn't be equally yoked at all. You are
But
like my
you were
you
just
are like
age shaming. You
10,
were just
15
doing that.
years my senior. Sir, you're 15 years my senior and we still wouldn't be equally yoked
But what I'm
at
saying, well,
all.
what I'm saying to you is you were age shaming earlier, and
I'm
that
not
shows the
age
time
shaming,
you were
sir.
trying to.
The fact that you don't understand that there are different nuances depending on generation shows that college degrees don't matter
What are you
because
talking
we
about? I
are
understand that. What I'm telling
Hey,
you, you were
Quiz.
ignorant.
so why
That
are
is
Yo,
the
you
truth.
saying that is
You're
why are you
ignorant
saying
in
that
some of
is
the things you
age
say.
shaming?
I'm gonna
Like
wait hey, till they get done.
what thing? Give me an example.
Hey, Quiz.
yo.
Hey, look, she's single by choice, bro.
Wait a moment.
Go look at her profile. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no ugly woman. You can obviously see that. You know what I'm
No, I
She's
saying?
just asked a question.
beautiful.
I'm not
Yeah.
even trying to judge, bro. I'm just asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm learning
Quest
too.
didn't say that. Black, whatever his name is, said that
I would.
bullshit. I'm not the women in your generation, sir. Black Caesar. I'm not male centered. I know Gen X tends to be heavily male centered. I'm not. I would like a man who is equally yoked to me. So either I'm going to get married and have children, or I'm not. But it's gonna be with the right person. if I if
Okay.
I if I happen to be in a relationship right now and it was with the wrong person, you will be talking about me. If I were divorced, you will be talking about me. If I had a baby daddy, you will be talking about me
Were you?
right now.
You probably
So
answered this
me, I'm
already.
making the correct decisions in life, and I'm not rushing into some shit just to prove to a man on the internet that I'm able to get a man. I can get a man. I can get you. I can get any man.
She can get your daddy. But the
Man,
thing
It,
about it is this, right?
I'm
I'm
with
glad that's
Land on
It'll
true.
be
this.
ignorant. It'll be ignorant for men to say, right, at 30 years old, you won't date a woman with a child. Because I got a child. It'll be stupid for me to say, hey, I won't date a woman with one child. That's my max though. One child. I don't go over one. But it'll be dumb and ignorant for us to be act like we haven't had our experiences through life. And you know for a fact in the 20s, most women have their kids in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days from our generation. Not I'm not speaking for this generation. Talking about the millennials, right? So
Yeah.
back in the days for our generation, most of the women in our generation were having their children in their 20s. You get what I'm saying? On up. So now we're in our 30s, early 30s, and you're telling me you come across a woman and she has a child that's gonna stop you from dating her, bro? Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Cut it out,
I got a
bro.
lot
It
of
don't
homies.
prevent men, right? You got to understand, and we can just look at the world. There's a lot of men that date women with children, and I'm gonna use celebrities as the whole because we all can see them, right? We all know them. Just
No,
look
no,
at
no,
the
no, no.
state
I
of
think that's a bad
right
example.
now.
I think that's a bad example.
It's an example that we all can see. I don't know your personal life to say anything about you. You don't know my
No, no,
personal
no.
life for
I
me to
feel
say
that.
something
I'm
about
just
me.
saying
So I'm
celebrities is kind
saying
of weird
something
because
that
they're
we
rich.
all can see, right?
That's not a financial burden though. For most people, children
But
are a financial burden.
this is where men get this wrong. Y'all
Go
need
ahead.
to stop thinking that every woman that has a child, that child will be a financial burden upon you. There is a lot of men that take care of their children, and
Mm-hmm.
you won't have to do that. You could be with her and not have to take on that responsibility. Two, there's a lot of women that take care of their children and other men. So y'all got to stop this thinking that just because a
if
woman
the
has a
woman is
child that there
Yo,
would
smart,
be
then
a
the
can I go
burden.
after
child.
y'all?
Listen, bro.
If the
Once
Can I
the
woman
go after
is
child
y'all,
is in
please?
my
smart,
Cause y'all
house,
then the
been
it's my
child
yo.
would be a
responsibility.
financial. Exactly,
Yeah, like
exactly.
you
Q.
think
If the woman
that's
is
crazy.
smart,
I'm gonna tell you
the
not to
man
use my
gonna take
Hey,
lights.
care
hey,
of the
can I
child
go?
too.
So again, you have women that are good in their own right and just want a companion from a man and don't need that man to take any responsibility
That's not
for that
possible.
child.
That's not possible. If
It is
something happens with
possible.
that
It
child and my
happens
wife is
all
now
the
crying,
time.
if my wife is crying because something is happening with that child, this child is impacting my life. You can't separate the two, bro. Because at that point, you'll make the child and the
But
man
but
at
that's not
odds.
a burden. That's a choice you're making. That's not a burden. A burden is
No.
something that is happening to you because you got into this situation and now it's happening to you. This is something you had chosen to do. If you marry this woman, yes, that child becomes your child. But
Right.
in dating, that child is not your child. So yes, in
We too old to
marriage,
just be dating. Like,
that would
especially
be
people with
different,
kids.
right? You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're taking on that responsibility when you get married, but in dating, that's not a man's
Disagree with you.
responsibility.
I disagree. I agree with Q, and I actually fuck with Q's mindset. If what Q is saying, if he's gonna date a woman with a child, he's going to like I'm assuming, and he can
We
correct me if I'm wrong. He's
I'll
going
tell
to
you. I'll tell you, and then you'll tell me
he's
if I'm
gonna
right.
gradually take on that child as his
Yeah.
own,
Like, really,
based on
paperwork
how the
adoption is
reg.
my kid. I'm not taking care of, man. No, that's crazy.
Sir, and
If
Yeah,
you
and
have a lot of men that do not allow the man that a woman's dating to do that. You have fathers out here.
that's what
So you
court's for,
can't
bro.
just
That's what
assume
court's
you're
for.
going to step in and become that father figure when they already have one.
or a
Okay,
bonus
as a
father
boy,
figure. I don't, hold on.
go
I
ahead.
don't agree with what you are saying at all, Q. If a woman is dating a man, period, and all the women hear me out, if you are dating a man and your baby daddy could be a complete active father in your child's life, he can be the best dad to your children. And I advise men to only date women where that's the case, where it's amicable. Like, whatever, it's situational. But if it's an amicable situation, and the man is like taking care of his kid, the only right way for a man to date a woman with a kid is that man stepping in, realizing that that kid is a package deal.
It's package, bro. It's a
It's
package,
a
bro.
package
The
deal.
two
I
through
don't know
one, bro.
what you talking about, Q,
So
but I
so
disagree.
I'm
You
not
can't
saying
go
that.
in as a woman and say
No,
like,
no. Let me. Can I?
you
Let me
if
say
you
something.
This
set
is
the
what I'm
bar,
saying.
hold
I'm
on,
not.
let me land. Let me land. If you set the bar with a man and you start dating a man and you say you don't have to worry about my kid, this is my kid, and I'ma only do for my kid, and me and him just dating, what the heck you think he gonna carry on to a marriage? He not gonna switch the flip phone when you get married and be like, oh, okay, well, we married now, so now no, you already set the bar. Go into the freaking relationship as a woman with a child, and tell men we a package deal from the jump.
Hey,
You
can I tell
can't
y'all
set the
something?
bar
So
saying
My mom
no
tried
when
that.
you
My mom tried
dating.
that. My
So a
mom tried
man
that.
is only responsible to respect your child, to show your child love.
That's
It's
not
not his
reality.
responsibility to take care of your child. And that's why a lot of men say they don't want to date women with children because they feel like they have to take upon that responsibility. Again, that man did not parent, that man did not have anything to do with you having that child. Is not his responsibility.
Hey, look.
Now, is he supposed to love you
Can
and
you
your
raise your hand
child
right
as a
here?
package? Absolutely. But it's not his responsibility to take care of that child. It's not his.
Okay.
You should tell
So
that to more women.
listen. My thing is, bro. As a boy that was raised in that same situation, the only thing that happens is me and said dude is in the hallway squaring up because I don't respect him. At that point, you can't discipline me. You can't tell me nothing. We squaring up. Soon as I feel like I might have a
You
chance, we
talking about
squaring
with
up.
the child?
Yes. As
No,
a
okay,
child's
no.
mindset, a child's mindset.
What? You said
Why
you
Listen,
gonna
would you
square up with the
square up
boy?
with a
What the
no,
child?
fuck?
no, no, no. I'm
We're
saying a
fighting,
child will
kids.
square up with the father, bro.
Oh,
The
okay.
the
That's why I
boyfriend.
said
You
You
fought.
okay.
think
So
you
you
get to
saying
be like,
you fought your stepdad?
bro?
Is that what you said? I'm confused. So you talking
All
Hold
of
about
my
you
up.
brothers
fighting
fought
him?
my
Hold
stepdad,
up.
bro.
Listen, I ain't gonna
Chris,
hold
hold
you.
up,
All of
y'all.
my
Let
brothers
Chris.
fought my stepdad, bro. One by one.
I
Let's
ain't
get
gonna
it.
hold you.
Let's,
Cause you
let's,
can't separate. Either we a family or we not.
hold
Once
My
you
on.
draw
nigga,
that line,
and
Bro,
you
as
that's
soon
can't
as
why.
you
tell me
And
let
hold
me
on,
shit.
let me say
speak,
this, bro. And that's why these women can't keep a
No,
man.
hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Fighting the fathers, the stepfathers do act crazy, but let Chris go and then Brave go and then open the panel back up. Y'all don't be
appreciate you.
long winded.
Go ahead.
Wait, Chris.
Oh, you want me to speak to the prompt? I think this meme is just old. Like it's old. It's like 20, 30 years old, bro.
We
And
know
it's
it's old.
Because I'm like,
Probably on his trash, sir. I know it's old. We know it.
it's just like I don't even think like this is realistic. I understand like people may not have gotten chose by the girls that they want in high school, but to hold on to that resentment 15 to 20 years later is absolutely insane. And it's like, and if you're elevating, you're doing what you're gonna do, you're probably not gonna run into the same people like you were in high school with. You're probably not
Exactly.
gonna have the same viewpoints on life at that point. Especially if you're talking about women getting pregnant at a young age, they're gonna have a different they're gonna have most 9 times out of 10. They're gonna have a different path than you. Sometimes y'all can go be on the same path, but 9 times out of 10, it's probably not gonna be the same path. And just because, like, and it's at the bottom, you make it seem like all the nerds are successful and rich. That is not the case. They're probably average people that got bills like everybody else. There's a very few percentage of people even that's even rich in the first place. So it's kind of weird, like when average people get on these panels and try to act like they got it like that. Like you probably couldn't take care of the child if you wanted to. It's just, and that's why you have a problem with it. Like I just want to have like real conversation and stop the childish, like we too old to be holding on to grudges, especially against women.
Great,
Finally,
great.
I get to cook. I've been waiting for this. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, this whole thing can work for men and women, the whole prompt thing, because I'm not gonna lie, I had my fair share of women when I was younger as well, and there's a lot of them that still hold these little grudges against me because I ain't gonna lie, I was a little player when I was younger, so I'm like, all right, cool. Anyways, just to fast forward that on the whole, thank you.
No, leave my.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Okay, but fast forward on the whole, being a man that takes care of another man. See, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I'm about to be 30 myself. I'm not doing that because it could either go multiple ways. That man could be jealous and try to fight me or potentially, pill. I'm gonna say pill instead of the other word, me. And I ain't got no time for that. Plus, on top of that, they be jealous or they try to fight. Or they could get back at any given moment and be like, oh, man, I want my family back. And I don't know if that girl willing to be like, oh yeah, let's cut back together. But overall, I'm not doing that because it's like, yo, that's your baby father. Like, I don't want to take care of another man's seed. Just overall, that's just how I feel, and I feel as if I want my own family. I don't want to take care of somebody else's family. And not necessarily saying that I will, but at the same time, I'd rather have my first kid with somebody that wants to have their first kid with me. I want to build my own family. I don't want to continue. That's just like another man playing off another man's game that was
All right.
saved. That was saved.
I
Come
have
on
a
now.
question for the ladies. I have a question for the ladies.
Hold
Let's
on, did
flip
he
the
land? Did he
let's flip
land?
the
It,
script. Let's
yeah,
flip the
I land
script
so
and
somewhat.
put the woman
I'll bounce
in the
back in there.
opposite position. If you tried to talk of a guy, let's say you tried to talk to a guy or a guy rejected you
Hmm.
in high school, and then you leveled up. So like Lynn, you saying you leveled up right now? Would you give that guy a chance?
Man, listen, bro, I ain't gonna hold you too. It's a lot of women that won't take care of men that that want to be with a
Hold on,
man that have
hold
multiple
on.
kids as well.
Oh,
You
hold on.
said you
Let me
said
answer. So Caesar. No, I wouldn't, but it's based on what I think either one or Brave Soul just said. More than likely, I think one said it. We're on two different paths. The only reason why we ever ran into each other is because we were in high school and we were forced to. It's not because he rejected me, it's because we're two different type of people. That's it. It has nothing to do with, oh, I'm mad because you rejected me. We're not the same type of people. All the boys that I went to high school with who are now men, like, I mean, majority of them. If one of them will come forward and be like, no, not me, I'm not equally yoked with those men at all. And it has
And
nothing to do with them rejecting me in high school. It has everything to do with the men that they are now.
another
And I
thing,
think
not
that's
to cut you
exactly the
off
same
too.
for men. When men
Um,
become successful, they're not interested because they're not. The girl has probably made some poor choices, and they don't.
mm,
It's there's no interest there. You don't.
Another
They
thing,
haven't
not to
leveled
cut you
up.
off too, bro. Not to cut you off too. Some people are saying that's imaginary scenario.
in the comment, I'm like, that's never no imaginary scenario. That goes on every day for what I said. So whatever you say that you think that it's imaginary scenario, you just plain straight delusion. Either that or you just got mad multiple kids and you want a man to take after you and your kids. No shade though. No shade though. But continue.
Hey, pretty.
Yeah, Brittany.
Hello.
What's going on?
So, why are we overusing the word delusion? That is driving me up the wall. That's not delusion, it's simply differences of opinion. Like, stop using words you're not familiar with. We need to level up our
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
vocabulary. We need to level up our
Mm-mm.
vocabulary
That's
before we
delusion.
start talking about leveling
So
up
you telling
with
me you
level.
never seen a
So,
No,
situation when
sir,
a
finish your
jealous baby
sir,
sentence.
father tried to
Don't
kill
sir,
somebody?
interrupt.
I am pretty sure I waited my turn. Level up your patience. Anyway, okay, so I love this meme. I mean, this meme has stood the test of time, y'all. This meme is more consistent than a lot of these men are in their children's lives. I think it's fantastic. So, and it also goes both ways, right? Um, Oftentimes you see the nerdy guy over there on the right. What y'all don't see is that in the picture, if you keep panning to your right, there's a nerdy girl beside him, looking longingly at him, wanting to date Chester. But Chester wants to date Shauna, and Shauna is with Daquan, right? Shauna and Daquan been together. Chester is trying to be a homewrecker when really he could just date Shakita, the nerdy girl who's looking at him. But no, 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 he wants to be with Shauna. So then years later, right, when now you see Shauna over here at the bottom on the left, and he's like, beat it, chick, and he's in those big ass shoes. If you continue to pan, once again, just keep panning, just pan to your right. If you pan to your right, you're gonna see Shakita again. But Shakita is gonna be sitting at brunch with her friends, and she is bossed up. And she's going on trips, she's living her life. So then he's saying, beat it, chick. And he's going to walk past and he's going to see her at the outside brunch balcony spot. And he's going to be like, oh my God, Shakita, is that you? And she's going to be like, Chester? And he's like, yeah, yeah. Oh man, I always liked you, Shakita. And she's going to be like, no, the hell you didn't. You liked Shauna. Go talk to Shauna. And he's like, no, no, no. I always had a crush on you, but see, I was shy. I was shy. See, I was shy. That I always had a crush. I always liked you. I always liked you. I always thought you were the one. I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't man enough. And she's like, Chester, get the hell out of my face. Like, yeah, I get that you're working at whatever Fortune 500 company, but I own it. Get out of my face, okay? And he's like, see, I can't stand these masculine ass
So
women as
how's
soon as
therapy
they get
going?
college degrees. Hold on one second. As soon as they get college degrees, they just think they're better than everybody else. They just want to just because you sitting at a high rise brunch spot, you think you better than everybody. Me and my big ass shoes, we about to go home and watch some Pornhub. So that's how that went.
I need to see the live action.
Bravo. Me
I want
too.
to see the
I
live
love
action.
that.
You can act
Clap
later.
the big ass shoes though.
When you talked about bossed up, leveled up, I think we kind of saying the same thing, but that's fair enough.
I pretty much said the same thing.
Yeah, it was the same thing.
I was, while I was saying the whole reverse thing.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I look at it like this: successful
I'm
people
gonna
date
mute
successful
myself.
people. People that are successful, that are ready for marriage, get married. So I mean, it doesn't really matter if somebody. If, like it's kind of like you can't get a mad for a woman being successful, and you want to be successful too. Like if you're gonna be single, it's either because you can't meet your equal, or you're not ready personally. Because people that are successful, that are ready, they go ahead and they find they person and get married. It's kind of like I don't see what's the point of down in one or the other.
Hey, I want to see y'all niggas school pictures. See now, I want to see y'all niggas high school pictures because it's like y'all making it seem
You
like
want to
y'all
see
was
my
just
drink?
some fucking nerds, some K Swiss rocking ass
And I feel like it's
motherfuckers.
like the fact
Hell
that the
nah,
term
I
nerds
was
have
not a nerd.
changed
I was
over
just a simp.
time. Like what people view as a nerd now, because like I'm someone who just like recently graduated, so where people view as a nerd now isn't really a nerd. Like now in 2025, 2024, a nerd is literally someone who watches anime. That's what they would consider a nerd in 2025. But realistically speaking, that is not a nerd. And
Yeah, if
a
y'all
lot of
think
people
about a
believe
nerd,
just because they watch anime or they like Pokemon or they like these niche things or this nostalgic type like of interest, that means they're a nerd. And it don't mean you're a nerd.
so
Because
real
Okay,
there's
so
quick,
lots
she's
of
hold up,
football
confused
y'all.
players
about
who
Hold
sex.
up.
watch
Okay.
Pokemon.
So I think given the time, like how old this damn comic is, we can go with like Steve Urkel. The nerd here gonna be Steve Urkel, y'all. Like y'all making other shit up. Like we talk about Steve motherfucking Urkel, y'all. Be for real. But
I
go ahead.
mean, I look at it like this. I think, like, at least in my experience, it could be different for other people, but like, you would be put in a square or lame or nerd position if you wasn't doing bad things. So that's kind of like the people I was around in high school. Like, if you wasn't in the hood, if you wasn't doing this, you wasn't doing that, you were square. So that like so I feel like a lot of people would be in that category, and that's why I think that's where this idea.
Thank you, Sadie P. Thank y'all for contributing live goal. Make sure y'all gifting the people on the panel too.
But that's just like so. That's what
I
I
have
think. I don't
nothing.
know.
But I say that's why this comic, Chris, that's why I was saying that this comic is anti-black. Because like most of the time, the person that the girl was with in high school was probably like, if we gonna say the nerd, it was the nerd versus like the football player in high school, the
Mm-hmm.
basketball player, the baseball player,
I don't think
the
this
dude
was
who was the
necessarily
cast
anti-black
clown.
though.
It is anti-black because
Everybody
it's
I
goes
would
through
agree
this
with
in
that.
any different
let
So
types
it's
of
let us
it's
finish
cultures.
the
let me
sentence.
explain to
But I'm
you
gonna let
why
you
this
cook though.
comic is anti-black, because this comic is basically saying, for somebody to make this into a comic, they're saying that this happens often, and what often happens is that majority of black men in black neighborhoods are thugs. It's thugs and a baby mama and the nerds, and that's just not true. Like it's a ghetto baby mama wearing a bonnet, and that's not true, especially in my generation. We, the girls who went to high school with me, the black girls, we was coming to school suited and fucking booted. We looked the fuck good. We was trying to put on like Juicy Couture and motherfucking Baby Fat and stuff like that. I I got my hair done faithfully every 2 weeks. And if you weren't one of the girls who got your hair done every 2 weeks, you tried your best to keep your hair up. We didn't wear bonnets to school. Not at my black ass school. We didn't.
Apple bottom jeans.
We came to school looking good. I'm talking about
That boy say boost with the
Rockaware
fur.
outfits, braids in your hair, like looking good.
Talking
Like
about
we did
Jersey
Well,
not.
that's
girl.
just
That's
that's a
what
product
I'm
of your
saying.
parents. That's your parents
Jersey dresses is crazy.
paying for you to come to school to look like that. So
But
that's
that was
what he's really
majority of
saying. I
the
mean,
black girl. But that was the more majority of the girls in my school. I
And
went
I
to
want
a
to say
black
this.
school, and the black girls at my school did not look like this.
And I want to say this.
Majority, and even the ones with kids now, some of them are married and they had kids. Most of them got their degrees. Most of them, like, their baby daddies were just regular dudes. Like, nobody would like, it was like a very few niche amount of girls who were with like, I'm talking about very few. And the nerdy guys were also like, the nerdy dude was also the football player
What
who
state are
asked me
you
to
in?
come homecoming. I'm in California.
Did you just
Oh,
say the
bet.
nerdy
See,
dudes
I'm in
was the
Atlanta.
football players?
no, no,
Nah,
Yeah,
Lynn
Lynn,
got a
what
nerdy
point.
dudes
city
be
do
Hold
you
up.
live
playing
in?
sports
Yeah,
now.
Lynn,
Lynn.
Lynn got a point. Let me say this
Mhm.
because let me
Go
say
ahead,
this.
Brody.
She right because to a degree, right? Y'all judging off of appearance, right? Uh,
Facts.
most guys that I know of Polo down, stay with the New Jays, jerseys, shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that we was rocking back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Stay with the fly shit. Doesn't
But
mean that he was a thug or he was a pookie, as y'all would like to call him. No, that man probably worked for that shit. That
it
man
could go
probably
two ways too.
stacked all summer for that. You know what I'm saying? Just like the women did. We cared about our appearance back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers
Exactly.
cared about oh let me I want to rock the polo fit today. You get what I'm saying? Polo down. That's the type of shit we used to wear. I can't speak for this generation, but I can
Yeah.
speak for ours. You get what I'm saying? And the
I'm
women,
a
and,
latch on
and the
speak to that
women,
too
matter of
once you
fact,
done.
the women were way more business casual back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Than what they are now. So we
Listen,
can't just sit up here and say, oh, well, if we're judging off of appearance, no, it's not
yeah.
the same, gang.
Bro,
And
I'm
so I
glad
agree
so
with
many
men
of
on
y'all
that.
had good
Hold on, hold on,
upbringings.
hold on, hold on,
It's
hold on, hold
funny
on, hold on,
because
hold
when
on,
you
hold on,
say
hold on, hold
business
on, hold on,
casual,
hold on,
it's
hold
because
on,
it's
bruh.
business casual
Hold
because the
on, bruh.
clubs.
Let me cook. Let me cook.
Oh
Oh,
wait, hold
bro.
Listen,
on, Brave
listen.
Soul. How old
Oh
are
my
you? How
gosh,
old are
bro.
you, Brave
I'm
Soul?
about to be 30 years old. I'm 29. But anyways, like you said with the whole, basketball player, football thing, it's some hood niggas that's actually smart. And it's some dumb hood niggas as well. So that doesn't really correlate to anything. I'm just saying,
It doesn't
I'm
matter
just
how
saying.
smart or dumb you are if you're from a hood, bro.
But
like,
what I'm saying, listen, but
like,
that's
what
what
you
she just
talking about?
said though. She just said like, they only
Who here is
smart when
from
they
the
say
hood?
stay on the football
Like,
team.
it's
I'm
crazy.
from the
That's
hood.
not what I said. That's
You
not what
literally
I
I'm just
said
said.
Those
asking.
words did not
That's
come out her
definitely
not
mouth.
what I
you definitely
said.
said majority of the smart dudes be like the football players and stuff like that. It be hood
I said
thugs on the
some
football team
of
and stuff
I
too.
said some of the smart dudes, some of the nerds were also football players in my high school. That I'm
Hmm.
describing. If you couldn't catch on to what I was trying to do, I was describing nuance.
Literally.
Like, are you
How
are
many
you
how many of y'all are
smart
from the
enough to
hood?
understand? Y'all gotta stop.
That
And
shit
that's
is
what I
crazy.
mean about. That's what I mean about the anti-blackness. Y'all have to stop. Black doesn't automatically equal hood or
Right.
I'm
ghetto.
just asking.
And
There
dumb.
are black,
That
right? There are black
Where did we
neighborhoods
bring in
that are
race into
not
this?
in the hood.
Yeah, that's why
There
I'm
are black
asking.
Fact.
neighborhoods that are not
I'm
in the
from the hood.
That's a
I grew
ghetto.
up
fact. That's
very
a fact,
poor.
Lynn.
I'm
That's a
I'm
fact.
wondering where you guys are from because
Hey,
I
I
had a
grew up
different
in a black.
experience.
Hold up, I grew up in a black suburban neighborhood.
I grew up on
You
both
know what I'm
Okay,
sides.
saying? So
I did it.
and
We didn't have no
and it
polo.
didn't work out for him. Mm-mm.
I grew up in a black suburban neighborhood. But guess what? Them niggas from the black suburban neighborhood, you would think they was from the hood, because most of the older niggas I knew are in prison. So a lot of you got to understand, it's not about where you grew up at. It's about how you was raised, cuz. It ain't about, oh shit, I grew up on this side of town, so that must mean I'm a better person than you.
No,
No.
it to me. I'm asking the
Nah.
question because it's more so based around like what you have, how often you getting your hair done, your hair cut, if you got J's and polo on. That's what I'm asking. That's
Oh
why I'm
yeah.
asking the question.
If
I
you don't
grew
care
up in
about,
a
listen,
black
No, it's
suburban
not about not caring, bro.
neighborhood.
You can
I grew
care
up in
but
a
not
black
afford it.
suburban neighborhood in a two-parent
Okay,
household.
all
I
right, bet
didn't grow
that
up
makes
in
a
the
lot more sense.
hood, but that's what I'm saying. Black people always equate like blackness to the hood and thugs, but that's not the
I
fucking
equated
case
it that
all the
way.
time.
I equated it
Yeah,
that way
but
because that's
and
my
that's
personal experience.
anti-black,
I
It's
and
don't
I'm
not
that's
like
about
when
to say
anti-black.
that
It's
I don't like
in
when
my
my
y'all do
head.
that.
experience.
But Quez,
It's
I don't
just
like
my
it when y'all
experience.
Quez, I don't like it when y'all do
Okay,
that
I
either.
hear you, Quay. I hear you, Q. But people who have your experience, hear me out.
It's
Y'all
hard.
have to understand. Listen,
Go ahead.
y'all have to understand that people who have had your experience also need to be awakened and understand the other side of blackness.
Facts.
We have to find it, right?
Facts.
There's nobody's giving us the roadmap to find the black people with money, right? I grew up in the heart of Atlanta on Cleveland Avenue. Like, it's
Also,
shit going down over here,
Oh,
bro.
that boy from
Like,
Cleveland
I don't.
Al.
If you got polo on, it's because you hood and you did something for it. You
That
feel what
boy
I'm
from
saying?
Cleveland
Like, ain't
Al.
nobody over here got polo on and not hood. Like, either
Well,
Huh?
you doing it or you not. Like,
hey, bro, it's just a different part. My bad. I'm gonna let Chris
yeah,
go
that's
after
why I
I say
started
this.
asking.
I'm gonna
I
let
don't
Pretty go
blame
after I
y'all.
say
I'm just
this,
Because
Jay.
asking.
I was gonna because
Hold on, let
what
Pretty go
30
because she
said
got a hand raised. Let
what
the
30
young
said
lady
earlier
go.
about the polos is kind of like we used to wear the tall tees back in the day, but we couldn't get into the club with that because they changed their dress code. So
Facts.
that's why we started wearing business casual stuff.
Yeah.
Like so, people will come with their polos, women will come with their business casual stuff to get into the bars and clubs when we got older because there was racist things set up like a barrier to prevent us from getting into certain
Hey,
spaces.
hey, Chris, but we was also rocking polo to school. We wasn't
Yeah,
just.
hell
It
yeah,
wasn't
we
no
were. I
motherfucking
mean, it just
to the
depends.
club.
Like early 2000s, we had the big old button. We used to wear the button ups with the forces and stuff like that. So it's like it changed. It progressed as time
Like
went
them
on.
niggas, like it's a picture going around with Carisha, the city girl, and she was hugged up with Geno Smith, and all the the kids, the new generation, they like, oh, she got on Mexican J's. That's how y'all know y'all stupid and dumb and it wasn't hip growing up. Those are not Mexican Jordans. Those are six rings. Six rings was popular in some regions in different hoods. So for y'all to say that about that girl is just it's insane. That's how you know motherfuckers just not hip at
If
all.
they wasn't retros, then they was Mexican Jordans.
That's always been a thing for me.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I'm
When did
talking.
y'all X out
If they
six rings? That's
wasn't
crazy.
retros,
That's
they
a.
wasn't
I but I agree why people would say that. But six rings and dub zeros when they hit the streets, they was hot. Motherfuckers was rocking
Now
dub
I
zeros.
give you the Dub Zeros.
You know what I'm saying?
I give you that, but the six rings I don't know about that.
Six rings, so that's the West Side Special in my
I don't.
hood. In my
Yeah,
So
city,
bro.
I have okay. So since I'm completely out
all
of
the
the loop on
Hispanics got
this,
them joints.
I'm gonna ask this. So I'm gonna answer the question that Chester is asking on this picture. Um, why do they always pick the thugs?
I've been wanting to get to that.
And I,
Because
huh?
women
No,
are
I'm not. I'm not. No,
impulsive on their
She
No,
choices.
I'm
said
gonna
she was gonna
answer.
answer it,
I'm gonna
Caesar.
answer the question, Black Chester. Okay, so the thing is that everyone picked those dudes, right? So in this hierarchy, in this scenario over here, I'm assuming it seems to me there's a dude literally running around school without a shirt on. So this must be an insane school, right? Like he just with a chain tattoos across his chest, wild. This school ain't got no behavior. So what I'm thinking is this guy is at the top of the food chain in this school. In this scenario, he's at the top of the food chain, right? Because if you guys want to preach hypergamy so bad, if you guys want to preach, oh, we're all animals, right? So that means that females in nature, right? Any species goes for the top, right? That's what y'all say, top 20%. So let's use your logic. Let's stay consistent on red pill ideology, right? Y'all say top 20% hypergamy. Y'all want to be the same dudes, all that stuff. Let's go ahead and just say that's true. Then what would be wrong with this? Because that means this guy is at the top of the food chain in that
because
environment.
what's the top?
Now,
What
if you
is the
one
top?
second,
Like, how do
one
you define
second,
that?
one
Let her
second.
Go
finish.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
Now, if you pluck him out of this environment and you put this same guy now in the second picture, where that is not what the top of the food chain looks like. So, for example, you put this guy in college, he's no longer going to be the top of the food chain in college. He won't. Because in college, everyone has a different ideology, right? And usually you wanted to go for the dude who was doing so, whether he was in a frat, he was the head of some club, like he was still cool, but he was doing something with his life, right? This guy would not be the top of the food chain there at all. He would be the loser. That's why a lot of times when people go to college, they change their style to get a little bit more prissy, preppy, whatever, because that's what the environment calls for. So y'all can't sit here and say we're mammals, we're animals, we go for the top women, they're hypergamous, they're top 20%, all this stuff, and then act like you don't understand this. Like, because this would be nature according to you guys. So that's what I don't understand about your logic. It's not consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
that's
don't.
the hold up real quick because that's the point. I agree with you, pretty, because here's the thing. Um, the the top guy or the popular dude in the school would look different based on where you were located. And the thing is, this is misplaced anger because he not actually mad with her. He mad because he wasn't that dude, and that all the girls weren't surrounding him, and he couldn't get a girl. Like, and he's taking out on her, like, oh, y'all wanted it, whatever. I'm the better man, and we end up with a lot of men who like date a better man. But the reality is, like you just wanted to be popular in school and you wasn't. That's it. That's why you like y'all just wanted to be fucking popular. You wanted to be that dude, and it didn't work. You
Do
didn't
you
get the
think
people.
men
Like,
and women view
sir,
popularity the same way?
sir. I'm over here quiet, not interrupting nobody. Don't
Oh, I thought you
interrupt
slowed
me.
down. My bad.
No,
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
drop you and let somebody else up. Stop
Oh, okay.
interrupting.
Bet.
What I'm saying is, like, he don't give a fuck about this girl. Like, he wants to use her as a way to have status because in the schools, the guys with the girls around, they get the status or whatever. So it's weird when y'all like, well, this or that. Y'all just y'all just saying a bunch of bullshit. At the end of the day, you mad because you wasn't that dude, and a lot of y'all would have been him if you could have been. Like, let's be for real.
I just want to respond to Pretty before I know a lot of other brothers want to respond, but I just want to give a
I got
more
next.
nuanced response. I do feel like in like a lot of black communities, our idea of masculinity is skewed. Only because I feel like with the war on schmugs and black men being incarcerated, and like in the 80s and the 90s, it kind of gave like a war perception in our community of what masculinity looks like. And I feel like that's why stuff like this is why stuff like that happening creates memes like this and ideologies like this. And I feel like in 2025, I think black men need to redefine what masculinity looks like in our communities and promote that more instead of trying to shame women for being single mothers. I just don't feel like shaming women is the solution. I think the solution would be to redefine what black men look like as far as masculinity in pop culture, media, social media, however. But we need to redefine our look, our aesthetic, so stuff like this doesn't continue to keep happening and we don't keep having these recycled conversations.
My bad, I had to come back. Um, Back to what the host said. I'm not gonna lie. Me growing up, I was one of the popular kids, and majority of the stuff that you just said is not true. I'm not gonna hold you. It's definitely girls that just want to get with dudes just because they popular. And I had a whole bunch of them, me and my friends. But
No, it's like you not. It's like you missing what I'm saying.
so
That
what
was
did
the
you say?
whole
Because my
point.
bad, I was just in a whole nother
Hold up,
situation. I'm
hold
at work
up.
right now. What you say? Repeat it.
So that was my point. That like my point literally was they wanted to be
That's
the
literally what she said.
guy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hold on, let her talk.
No, I made the point.
Oh, about that? Okay. Just had to make sure because
So you didn't agree. You just wanted to let us know you was popular in school. All
no, I
right.
really don't care what anybody thinks. I'm just letting y'all know how it is. They might be different in y'all city, but in my city, it's completely different. I know for a fact, like it doesn't work the way it works in y'all city.
You just agreed with me, sir. You literally you should have been like, let me support you. But you just said what I said. What are you talking about?
It's like you was just trying to
I
argue because the point you were trying to prove was
no,
the whole
hey, no,
point
I'm
she
not talking to
said.
you. I'm talking to the host. Hold on. I'm gonna
No,
talk
it's
to
a
you in a
panel
minute.
discussion.
I
She
just want
can
to, I
talk.
just want to say, I just want to hear what you said again, so I get a better understanding.
No,
I'm not
sir.
trying to
It's already
argue.
been. You understand because you just said it. You fully understand.
So
You just
repeat it. Why don't
restated
you have
it
a
for
problem
me.
repeating it?
You want me to repeat what I said that you
Yes,
also
yes,
said.
yes, yes. Because I was also talking to multiple people at once.
No,
Not
y'all
on the
got it.
panel.
I don't
Not on
like
the
to repeat
panel.
myself.
Okay. Anybody's next?
Yeah, let's move on from you because you clearly just weren't paying attention and now you don't want to admit that
I
you
just
had
told you
no
I was talking to
ears.
No,
multiple
it's
So it's
people,
got it.
okay.
We got
It's
it.
okay.
You peaked
and
in
It's
I
high
had you
okay.
on
school.
mute.
So
It's fine.
yes, host. It seems everyone agrees with you, even the ones who don't know that they
The
do.
women do. I don't know about the guys.
But you just
You
agreed
agree.
with her point.
You
What
agree
is
with me.
happening?
Oh boy.
All
Hey,
right. What's up,
Palaka.
Opalaka? What's up?
Yeah, yeah, I'm seeing the prompt where it's basically insinuating that women choose the thug first and the nerd get overlooked, but then when she at her worst, that all of a sudden the nerd is like the choice, and I feel like that's cap. I feel like women choose the best man that's available at that time. And whatever man is the most attractive man or the most like experienced man, the most financially stable man, that's the man that get chosen. And the reason I say this because I'm what most people would consider to be the thug. You know, y'all kind of see my picture or whatever, and I got a
Oh, that's a
background.
real picture?
Yeah, that's my real picture, and I got a background going to prison and stuff, been in and out of jail, ran the streets, all that. So to be honest, I'm kind of what the dudes would look at as the thug dude, and from my experience, it's not how they look at it. The reason why most women, and particularly black women, we talking about gravitate towards those type of dudes is because the lifestyle we live in. Like most dudes that's considered the thugs, if you in an inner city neighborhood and a woman don't have no money, she don't want to deal with no dude who going to school that don't got no money. She want to deal with a hustler. She want to deal with a dude that's gonna get up every day, get outside, and go get some money. And that's normally the dope boys. That's normally the scammers. That's normally the street dudes. So most of the dudes that they look at as, oh, they got the girls because the women want thugs. That's not why they with them. They with them because those dudes have more ambition. They have more drive. They have more access to resources than a dude that's in school studying some books do.
I think ambition might have been the wrong word, but I hear you, bro.
I'm just speaking from my experience. You feel me? Like when I used to be in the streets, like I used to be getting money doing what I'm doing, and a lot of dudes that wasn't living that lifestyle was hating because most of the time when you work a 9 to 5 job, let's be real, the money you can make in a 9 to 5 in a week, a dude that's hustling can make that in an hour or two
Right,
hours maybe. You feel
right.
me? So like a dude that's in the streets, if you selling dope, the money you can make is coming way faster than a paycheck. So a woman's gonna gravitate towards that fast money faster than she gonna gravitate towards a dude that say, "Oh, I got you next week when I get paid."
I got you. That makes a lot of
So
sense
you
very
saying
early on.
dudes?
I
Um,
just
You
I
saying
just had this
dudes?
conversation with my
you
little
know
brother.
what? What is crazy is
That's just
that
sad.
this man actually understands because he started this with saying if you live in an inner city neighborhood, meaning if you live in a certain neighborhood, this may be the case, and the other men on the panel didn't seem to have that. They lacked that nuance. So I mean, hey,
No, I didn't lack the nuance. No,
I
it
said
was a
ambition might have been the wrong word. That's my only argument.
Now,
I think it
ambition is
takes a
right. It's
lot of
not the right
no,
word.
no, no, no,
It's
no.
more of a
It takes a
flexible
lot of
man.
ambition to be an astronaut, but you also have to study books. So I think ambition might be the wrong word,
Put it to you
but
like this:
Study books.
the dudes that y'all
listen. It's
consider
just
to be
a
the thug.
listen. It's just a longer path to get to the money. I agree
yeah,
with you. You can. I agree with you. You can get the money. Listen. I'm born in Compton. Okay, so it's like Lynn, you in California. I'm in California. I was born in Compton. I did the same. Everything that you're talking about, I could have been a part of that. I chose not to be. And what happens is, I can sleep at night. And so when I make my money, I make over 300 grand a year. I own franchises and everything. So I'm saying to you, I'm comfortable at night. I can sleep at night, and it just takes time to level up to be able to get yourself where you can earn money and earn things and do things. That's it. It
But
just takes time.
that's what they trying to explain with the prompt. If a woman in a certain neighborhood and she live in a certain lifestyle, she's coming from nothing, just like you is. She don't want to wait for no dude to level up 10 years from now. She want to do that got it today.
Exactly. And then
short
what
cycle.
happens is you're 100% correct. I agree with you. And what happens is after she's got with that guy and she realizes that that guy either went to jail or it
Prison.
didn't work out for whatever reason, right? And she comes and I see her or I run into her and she wants to evaluate me or look at me now, I'm not interested.
I don't
Honest,
understand
those
the
women
jet like
normally
because he
don't be
said he said
wanting
the
a dude.
9 to 5 dudes is jealous. It's kind of like
No, there's
I
no
don't, I
jealousy.
don't I don't think no 9 to 5 dude is jealous of having to look over your shoulder 24/7, having constant anxiety because you don't know if the police might bust you
Right.
or
I can sleep
somebody
at
might
night.
try to rob you.
That's what I was
I
saying.
don't think I would be jealous of having a certain 10 to 15 year bid off of some smugs, and if I get out early, I got to worry about people trying to unalive me because you know what you did to get out early. I don't think
Exactly.
anybody would be jealous of having to worry about somebody kicking down your door.
Go change your clothes.
I
Exactly.
ain't
Like
gonna
come
say that,
come
G.
on, like
Exactly.
Like, be for
So
real.
exactly. So to me, I look at it exactly what you said. One, I'm
On
saying,
here?
hey, listen,
No, we're
it
not
just
playing in
takes a
her
little
face.
while to kind of get to where you need to be. But if you take the straight and narrow and the clean path, you get there. And women typically don't want to wait for that. They want it quick now and
What
instantaneously, and
high
it
school
doesn't
did
work
you
that
go
way.
to in Compton?
What's that?
What high school did you go to in
I
Compton?
was born in Compton, but I grew up in
Don't change your
Louisiana.
clothes.
So why are you even mentioning Compton if you wasn't even raised in Compton?
I was
You was raised in
I was raised
Louisiana.
in Compton. I was raised
So
up in
what high
Compton
school
up
did
to
you
a
go to
certain age. I just
Compton?
went to high school in the
Okay,
South,
what
is what I
age did
said.
you leave Compton?
About 14, 13, 13.
Okay, what middle school did you go to in Compton?
All of the Compton schools. What are you talking about?
What's the name of the
What
school,
middle school
brother?
did you go to in Compton?
Can you hear me? I'm
Yeah,
cutting
I can
out.
hear you.
We can hear you.
You're not
What
cutting
middle
out.
school did you go to?
He's not good now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah, I can
perfectly
hear you.
Okay,
fine.
thank you. I'm sorry. No, I went to Compton school. I went to Compton Junior High.
You went to Compton Junior High.
Yes.
What street did you grow up in Compton?
He dox himself now.
Wait, did you grow up in
He
Compton? Do you
don't
know
live
Compton?
there. He
Santa Fe
don't
and
live
Alondra, right
there.
where the post office is. Santa Fe and Alondra.
Compton Junior High. I never heard of it.
What's the principal name?
No, that's
I never
crazy.
heard of
Okay,
it.
well, I'm not gonna give. I mean, you can look it up
No,
yourself. I
wait, you
mean,
can tell us what the principal name was.
I never heard of Compton
He
Junior
looking that shit
High.
up. Get off TikTok.
What?
I
I don't
never
remember my
heard
middle
of
school principal
Compton.
name. That's crazy.
What?
I know
I definitely
teacup
remember the middle
name.
school,
Oh, I
elementary, and
love
high school I
teacup.
went to.
I
I've
remember the
never heard
school,
of
just not
Compton
the
Junior
principal.
High.
No, he on teacup looking that
I
shit up
I
right
love
remember the
now.
principal
teacup.
school I
Oh,
went
that,
Compton
that
to.
Junior
shit hit
High is
every time.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Compton
While
Junior
while
High
he's
is fucking
researching, can I
crazy.
jump in while he's researching?
What's up, dog boys?
Hey y'all, I'm free, y'all. I'm out of jail. Tara let me out at 4:30. Y'all about
I
to
mean,
be in
you
for
have to
some
look it up
shit.
yourself. I mean, it's there.
Hold up,
You can
Black
look it up
Caesar. Hold
yourself.
up. Hold up.
But Lynn gonna get you in a sec. I wanted to come up and say, since we're mentioning nuance, I'm gonna say just anecdotally, in the situation where someone really is a candy dealer, um, in some hoods, the candy dealers drop out of school like a lot. If they start making enough money, they don't see any use in finishing school.
Thanks. That's
So
what's
yeah, they're not even there. So I'm looking at the picture like, the dope boys they were not in school anymore. I'm just being honest. They were not. They dropped out of a certain point. They didn't graduate. They turned their entire street life into what they were doing. And plus, y'all told me older dudes was coming up to the school and picking up the women. But now it's a man in school who's a candy dealer, but he's going to class and he got the it's too many lies. I just wanted to say that part because some nuance is missing. But no, we weren't going to school with no heavy, I mean, bank making candy dealers. No, if he was making bank, he was not in school. That's just all I'm gonna say. But y'all
Yeah.
can keep going with the conversation.
So yeah, I'm gonna just say the
If y'all just
protagonist in
start
this.
asking where
Hold
people
up,
from,
sir. In
it's just
this
general
story, he's
statement.
not a
Just throwing it out
reliable
there.
narrator because let's be for real. This been pointed out multiple times. Ain't nobody walking around your school with no shirt on. What are you talking about? And once they see you with your pants down, they tell you pull your pants up. Like this shit is crazy. But like this is what y'all. It was important that he was in school. So remember that's why they in the school setting. But no, the dude he talked about wasn't even in the fucking school. You wasn't popular. You wasn't not fitting in because the dude out there on the corner, he was out on the fucking corner. You still couldn't fit in fucking school.
I don't know why, but I don't laugh. You just said you from Compton. You is not from Compton.
I'm from
I hate when
Compton. It was
motherfuckers. You is
why
not
would you
from
say I'm not from Compton?
Compton. Cause
Why
you're
would you
not
say
from
that?
Compton, sir. You is not from Compton. Why
I
is you
was born
Born
in
in
lying on this
Compton.
Wheeler.
What are you
panel?
talking about?
You was raised in Louisiana. Stop. I hate when motherfuckers who claim they from. You
I
is
was born
not
in
from
Compton.
Compton.
I was born in Compton.
Why do
Grew up
people?
to a
That's the
certain
first
point, and I
place
grew
that
up in
they say they
Louisiana.
from. I'm from Compton. I'm from Compton. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Compton Junior High is not even a thing. What are you talking about?
Willowbrook High School used to be back in the day. Used to be called Compton Junior High.
Yeah, okay. You just went to go
No,
look
I'm
that
just
up.
telling you. So you
Then.
didn't know that. If you don't,
Willowbrook
What
if
was
you
High
our
don't
school
know
School.
that, you don't
mascot?
know
Hold
that.
up. What
Willowbrook
was the
High
school
School.
mascot? What was the school
Willowbrook,
mascot?
Willowbrook.
The mascot was a Willowbrook.
He lied.
Okay, if you feel like I'm lying, look it up yourself.
You
Did you say a
are a
what?
He is older than
Get
y'all,
liar.
off
so y'all don't know.
teacup,
He's
sir.
on teacup
Get off that
again.
fucking
He
teacup.
look.
Get off the teacup. We can
The
see
fuck is a
you.
teacup? I don't know what
We
the
can
fuck
see
that is.
him leaving the app. He googling it.
He
We can
tried to.
see you,
This
He
is the
tried to
second
make
round of this
up
teacup
his.
shit. Listen, I
sir. We
told
can see the
y'all you
teacup.
about to get roasted, sir. That's the second teacup. It's time to roast that.
I'm
Time to
from
roast that ass.
Compton and I grew up and I became an entrepreneur and I got out of the hood. You ain't know from no motherfucking Compton.
That's
What's
My
teacup?
sister
crazy.
was
No, he's
born in
still
Compton.
on
She wasn't
teacup.
raised in
You ain't got to lie
Compton.
to
The
kick
fuck
it.
is
You ain't
wrong
got to
with
lie to kick it.
you?
He looking hard too. You damn. That should have been a quick search. You struggling, son.
Moral to the story is most of the street dudes have more social skills than a lot of these dudes that consider themselves to be entrepreneurs. Like they actually had
Hmm.
conversations and talk to the girls. A lot of the so-called games is still standing on the side, still want to ask.
Hell yeah.
Who talking?
You ain't
Is
lie
it
about
Oprah?
that though.
Oprah, that's
Sir,
you
you
talking? Or was that
I'm
Brain
agreeing to
talking?
Oprah. I'm agreeing to Oprah.
It was Oprah. Oprah. I was going to say that we mentioned that a few weeks ago on the live, and what we said is, in order for you to even be a candy dealer, you a friend of the people. You have to have charisma. You got to be able to talk game. You got to be able to talk to people, befriend people, and people got to want to f with you. So yeah, that goes with it. So if people don't have social skills, the people who have social skills are going to sell you something, whether they're selling you a car, insurance, or some smugs. Yes,
Mm.
they have that part. And if people need to develop that part, you need to develop it. You don't have to be a candy dealer to develop social skills and know how to talk and move around in the room and attract people. Like, just do better.
A lot of them dudes like to compare themselves to what they see another dude doing. They feel like, okay, since he the man and he did this, let me do it. And then when it don't work for you, they start hating and all that. But in reality, you just got to get some swag about yourself. You feel me? And what you got to understand is dudes in the streets live their life more on a than they do. Y'all play it straight. Women don't feel safe with a man as she feel with a street dude. Like for example, I done seen this situation play out plenty of times. Like a street dude got a girlfriend, right? If she get into it with another dude and he cuss her out or call her crazy, if she call that street dude, he gonna pull up and shoot this whole place up. He don't care
sir, watch
about
what you saying on
Watch what
TikTok,
you say on
sir.
TikTok.
he gonna pew pew the whole place up. He don't care about none of that. The nerd dude's gonna be talking and trying to like be like more diplomatic and like talk to people like they don't feel safe with y'all as much. You feel me? So that's why most of the time they gonna choose the thug over the
How
dude
safe
that
they feel while you in prison is my question.
you say what
So how safe do they feel while you're in prison?
that I don't know because they gonna find another dude, but.
That's
Exactly.
what
Oh,
they
okay,
do.
bet.
So
So we all
it's
on the
really
same
no
page.
reason.
And if a woman stays in a neighborhood that is dangerous, she's staying indoors. Like, if you know that it's a bunch of danger on the streets, you're not looking for a dude to escort you out in the danger. A lot of them the girls had to stay inside a lot and didn't get to move around like that, like home and back, maybe sports and back, but they weren't hanging outside where they needed a damn chaperone. You didn't have to link up with nobody for protection. You went out there in the corner with them guys. Like, I'm gonna go on mute.
Sarah, Mr. Black Caesar, come back. I got another
He's
question for you, and
he's
it's
still
gonna
on
prove your
teacup, y'all.
Comptonness.
He's searching hard.
And
He
my
got
He
thing
financial
is,
ain't from fucking Compton. I don't know why you
Give him
allow.
about 20 minutes, Lynn. He got to build a website for
Nah,
Compton
I
Junior
know
High.
something to ask you.
And then when you search it, it's going to pop the fuck up. Give him some time. Damn.
I know something that'll get him right out here. Hey, you said what street was you raised on again?
It's called Cocoa Street. It's off right off of Santa Fe and Alondra.
What you was 14. What
13.
hood was what hood was in that street on that street?
I didn't deal with
What
the gangs,
what
but it was
jail? But you would
it
still
was
know that. You would
that
still
was
know that growing
Santana
up in
Block,
Compton.
Santana Block, and Compton Crips.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
You
it
making
was.
stuff up.
No, I'm not. I'm
You
telling you the
making stuff
fact.
up. That's right around the corner. That is right around the corner from where my family grew up in. That's
Well,
definitely South
well, then you
Side.
should know.
No, that's definitely South
You should.
Side.
No, it's not. No, it's
You
not.
making you
No, it's
all
not.
right, fake Comptoner. It's okay.
A fake Compton, that's
It's okay,
crazy.
fake
It's not. I mean, that's
Comptoner.
your opinion, but again, your opinion is your opinion.
You up here lying about being from Compton is crazy.
I being from Compton.
I can prove it. I mean, what part of
Yeah,
Compton
you
you
got some
from?
you got some facts you just gathered. Go ahead and prove it.
I haven't gathered any facts.
No,
Those
go
are
ahead.
that's what it is.
No, y'all let them say. Go ahead. What you go ahead and say it.
I've said what I had to say. I don't have to prove anything. I'm good.
All right, we good. All right.
With Tookie Williams.
No, that was damn
So,
embarrassing.
Hey, so I just
People
wanted
don't
to
know who
add,
speak. They don't know anything. So just let people speak. I don't argue with people if they don't know something.
can we ask where people from when they start talking? I just want to know.
I mean, you don't have to, but it doesn't make a point for you to bring up something you never lived or experienced. And then when
Yeah,
people
it
challenge you,
brings context to their viewpoint,
I
I
mean,
feel
like
like.
it's no point in saying you're from Compton. You don't know the middle school. You don't know the
I
principal.
know that,
You
but
don't know the
it's
street.
Willowbrook. It's Willowbrook Middle School. It's Willowbrook Middle School. It used to be called Compton back in the day, back when I went there. So at the end of the day, that's the facts. Santa Fe and Alondra are right there. Is
And
where
I
I went to,
mean,
right across from the post office.
I honestly don't care enough. It's just funny
No,
to
but I'm
me.
just saying to you. I mean, you know,
Hey,
people
bro,
say
you
things. If
good,
they
bro?
don't know, then they're
I
hyping you up because they think it making you look like I don't know. But I grew up there, so it's okay.
no,
I'm
I'm
fine.
asking
But
because I'm
even if
hearing
you
multiple
did go
people.
there till 14, you didn't grow up there.
I
You
said
didn't grow
13.
up
I said
there.
13.
13,
13.
you didn't you grew up in Louisiana, sir. You didn't grow up in
Well, I
Compton. You
finished
didn't
high
even go to
school in
high school
Louisiana.
there. But you
I
didn't go
finished
to
high
high
school in
school
Louisiana.
there. So you didn't grow up there. Let's be
Up to
real.
13, I grew up in
Yeah,
Compton.
up to 13, but 13 is when you get outside and then we're
Literally,
really
I was
bad.
thinking that the whole time too.
You
I was
didn't
thinking
grow
that the
up
whole
there.
time.
Sir, please.
My parents didn't
Yeah,
let me run the streets. So that's the bottom line. I didn't run the
Right.
streets up to
Most people
13.
didn't let their kids run the street at the age of 12.
Right, exactly. So under 13 years old, I didn't run the streets.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. So you
He
didn't
making a
grow up
point.
there. You grew up in Louisiana.
Well, if you, I mean, it all depends on how you look at it. Could I see
I
it?
just
Yes,
told
but
you how we
was I in the
all
streets?
looking
No.
at it.
What did you?
Every
Where did you grow up?
everybody on the panel is agreeing that you don't hit the streets until after the age of 13, 14. So to say you grew up somewhere when you didn't even wasn't even able to go outside and experience the neighborhood is a stretch. You didn't grow up in Compton, you grew up in Louisiana, sir.
Well, where did you
You just
grow up?
want to sound cool.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Moreno Valley.
Yeah, okay. Well, that should tell you everything. There's nothing out there.
Yeah, that should tell you everything. It's nothing out there. It should tell you that I'm really not telling you where I grew up, but you should
Right.
know based on what I'm
Well, at least I'm real
describing.
about it. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah, I don't have to
Right.
tell you where I grew up, but I know where that you didn't grow up in Compton. You grew up in Louisiana. Just say that.
No, I'm not gonna say that because that's not the case.
You
Because
didn't grow
that's not the
up,
case.
nigga. You wasn't even allowed
Oh
outside at the age of
man,
12. What are we
No, I
We
was
talking
ain't
just
gonna
saying it
lie,
about?
was a
I'm
this
reach.
saying
topic is
You
I didn't.
reaching
dragging
real
right now.
hard,
Can
sir.
we talk about something else?
I don't
You
think
bro.
it's
reaching
that
Can
so
we
deep.
hard.
move?
This
Can we
topic
You
got
move
this
reaching.
dragging
on?
like.
Can we move on? Please.
Yeah,
So I
Yeah.
was
exactly.
only
Let's move
asking,
on.
Listen, I
That's what I mean
respect
by
I'm only
anything
immature.
on
asking
I'm
Black
about the
playing a
location.
Black
little
Cotton, whatever
immature,
his name is,
so it's
EA
okay.
keep
Black
asking
Caesars,
about the
but it's like,
location.
yo,
EA, I think everybody on the panel said that the location don't matter. It's
E-
not like only
okay,
in Virginia the
yeah.
slug dealers drop out of school. Like the black experience is what it is. I don't know why we get so caught up in regions. Like if it's a
It's
Yeah,
poor
I
media.
black
think it matters.
experience,
So
listen,
can I
when
explain
it
why I
comes
think it
when it
matters?
Listen, what I'm saying is,
I
if
shut the
you
fuck up.
are talking about the prompt and what you're looking at, that looks different, meaning you wear something different to school, but the mindset and people being in poor or underserved communities, that's going to be the same. It's just going to be like, hey, here we make this amount of money when we're underserved. In Cali, underserved maybe 50K. In Alabama, underserved is 15K. But the mentality of I'm not getting enough and I'm about to go outside and get it. I'm not waiting for
It's the
school.
same.
I'm not about to get it the slow way is the same. That's what I'm saying. Doing the regional stuff is dumb.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you get. I agree with you.
I bet.
Linda
Lynn,
sitting in
get off
Moreno
his
Valley
neck.
talking about wherever you from, and you sitting there. You don't want to disclose where you're from, but you want to put somebody else down and say they're not from there. It goes to show that what I said earlier is just ignorance. Just
Dark
ignorance.
Horse just tried to save you. Just take the reprieve and stop. Please.
Please,
Lord
man.
Jesus.
Please,
I
man.
kind of feel like the women choose the thug. Like, what is y'all reason for agreeing with that? Like, what was y'all reason for thinking that?
Yeah, that just went way off topic.
It just, yeah, it's no purpose even to
And it's
rehash it. Just let it go and move
even if he
on.
didn't, it's just like even if he was or wasn't, it's like, come on now, let's just move on. It's like some high school stuff.
Can I say that it's weird sometimes how we as black people like to like reach back and be associated with some hood stuff when we don't have it? Is given like the rapper who came up with a lot of money, but he wants to rap about shit he didn't experience. Like if that's not your experience, we should be bragging. We should be saying, "Thank goodness I didn't have this. I should be
I'm
appreciative of
thankful.
all the things that I grew up with, and I didn't have to experience this." But us reaching back and materializing something that happened at the age of 12 and making it into some candy gangsmith, it's not given. Like you didn't have that experience. Like be
Uh,
grateful that you may have moved to a country. It could be poor, it could be, but you didn't have danger. Like there's no looking at the benefits of it. It's always trying to reach and say how I'm attached to this lifestyle and how I can relate. And if you didn't relate, it's not a bad thing. Those people didn't want to be in those situations. They were doing that to get out of
Out
it.
of those
So
situations.
reaching back, trying to get into it, a little crazy to me, but that's just my 2 cents.
I'm an avid person that like I think we should cancel Jello because we seen him grow up in a big old house with a basketball court in the back, and he's rapping about stuff he's never did. I just want to go ahead.
It's nothing proud to
But
be
to
part
be
of that.
fair, they
It's
didn't
nothing to be
grow up.
proud of.
They grew up in the middle of butt fuck nowhere, so it wasn't nothing like big ass house, but they weren't rich. Like big ass house in Fontana is like dirt cheap. He wasn't even considered like middle class.
But I don't know if that matters. Space and safety is what's important.
Yeah.
That's true, but based on what he's saying, I
No, what I'm saying though is like you talk like, hey, do you hear Jello songs talking about he doing this and he doing that, and then he there's literally a show about them all through high school, college, overseas, NBA, and it's kind of like, why are you trying to be something you're not? I know the G League ain't paying nothing, but still,
sir. Dude, Jello is the dude. I hit the corner. Whoa, whatever he say.
Ease, you made it. You free too? You free
Hey,
now?
Hey boo, hey y'all, hey everybody, hey Pretty, hey
Hey,
Tara.
E.
Y'all, I was dying. I was like, she got my favorite meme up there. I know they was losing their minds. I know they was losing their minds about this meme because they all just this is their fantasy world. They all want to be the nerd when really all of these dudes, I'm pretty sure most of them that's been up and down this panel, they the dude with the shirt off. They the thug. That's them. But I wanted to say Dark Horse. I took my son to go see Hampton and the musical Hampton. I took so many pictures of him because I'll be damned if you grow up talk about some you had to grow up and struggle. I'll be damned. The second that he get on YouTube talk about some I had to go jump off the porch at 13, I'm pulling out the pictures.
My mama ain't feed me. My mama ain't feed me.
Why my
That's
nephews did that? Why my nephews trying to be rappers and like they songs is like, yeah, I had to struggle eat noodles, and boy, my sister
eat
and my
noodles.
brother-in-law, they was like, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. We had one day a week. My sister called one day a week. Go with what you know. So she would come home from work and be like, "Oh, today is a go with what you know day," and they would eat like noodles and shit.
The only time that boy eat noodles is when I take him to hot pot. You ain't never gonna sit up here and tell these people that you over here eating noodles for
No, they would
dinner.
do it.
But
These
you know
these
what?
boys, they would do it.
So, it's a lot of dudes, people from Baltimore who do that, right? They like, oh, I was out there, shit was crazy and all stuff. Like, nigga, you was in a library, like, well, maybe not in a library because y'all don't like them, whatever. Like, what is shit going on your street? Like, that was them niggas down the street, and you wasn't allowed to go past the end of the block. Some of these niggas be lying. Because like they want that to be the whole persona. Like I've been through the fucking gun. I've been through the war. You ain't been through nothing. Shut up.
But that just
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
back to what I
yeah. I'm
said
from
earlier.
Compton.
That goes back to what I said earlier. I think we need to change the idea of masculinity because I feel like subconsciously a lot of black men look at like gangsterism as masculinity in the black community, and it's not. And I think that's why I think we need to change the narrative.
You know what it is though, bro?
What's up?
I swear, growing we seen a lot of rappers and stuff and movies and people that we grown up to, listening to and stuff like that. Eventually we gonna grow up to wanting to be like them because we see them get all the money, all the girls and this and that third. And honestly, seeing from a woman's point of view, I'm not even gonna say that from a woman's point of view, but anyways, from what I heard from other women, they told me they seen the same thing and want the men that they see on TV. So they just go to try to get things closest to the man that's on TV. It's all social programming at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like back in the day where you had all these white T CEOs that have all these media companies. There's a lot more black media companies today, and we can control our own
Oh yeah.
narrative and push out the stories that we
Can I
want.
can I say something? Do when the white girls wanted the rock stars with the makeup and the booze and the drinking and the smugs and everything, why is there no narrative being painted about them? Why is
Oh,
nobody
there
talking
is.
about, oh well, y'all only wanted the rock star boys? It's like it is so weird how black people will demonize their own people for doing things that all cultures do. Like, of
I'm
course, girls have pictures of Lil Bow Wow and well, that was my generation, was Lil Bow Wow and B2K. But of course, girls grew up with whoever idolizing the people that's on TV, just like the males do. That's why y'all all following Instagram baddies because y'all idolize those body types. Y'all idolize the video vixen. So it's super weird that the same little white girls that grew up doing going girls gone wild and going to concerts and rock star concerts. There's kiss pictures from the 80s of 13, 14, 15-year-old girls at the
I,
concerts, at
I honestly
backstage.
think the
So it's
reason
just
why
so
nobody talk
weird.
about that. I honestly think the reason why we don't talk about that because it's not our people.
It
We're
ain't.
more so focused on our people. So it's like we don't care what they do. We know that
I
they're suffering
understand
about the
that, but
same
it's
thing.
my point is, you see how wife T folks don't, and I'm not trying to compare our people to them or whatever, whatever. But do you understand how they don't demonize their young girls for idolizing rock stars?
Oh, they do. I know a
They
couple
no, they
people that's
don't.
like
I,
that.
They don't. They don't.
They do. Trust me.
No, they
They
don't.
do.
Trust me. Trust me, bro.
I
They
know where you
don't.
from.
I don't be in no
Yeah.
spaces to say if they do or don't. So I just
Hey,
I leave that
I
alone.
I be amongst the whites. I live amongst the whites, and I know that they don't do that.
it's different in different cities though.
But
But I
Yeah, yeah,
understand.
you're
I
right.
it
understand.
is to your point when everybody was like trying to be I mean when everybody was listening to My Chemical Romance, every single white boy in the school or majority of the white boys in the school didn't start like being like that rockerish type emo dude.
Not too much on My Chemical Romance. Back on
I
mute.
do. Girl, I was
I
quiet.
like My Chemical Romance.
Or
Hey,
break out in song right the fuck now.
hey.
Girl, listen. When I was hoping she didn't bring up Green Day because I would have been cool.
Listen, I loved me some contemporary rock. Okay.
Yeah, that ain't my thing.
Me
We can
either.
tell.
But I have a
Yeah, I got
We
theory.
that.
know.
I have a theory. And I think, like, you know that study that was debunked about the wolves and the alpha thing, where essentially they did the study on the wolves, and the guy had to come back and say, "Oh, that study was false. Turns out we were studying wolves in captivity, not wolves in the wild, and wolves in the wild don't operate in the need to do this whole hierarchy thing with the whole alpha, beta, blah 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 blah." Right? This is why when we asked the question earlier, this is my theory anyways. I think a lot of times, specifically black men operate in that same mentality. And it's the reason, right? Like, if you think about like gerrymandering, redlining, all the things that kind of put the black community in captivity, I wonder if I'm like, that's why a lot of y'all are so tied to this whole alpha thing, right? And this whole hyper masculinity thing, and this whole like, I need to do this thing, because even wolves in captivity did that same crap, right? And then when they were free, they didn't. They didn't need to.
What
They
do you
didn't
mean, like
have
them
to.
fighting for resources kind of thing?
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
yes. Like the hyper masculinity, it wasn't necessary. But they needed to do that in captivity to prove themselves, because it was the scarcity mindset, right? And I think, like, when I think about how a lot of times black men hold on for dear life to their masculinity, like hold on to it. It just literally clicked in my head just now. I'm like, damn, that freaking study about the wolves, like, and the study was debunked because of that, right? But then I'm like, should it have been debunked, or is there a point there? Like, is there, like, I don't know if that's getting too nerdy, but like, is there a point to all of that?
So then
So
my
I
No,
don't
I
know.
like the
Still
nuance. I
thinking
like the
about it.
nuance on that. I agree with you pretty on the
so
nuance to that.
my counter question to you would be what would be the best route for black liberation in this kind of situation where we're like forced to be in?
I don't know.
I got an
Okay, that's
answer.
fair.
I got an answer. Do what the women do, because remember, I think Tara always brings this point up. When we try to separate the experience, especially for youth, the black girls and the black boys are in the same household, have the same resources, the same money, blah blah blah, same block or what have you, but we have a little bit more patience and we hold out, and then we go to school once we can get out of there. But the men, like on the trigger at 14, 15, you believe you should have the money that the 30-year-old smug dealer has. We don't believe at 14 and 15 years old as little girls that we should have the money of our aunties and should be driving what they drive and all of that. So there is a point of tension where, yeah, I don't have all the things that I may want, but I'm also 15. I can't get employed at this point or what have you. As a
Hmm.
matter of fact, besides babysitting, girls don't have a lot of outlets. I believe that young men could get into some things where they could make some money. I would like to change it where girls are respected if they knock on your door and say, "Can I cut your grass?" Or they can go with uncle, what have you. I would like for us to be able to push girls whatever age when before they can get out of the house and show them that this is not a male dominated field, but there's more options for y'all. But if you guys had a little bit more patience like the girls did, and then no matter what you did after that, whether it's trade or school or whatever the process is, it's not that I should have this amount of money, resources, glittery things at this age. You shouldn't. But I think that's what makes men stumble or what have you. And then once you lose your footing when it comes to education and getting in the job market, you don't want to go back. When you 27 and you ain't
I'm not gonna lie though. Y'all definitely do have like a lot of options though, like makeup, doing hair, nails, all that stuff too. But keep going.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
brother.
It's a
y'all got
reason
where I
for
was
that
going. I
though.
can drop
Hold
it.
on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, it's a reason. My bad. Don't cause you land first. It's a poll, y'all. Damn, y'all busy.
No, I got a call. It cut me off probably at the right time. I felt like I was rambling, but y'all think y'all get what I'm seeing going with it.
You
What
be
were you gonna
saying you
say?
rambling. You'll never be rambling. Let me just say that. But it's a reason why, like, we have more stuff we can do. It's because we got role models, right? Like, we see women doing the work. We see our mothers working. We see all the different activities we can get involved with. Y'all niggas, and I say this as someone who,
Niggas.
sir, who's been an
Exactly.
Hold
educator
on
and
now.
educated multiple
Exactly.
fucking kids, sir. the little boys always want to be the NFL player, NBA player. Now they want to be content creators. Like they don't have enough fucking role models. There's a lot of shit y'all can do, but y'all don't realize y'all can do it because what happened when a man becomes successful, y'all? When a man grows up in an inner city fucking neighborhood and he been struggling his whole fucking life, he finally make it. What happened? Why is it that the young boys don't see what he doing?
Because he leave and don't reach
He
back into the community.
Because
Exactly. He
he
the
looked for
fuck
white
out of no, no,
assimilation.
no. He the fuck out of there. It's the older men who don't show up for y'all. It's y'all daddies who abandon y'all. Y'all don't know what the fuck else y'all can do. A lot of y'all just learning that y'all can go to trade school and learn, and that some of these professions didn't have enough people in it. Like, let's be for real. So when you say, "Oh, we can do more things," don't get mad at us because our mama stays, sir. But real quick, the poll said did Black Caesar lie about being from Compton? 100% of people said hell yeah. He lying like a motherfucker. Damn, y'all went in on this poll. 100%. Damn.
100% is
Eh,
crazy.
Damn, ain't
100%
nobody else
said
vote for you, Black Caesar. Damn.
And then vote for me.
You could have
Check
voted
this
for
out.
yourself or something. Damn, you should have put one in your column. God damn.
What
Did
that
you
say
vote
right
against
there?
yourself?
That's a statistic for your ass, nigga.
What that say?
100% is crazy, bro.
I
Hey, look, I
just
thoroughly agree with what you were saying about young boys not knowing what they can and can't do. I didn't realize, people was out here building airplanes. Now I got a trade, I build airplanes. I go to libraries and shit stuff in my community and I tell these young kids about building airplanes. Most of them think I'm lying. Cause like building airplanes just sound crazy. But it's not that hard. I got a 2-year degree. Now I build airplanes. Now I'm making 6 figures. Like it's not that hard.
That's what's up, brother. I was gonna say I
yeah,
kind of
that is
agree.
what's up. You gotta tell more young dudes about that.
Yeah,
Good shit, bro.
it be getting them to listen. That's frustrating. Getting them to listen is the frustrating part. They don't listen unless you show them some money for real though. Like,
I
They
agree with
listen
that
if you
then,
give
then
them.
you
100%.
got the
I
money.
don't
Show them
agree
the
with that.
fucking
but
money then.
I'm not a polo type of dude though, right? If you saw me out just on the street, you walk right past me. Wouldn't even
No,
see
Show,
me.
show them your
hold
bank
up,
account.
sir.
Hello.
Let me show you. Let me tell you something. You know what children gonna show up for every time? Some free food every fucking time. Like wear your regular outfit. Wear what you wear to work. Buy some motherfucking food. And go up to the school or whatever and talk to them kids.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to put
No,
something together now,
they
actually.
don't. They don't do that. I mean, I agree with you because they don't care nothing about what you say unless you got some money or you got some food.
I
That's
don't
it.
Yeah.
agree with that. I don't
You
agree
ain't
with
no
that.
money, no food. They don't hear what nothing you say.
Like
Then
I don't agree with
feed
that
them
because
and
you
then
gotta
teach
you gotta
them.
realize there's a lot of black kids that they ain't getting money from nobody, but they think they're cool or they think they're getting money. Like it's an idea more than them actually receiving it.
And we hear from
I feel
y'all when
like
y'all adults too. Yeah, the
my
shit don't end. You hear when you become an adult too. I make 300K and I live in fucking Compton or some shit like that. Like every fucking time.
yeah, I ain't gonna let that go. But
Not at all.
I was gonna say,
Why y'all think I
but
love in
my thing
Compton?
is,
Why y'all think that?
I don't really care.
That's crazy.
But the thing is though, it's like so I feel like what what's his name EA is doing for himself, that's great, but it needs to be a collective of black men actively going back into these communities. Like it should be like every single day a different black man that is successful, hosting programs, telling about what they're doing, offering job opportunities and things like that. And I think that'll make a big shift if you want to stop the gangsterism image, the idea that you think you have to make fast money to be able to be successful. These are things that we need to do a lot more. I feel like a lot of times, from what I've seen in my point of view, a lot of the black successful men I know, they gatekeep. They don't come back to the communities. They think they're better than the communities that they come from, and it's a lot of a white assimilation going on. And I really don't like that. It's very few times where I see black men actually getting involved back in the community. It's probably like only a handful of black men I know who do that.
You know what, Chef Chris? You ain't that bad. I'm actually starting to like you. You alright. And the funny thing is, I think you speaking the truth, but you also not pandering. Like
I don't
I
pander.
fuck with that. I fuck with that, Chef Chris. You kind of cool.
Thank you.
All right, so real quick though,
I'm
because
sick and tired of fucking dog.
Hold up. Who the fuck is that?
Oh,
Don't
that's the
mind
dude in
me.
the
Go ahead.
comment. He mad because Chef Chris and the black men on this panel have now turned their attention to productive ways they can help black men in the community, and he doesn't like that. He wants to talk about what black women in the community are doing. But
Literally
sorry,
said, when y'all
sir.
gonna talk about the baby diet? When y'all gonna talk about the baby?
Are you breaking
I
up?
cannot.
I'ma
Yeah,
just
we
say
already
this.
told the women in the community to stop having babies. We
I'ma
already
just
did
say
that.
this. Whoever he is, sir, your hairline not strong enough to be talking shit. Um,
And your
that's
beard don't
crazy.
connect. Your mustache don't even connect.
That's crazy.
I
We
mean, I
doing
can
that?
understand why your beard not connecting, but what the fuck is wrong with your mustache?
Niggas say they got oils for that, sir.
They got butters and cream, my guy.
Damn.
Also, too, I would like to note that at some point in time, y'all gonna have to let go of the whole out of wedlock stigma because baby, them numbers is dropping. Them numbers are dropping heavy, and I think that sooner or later there is going to be a time when y'all have talked yourselves out of even being able to further even have a child in the first place. But I'm glad. You know what? No, never mind. I'm glad. I'm every time I see a black man with a podcast mic, something inside me just grows. And I get so happy because I need y'all to open up y'all mouths more and more and more and show these young girls that most of y'all ain't laid back and cool. Most of y'all is remedial, short bus, slow, stupid, idiots, bums, losers. Exactly.
Now, how come?
I want. Oh,
Not
go ahead,
necessarily
Tiff.
this. Hold up. Not necessarily the scenario in the comic. But I want you to think about the person who sat down and created this comic, however long years ago. Whoever know where they at now, right? How common y'all think this mentality is amongst men specifically? Because this sound like this. Look, when I look at this, this is incel. We in incel territory.
Could you read the comment? I'm
Think
not sure where that
about
comment is.
I think about 90. No, okay, I'm gonna be generous. I think about 87% of men think like this. Or they think that they doing this. Like they think that they have participated in some form of beaded chickness.
Oh, okay. That's
Being
what you think.
chickness is crazy.
I think 87 is still kind of high. Um, but
Are
there
you
are
part of that 87 though?
that what
That she
that
just
say beat
spoke
it
on?
chick.
Are you part of the 87%?
I can't say I'm married now, so I see a chick from high
That
school
don't
just
mean you
high and
not
by.
still,
I don't.
sir. That don't mean you not still on Facebook looking up Lashonda to see what the
Oh
fuck
no,
going
no, no,
on
not at
there.
all, not at all. Facebook is obsolete. Like to me, at least. I know people still be on Facebook. I'm not really a so.
Sound
You
like
see
some
my
shit a
picture?
nigga still on
You
Facebook
see
would
my
say.
picture, bro? I'm not a social media guy. You see that picture? That's a picture of a guy that get on here every
No,
now and
no,
then
it's
and
not a
finna go
person
back
who
into a
on.
cave.
No, 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 no. It's listen. Your Facebook, you got 200 followers. You ain't post shit from 2005, but that
Yep.
don't mean you not still clicking on people's stories. You not clicking on their pictures, going down the rabbit hole to see what's going on with them.
And
She
we
got
admit
engaged.
that
You want
that's
to find out
weird.
if that nigga ever been a jet? Like you still trying to measure up, sir? Is that
Mhm.
something that happened?
I mean, to me, I grew up poor, bro, and now I'm not poor. So I've done all the measuring I'm finna do. Like that's it's over with for me. And I think like searching people Facebook, I think that's kind of weird.
That is
I don't
weird. I
know,
ain't gonna hold
like
you. That is weird.
you spending time out your day to figure people's shit out is, that's a lot.
It's a
Y'all
waste of
say that,
time. It's
but
a waste
then
of
women
time.
still get that random notification 3 o'clock in the morning and some nigga that liked her picture from 2011 by mistake. Like, let's be for real. But y'all
I
ain't
mean,
never gonna say it. That's fine.
No, like
I
if
guess.
I
somebody
think
something like
I think
happened, yeah, you look it up. But other than that, you don't really care.
no, I think
Black
Lynn's
Caesar, you're
estimate
definitely part
is
of the 87.
Somebody
correct.
got sick. Somebody, they got
Hold up,
a
go ahead,
successful
pretty.
business deal. Yeah.
Hold up, Caesar. Go ahead, pretty.
correct with the 87%. I'll say 87.5%. But of the 87%, maybe only 15% of the 87% have actually seen the woman in person. So the other ones are absolutely on social media and Facebook imagining this conversation happening. Like they're begging for this to actually happen, but they're looking at the woman like, oh, see, look at her. Oh, look, she got a baby, she got 2 baby dads, and she's still not checking for you. With her 2 baby fathers, 14 children, she's still not checking for you. You are still the one on her page imagining that you could be beat a chick man. Like you're imagining that was your life. Like I promise you, y'all
Beat
are.
it,
Wait,
beat
what?
it. No one wants to beat it.
Okay,
Um,
What?
I
so
just
I want to disagree, but
or
she's actually
pretty
right, bro. She's right. I
or
can't hold
that's
you.
so weird. So you're saying 87% of men are just weird?
I think
yes.
I don't think
Yeah,
87%
yeah.
of men. I think the
Nah,
Facebook
yeah,
87 is
yeah.
generous.
the
87%
That's
of
a
y'all are
crazy
weird.
number.
the
That's a
Facebook
crazy number.
stalking the
No,
Facebook
that's
stalking
right. One
thing.
No.
one per party. One per party. I say that. Like one per party out of 10 dudes at a party. I
Mm.
say one is a cool motherfucker that can work the room, talk to everybody, don't make the women feel creeped out. So those sound about right. Maybe two, 1.5.
Okay,
Those
can
numbers
I
sound good.
can I get a
Let me just say
man
this:
to give me
four
a number?
dudes, hold up, 4 dudes saw this live and went and checked that woman profile. But go ahead.
That's 4 out of 50. That's not 80%.
No, no, you know how it works.
That's
It's
40.
50 now, but it's a multiple that came
Yeah,
through
it was
there.
like 100 people in here at one point. Like,
It's
I
not the
just think
same
Well,
that's a
shit.
crazy
hundred.
I'm
number.
listen. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. That's not me. So I'm not about to again. Interact with this.
No,
No, but he
I'm
I'm
not
wanted to
hitting
trying to
this
defend it.
subject.
No, he
understand.
wanted to defend it. Let him
No,
defend
I
it.
don't want to defend it. I'm trying to
Yeah, you
understand the.
do.
Come on now, let me finish. I'm trying to understand the female's viewpoint of men.
No, no, no,
I'm just
not
asking this
female,
question because I think
sir,
it's weird.
sir. Hold up. We talking about humans over here. We ain't getting into that freaky shit. We talking about
What?
women.
See, now I know it's you. Now I know you part of the 87% talking about some damn females. Yeah, you be online a
Can I
lot.
get can I get a male's perspective on that number? Do all
Okay,
males
so
also think 87% is a high number, or am I tripping?
I think 87% is high if you're talking about
Okay, cool.
dudes going to dudes. Like I don't think dudes are going to girls' profiles from 10 years ago. I just don't think it's
Exactly.
that high. But if you're talking about the idea of they think that they're the beating chick man, I think that could be 80. There's a lot of dudes that subconsciously think that because I have a lot of conversations with my homies and we have a lot of deep conversations. I challenge them on their ideas, and a lot of men do have that they think they're the be the chick man. So it'll be hard for
Hey,
me to disagree
The
with that.
beat chick
listen,
man is
listen.
Beat a
crazy.
chick man is gonna catch on.
That is
That
crazy.
that that number
Cause it's kind
is
of
kind of
like because
ridiculous,
I
but
hear dudes all
I'll
the
be
time. Man, when I was broke, man, they didn't want me like that. But now I got my degree, I got this
Whole
money, and
time
now they
still
want
broke.
me. So it's
I,
kind of like it's always some rags to riches story, bro. And it's like it's weird. And I tell them they're weird all the time. They get mad, but it is what it is.
Well,
But
okay. I've told my fair share of other men that the things that they're doing is weird. I'm only saying 87% is high. Like, just that's
But
crazy.
okay,
I know some weirdo. I'll stay away
Q.
from.
How many weird women do you think are out there? What's
Lots.
I
the
mean,
percentage of weird women?
a
uh,
lot.
so
Lot.
I mean, what's weird? Facebook stalkers? Is that, are we leaving it at Facebook stalkers or
No, okay, but that's what I'm trying
Oh,
to
I
tell
got
you
some
that
shit for y'all.
we just saying in general, like with multiple different forms of weirdness, like we actually date men. So like your homeboy ain't gonna tell you that he saw me on a dating app and he said, "Do you want to get fucked?" Like
Oh,
he
that's
ain't gonna
oh
tell
yeah,
you
that's
that
just
he
wild.
okay,
necessarily did
okay,
that.
okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Your
Hey, it's funny.
homeboy not gonna
No,
tell
no.
you
It's
that.
funny you said that because I had a homie that did that, and I bagged on him for. So I was ragging on him for weeks.
It makes us
I
look
was
bad.
Yeah,
ragging on him for
yeah, like your
weeks.
homeboy is not gonna tell you that he in my DMs and he been talking to himself for 5 years.
That's embarrassing.
Okay, all right. I'll
After
give
I
you that.
don't get that first response, I quit.
Yeah.
I'm not
80.
doubling back.
Like, and we know this as women. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just got done perusing the T app to see what's going on, and there's a lot of weird men out there. Like a lot of weird men, and like I just want to say for the record that the men who on the T app deserve to be on the T app. It's not even on no shit like, oh my god, he a cheater. He cheated on me in the fifth grade. It's really like women are really posting like, oh, he has multiple STDs. Oh, he has 3 kids and he lying about it and he got two on the way. Oh
uh,
my God, he a pimp and he gonna try to lie to you and pretend like this, like he's abusive. He slapped my friend last week. Like the men on the
hey,
T
listen.
T app deserve to be on the T app. So that's all I'm saying.
Honestly, here's my point too. It's a lot of people that lie though. It's a lot of women that lie on men too.
No, no. I think that these people are telling you. If you look at the
I'm
men on
speaking
the
from my
T
personal
app,
experience though.
if
But
you
go ahead.
look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the men on the T app,
Oh, they
I
look like
like they
little
look like they deserve to be on the T app. I was like, I would never if this man approached me in person, not one man on that app would I ever give it the time of day to. So I believe it. They like
and
he be beating bitches. I saw this one that said he be beating bitches. I said it looked like he be
shit.
And I
I ain't
wanted
gonna
to say
lie,
to
I had
y'all
some lie on me now.
on the beat it guys.
Go ahead.
I wanted to say that the beta guys will use and believe that money will replace like their social awkwardness, and they will be like, well, I got the money now, so I don't understand what the problem was, but they didn't realize the missing piece because all of us have to find a way to support ourselves. So let's just take the
Listen,
money out of it,
I,
right? But
I
I
always
think that they
say,
say, I got the money, I showed up, here I am. You should like me now. Don't you like me? No, you're still weird. And they're a little
uh-huh.
disappointed that they didn't get out of the weird box. They couldn't buy themselves out of the weird box, if that makes sense.
How
I
many
always say
how many
money
women
can't
gonna look
uncord
at
you
you if
off
you
the
don't have any
cob.
money?
Hold on, let me cook. I always say
Come on,
money
man.
cannot uncord you off the cob. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, go cook.
I
I
was gonna
said
say
take the
that.
money out of it, and somebody went right behind me and said, "But you gotta. We all have to have money to live, sir." I said, "Take it out of it." This is like high school stuff, but I moved it to adulthood, so we all have to make a living. We all have to support ourselves. There are levels to it, right? You could be the
Yeah.
bottom, middle, top. So I get that. I'm not talking about that part. What I'm saying is, people believe I have to keep making more and more and more, and it's going to give me access. It's going to give me adoration. People are going to like me a certain way. They're going to respond to me. They're going to laugh at my jokes. They're going to want to be around me. I'm going to be the life of the party. And you still are socially awkward. People will come because you have the money, and then you sit by yourself in your booth, and everybody else in the booth is interacting with each other because they're fun, and you're still not. You're just holding the fucking tab. You're still socially awkward. It doesn't get what you think it's about to give, which will then make them grown men who are angry and resent women because they're still not getting it. There's something that's intangible when you actually have a likable personality and you can't buy it and you can't make it up. It just comes with the package. Maybe you could get some training, but most of them are training on red pill shit on YouTube instead of training on how to be likable. But I'm gonna go on mute.
Those be the
I
nerds.
wanted to
Somebody said
say that
exactly
I
what I was
think
about to
that
say.
I wanted to say that a lot of times what I've been noticing on this app, the beat a chick guy is actually waiting for their redemption arc, not with the woman, but with the other men. Because a lot of times they did have the opportunity to get girlfriends. It just wasn't the girlfriends that these perceived like the perceived like jock in high school was getting. They were getting the girlfriends. They just didn't want the weird alternative nerdy girl. They wanted Keisha with the big booty. Keisha with the big booty didn't want you. But the other girl, Lakeisha, who was coming to school dressed in goth and black hair and black lips, she liked you. You know what I'm saying? But they also but they don't see that. They don't even care about these women nowadays. I think that a lot of them are looking to impress are looking to beat it buddy. That's what I think a lot of times too, is that y'all get up on these y'all have gotten to the point where y'all want to beat it buddy and beat it chick.
Yeah, East, because the amount of like dudes with money who like, or like the amount of like dudes who have like some sort of vengeance and be dirty macking, like men be lying to y'all. Men dirty mac all the time. Like, a man
They
will
do
be like,
that
oh,
to me on a
so
regular.
and
It pisses
so,
me off.
so and so from high school. Oh yeah, he used to do this in high school. He's stupid. He ain't end up to nothing. Like, y'all don't be telling the truth, but we be knowing. We just don't be putting y'all on blast. I'm gonna start putting on blast what the men's be saying about each other.
Doug, don't be mad because I said that you need growth
Please
hormones
do.
for your mustache. And also, too, I saw you hating on that man. I
Dirty
saw you
Mac can
hating on
never fuck nothing.
EA in the comments, you fucking weirdo. You was hating on the women, now you hating on the men. You're a
Hey,
weirdo.
Dirty Mac can don't do nothing but get you more pussy.
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. That
if you
makes
got
a
a
girl
nigga
want you
hating
even
on
more.
if you got a nigga hating on you to a girl, she gonna come find out if it's real or not. And if he lying, you gonna get some pussy. If it's real, that's shit, nigga. You can't say nothing about it. You was lacking.
No,
That's how it go. You can get mad if you want, but that's how it go.
Who's getting mad?
She said no, but that's how it go.
But does that mean that
If
she's
it's two niggas and
mad?
the one nigga's
I didn't
hating
say
on you to the other
if I
girl,
don't agree
she
with
gonna come
him, then
find
I'm
out.
mad.
Yeah, okay, I see. If she don't agree, then you're mad. But
She said
really,
no, it ain't about that.
nobody is getting
She
mad
said
because
no,
hold
but
on,
she has no proof to
relax,
say
calm
no.
down. You've been crashing out in the comments. Don't crash out up here. Have some
I'm not
decorum.
crashing out at all. I'm just
No,
saying.
nobody is mad. It just makes you look like even more of a lame. You know how many, let me tell you something. The lamest shit that I've ever seen a nigga do is when you and your homeboys together and y'all still be friends with these types of niggas. And this is how I know y'all lame too. You and your homeboy together, right? And this is a real situation I
But these
see.
are the niggas you
Hold up.
dating.
Shut
So
the fuck up.
you a lame too.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. I'm
Oh, okay, bro, bitch. It's all right. Get you some
You so
money.
mad. Look at you. You
I'm
was
not,
mad in the
bro, bitch.
comments and now
I'm
you
not
mad
mad
up
at
here.
all. You
You
mad
mad
because
at the
you dating
comments and
niggas
you is
like
mad up
that.
here?
Not at all.
Oh, it's okay. So
You
anyways,
can't make me mad.
anyways,
I'm just gonna point out your
anyways,
character flaws
anyways.
If she
because you're an
broke you,
actor.
you an
No, you was
ex-con.
an
All right,
actor. You was an
felon,
actor.
and you a
You date
felon,
niggas
Oh,
like
and you
that.
a
You
felon,
date lames. That's
and
why
you
you
a
get around
felon,
lames because you's a
and you a
lame.
felon,
Spam the
and
like
No,
you
I'm
button,
not.
please.
No,
had
I'm 3
you
and 0 in
had
my
two
court cases. I paid
strikes.
for a lawyer. You can ask
Spam
Lise
the like
Carlson.
button,
I'm
please.
3 and 0
He
in my
said
court
only one
cases.
person
Hey,
has been
hey,
to
not court
I'm
prison.
cases.
3 and
Are
0 in
you
my court
you
cases.
bragging about your
Sorry,
court
y'all are
cases?
losers. Y'all are
Yeah,
losers.
you a
The
I'm not a
thing
criminal.
loser.
No,
You're a
you a
loser.
you're a
criminal.
criminal.
So you date
Do the
No, you're a
losers.
crime.
criminal.
Don't do the crime
No.
if
I'm
you
not a
can't do
criminal.
the
I'm 3
time,
and
No,
0.
buddy.
you're a
I'm
Hey
3 and
guys,
0.
hold it
criminal.
down, hold it
You're a
down, hold it down.
loser.
Hey
You're
guys,
You're a
a
hey guys,
loser.
that's a lot.
You're a
criminal.
It's a
loser
lot.
in
Come
real
on now.
life.
You're a
Come on
And
now.
you're mad
criminal
about
in
it. It's
real
okay.
life.
It's
No,
Come
okay.
no,
on
you're
now.
a
It's okay.
criminal in real
It's
life.
okay. No. Sorry, I paid to win, so I'm the
You're a
winner.
criminal in real
Nope.
life. That doesn't
Don't
mean you
have that
didn't
on
do
my
the
jacket, but you're a
crime. It
loser.
doesn't
It's
matter.
okay. It's
It's
okay,
okay. You're a
sweetheart. It's
criminal,
okay,
Sweetheart, pretty
sweetheart.
sweetheart.
good.
It's
You're a
okay, sweetheart.
criminal. You're a
It's okay,
loser.
sweetheart. Well, it's better than being like
You're a
you.
criminal.
I would rather be a criminal than a lame and a liar on
No,
TikTok.
you are a
You're
criminal, a
right.
lame, and a liar.
I
You're
love being a
a
lame and a
criminally
liar.
lame liar. You're a
Oh,
criminally
I don't
lame
like when men do
liar.
this, but
Sir,
women
I
do this.
love being
If
a
you want to
lame and
suck
a
farts
liar
out
on
women's ass, just
TikTok.
do it.
You
It's
a
okay.
criminally
I
lame
It's
do.
liar.
I
okay.
do.
It's
I do
okay.
every
Yeah,
weekend
you
to
understand
East.
me? I know. I can tell you
I
full of
send
hot
her
Andrew,
before I
gas. I
go
can
to
tell you
Andrew,
East.
full of hot
Yes.
Andrew,
gas. I
love
can
it.
tell.
Yep.
That's where that hot
Mm-hmm.
gas come
Can't
Now, how
from.
tell
many assholes
criminal.
you be
Straight out
tickling,
that ass, sucking
criminal?
hot gas out that
How many
ass.
assholes you be tickling, criminal? How many assholes you be
You
tickling,
dig?
criminal?
That's straight
How
out
many?
the
No,
ass.
tell us how much ass you
Hey,
take, criminal.
you remember on Harlem Nights? She said she got
Hold
to
up.
breathe like
How
this.
many assholes you be taking, criminal, when you was up there
You
waiting
see
for
me
your lawyer
Yeah,
to get you out of prison?
how
How much
many
prison
yeah,
pussy?
how
to the butt
many
like
dicks
How
you
much
be
prison pussy
how
you
many
was
dicks
giving
was you
away?
sucking in
How much
prison?
prison
How many
pussy
dicks
because
was
was
I'm
you
you
not your
giving
son.
sucking?
away? How much
How
prison
many
I'm your
men
pussy?
daddy.
skeeted on your face in prison?
Not your son or your
How many
How
times? How
much
many
how
dicks
much
you
son or
shit
sucked
your
was
dad.
for?
you packing in
How
prison?
many?
I want to know how much shit
85.
you
This
was
Eddie's a
nigga
packing
was
in
wife,
suck.
not
How
prison.
many dicks
How
was you
much
sucking
shit
Eddie's
for
was
a
a
you
pack
wife.
of
packing in
Newports?
All
prison?
right, y'all.
I
All
want to
right,
know how
How
all
much
right,
many
shit
all
you
dicks
was
right.
was you
packing.
sucking for a pack of
Newports is a
Newports?
Come on.
This nigga got mad because you up here, you sucking dick for a pack of Newports and
massive.
a pack of oodles and noodles, and you mad,
Shut
sir?
up, EBT.
Sir, you mad because you didn't had your
Shut up,
motherfucking
EBT.
back skeeted on more
Shut
than
up,
a motherfucking $4 prostitute?
shut up, EBT.
I got one question. Where's Mia? Where is the prison
How
whisperer? Where is
many
Mia?
dicks you sucked for that pack of Newports, sir?
faggy,
Black Caesar about to get dropped if he
faggies.
don't stay on mute.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay. That's what them niggas was telling you when they told you
Hey,
after
Sucker,
you the deep throated the motherfucking cocks you was
you be
sucking. How that's what they told you.
the
They
tongue
pet your motherfucking head and say, it's
but
okay. I won't
you
tell nobody
hold
else
on,
on
Hold
the
on,
tongue,
East.
block.
Hold on,
hold
East.
the
I want to
tongue, but
know if the cocks that you was sucking
hey,
was shitty when you start
punch with
sucking
your
them. Do you suck shitty cock,
you
sir?
punch
Do you do
with your
you
tongue.
suck shitty
Stop
cock
it.
or what? Or
Butts with
what? Look at you. You can't even talk.
stop
You
it.
can't even talk, little
Stop
prison
it.
pussy. You can't
Stop.
talk.
You gotta
Look at
you
you,
some
prisoner eight one five
balls up
six
the
seven
plane.
eight seven four.
Some shit.
Oh, you can't
Hey,
talk. You
so
can't get your shit
you
off.
Hey, men on
You
the
cannot
panel.
get your shit
you
off.
reuse your
I just want to say to men on the
Oh,
panel that we fight back over
oh,
here. Y'all ain't got to
you
jump
can
in unless y'all on
yeah.
his side, the circle jerk. But when men come
you
up here,
can't
they
get
think
your
about the
shit
son of us.
off.
You gonna come in here and get your head told the fuck off. That shit be cute for a second. When you call us
I
all kind of
wanna
bitches and
Hold on,
whores
what hole you
until you
I
start
wanna
getting
know
slutted out. Get slutted out, sir.
in?
I wanna know if that man who bent you over ripped your asshole open.
Did he
I
make
wanna
it
Wow.
know.
bleed?
Hey, guys,
I
do we
wanna know,
have
did he
Ass and
to?
make it
vagina got the
bleed?
same brain.
Do
Yeah,
we have to
I
Not your
wanna
do
brother.
this?
know.
Not your
I
No.
brother.
wanna know.
Can we do something
Did
else,
your
guys?
On the draw.
soulmate turn into your cellmate?
Your brother peanut
Let me know.
your brother peanut butter. Only your
Oh, we can't hear you. You
your,
can't get your shit off. We
your
can't even
daddy
hear
peanut
you, sir.
only
You we can't hear you.
your
Booga booga booga. We
your
can't
peanut
hear
butter.
you. We can't hear
Yeah.
I'm
you.
trying, bro.
Ha
I'm trying to ref
Man.
this
ha ha
thing.
ha. Ha.
Okay.
Can we go to something else?
Put a tampon in.
Yeah, go ahead. You can talk.
Wait. Who said can we go to something else? Was it EA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
EA. Let me tell
Yeah.
you something. When they come up here and start calling us single baby mamas, you broke bitches, EBT, no man stops to fight and gets uncomfortable. Like, oh, it's too much. But as soon as we talk about a nigga
Mad about.
asshole, now the man like, whoa, wait a minute. How we get here? Let's stop
Okay.
Mad.
now, bitch. We feel the
Can we
same
place
way
it?
about what that nigga saying. He gonna get this
Cool.
motherfucking work, EA.
Exactly. As
I
soon as
feel it.
we
I
talk
feel it.
about
But
your
can we
little
place
buddy,
it?
we want to talk about how he's a cock guzzler. Let us
Never.
motherfucking handle this shit
You
Can we
or
are
put a
be
time limit
quiet.
on it?
$2
Let us motherfucking
and
handle it.
$2.
We're almost done. We're
She get
almost
Dark,
Do
can
you
I
done.
ask
think?
Dark
Just
Purse
like
something?
we're
Do you
almost
think?
done.
Let
Just
him.
a
like
flat
When
backer.
he stop,
this
we'll stop.
prison mate told
He
him.
haven't
You
stopped.
gonna
We
Go
want
ahead.
to
When?
talk
Stop.
head.
about how he's a
You gonna suck
cock
that
guzzler. Okay,
kid.
he was getting bent
I'm gonna
over
fuck you
there. He
too.
was over there sucking
I'll
dick
breed with your
for lawyer money. You was over there sucking dick for
you like
lawyer money.
you
That's
look
why
like
you beat
a
the
murderer.
motherfucking cases because you was
You look like
underneath that judge robe sucking
you're a
that
murderer.
cock. You was getting bent the fuck
Nah, you know
over.
why he got into it
I
in the
care about
first
your
place?
gay
Because his mom sold his booty hole for a hit.
friends.
That's why.
Not the
His
Merle.
mama
crack
sold
baby.
his booty
Some
hole for a
some
hit.
Merle. Some Merles.
Oh, poor baby. We didn't hear shit you said.
We didn't, crack baby.
Nobody
You
cares about
mad because your mama was over there selling her ass for
hey,
motherfucking oodles and noodles, and you had to
Halle
sleep and
Berry
hear
is
that
losing
motherfucking wall getting
her mom is
busted
losing
down. Them motherfucking niggas was coming
Isaiah.
in and out your mama house. Them niggas was coming in and out your mama house, and you had to sleep and put the covers over your head because you got tired of hearing the headboard getting knocked back and forth.
All right, so he's gone now. You guys, come on, man.
All right. Thank you. Thank
He
you.
not
Oh
gone.
no,
I
he trying to
dropped
come back.
him.
He trying to come back. He won't come back and fight. He trying to reclaim his
No.
manhood.
Oh
Where
God.
me at?
That nigga was hiding up underneath the
My mom was a
covers
CFO,
and
something he
hearing
never
his
did.
mama
Stop
get
it.
dick
Hey, my mom
down.
was a CFO, something he never
That's how you know how to suck good dick. Your mama taught you, huh?
never did.
Your mama taught you,
My
didn't
No,
mom
it?
was
his
a free
daddy taught him. He was that
Eight,
suck
nigga
dick
off
on
85.
that. You know that
85.
shows
stop it.
something strange about the Johnsons.
Check
That's him
cash
and
and
his
suck.
That's
daddy.
Hey,
Weird
yo,
Check
nigga.
85.
He
Do we
was
have to
over
do this,
there
bro?
jacking off his daddy.
Can you
This
guys
is so
come on,
far
guys?
removed from
Come
the
on,
topic.
man. Come on, man.
was
We have
Western
better things
Union.
to do in life, man.
Tell y'all brother
Can
to
I get
shut
back
Yo,
on
my
up.
topic,
I
Lynn?
dropped
so
him and
you
he
tell
came
mom
him,
was
back
West.
up.
you tell
Lynn,
y'all
can I
tell
get
him
back on
no.
topic?
Y'all tell him to
His
shut the
daddy was
fuck
doing
up. Y'all
Tell
want to
why
get back on the topic so bad? Tell this bitch
little
nigga to
fat
shut the fuck up.
little creams.
Well,
Nobody care
hold
about that
on.
shit. You
Exactly. We don't.
Lynn,
Okay.
can we have a
All right.
meaningful conversation, or I guess I'll leave.
yes, Lieutenant. Can I address something Dark Horse said?
Go ahead.
Because I think she was on to something. I missed part of the conversation. What was Dark Horse? What were you saying about the guys with money still not getting no pussy or whatever? They're being socially awkward and they them having money and still not getting women. What were you saying about that?
Hey, I was saying that they try to buy their social capital, or their like 30, please. They try to buy their likability. So the clash comes when they try to make money and they are in spaces, but there is still not the energy of someone who is like coming off of women, friends, or what have you. They can be in a group of people and still kind of look like they're alone. Um, and it's just the engagement level. The engagement level is different. When you're socially awkward, or what's the word? People can pick up on the fact that you're trying. Yes, please. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm ordering chicken. Let me go on fucking mute. God damn.
Facts, facts. So I live in the Silicon Valley. You see that all the time up here, right? But these guys, the engineers, mainly they work in tech. They kind of look socially awkward too, right? However, I will say occasionally you will meet one of these guys, right? They may seem socially anxious, right? But however, hold on, they're charismatic and charming and funny with their girl, right? But they're not like that with other women, right? And a lot of women appreciate that you can have this personality and magnetic with them, but you're not showing this to other women, right? I yield.
Yeah, and if people understood what likability does, it's not only in romantic relationships. Like that's how you move about in the world. That's how you make new connections. That's how you network. That's how you move up at your job. All kinds of things. But they're so focused on women, of course. That's what the conversation's about today. But I believe that if people understood like what that social capital really means, that it can put you in places where you can make more money, you can get more contacts, this whole thing. But it is what it is.
I know, but some of these engineers, at least where I'm at, have little to no people skills, right? And they work from home, which makes things work, right? So they're not getting any type of social interaction, like at all, right? So I think you were onto something when you said that.
I disagree. Engineers get a lot of social interaction. There's a lot of conferences. There's
I'm
a lot
talking
of
about where I'm
there's a
at.
lot of
I'm talking about my social
okay. I'm
location.
talking about my social circle. Okay, because I do work in the engineering department for a utility
So
company,
do
and you
I.
get a lot of. Oh, you know what, G? Every time you come up here, you a new motherfucking character. I'm so sick of you.
I said I
Anyway,
agree with Dark Horse. I agree with everything she
I
said.
if you agree, then why is you interrupting me? Anyways, the engineers that I see that I'm around, they actually do get a lot of social interaction. They go to a lot of conferences. There's a lot of off in office work. It's not just only working from home. There's not that's just not a thing. They do a lot of there's a lot of meetings, there's a lot of meet and greets. It's not just them in a cold dark apartment office just all alone. It just doesn't work like that, especially when it comes to like I know you said that IT, you make a good point about IT. I can't knock you on that, but when it comes to chemical engineering, when it comes to civil engineering, especially civil engineering, mechanical engineering, aeronautical engineering, like there's a lot of social interactions with them.
Not that most engineers are remote, East. At least where I'm at.
All right,
I'm an engineer, and I'm telling you that I agree with East.
they I mean, I don't he's that's why I say I'm gonna give you the IT part, but when it comes to all other fields of engineering, it's extremely social.
But even when it's remote, they
Tech
still
engineering.
they'll still socialize a lot. Whether you collaborating, whether y'all doing hackathons, whether y'all like it's a lot of ways engineers socialize, and y'all don't work that many hours. So
Let me make it. I'm specifically talking about tech engineering, software
I
engineering,
know
computer engineering, IT. That's what I'm
I know
not
what
talking
tech
about mechanical
engineering is, and
engineering,
that's what I was talking
electrical
about.
engineering. Yeah, I'm specifically talking about the tech
That's what I
engineering.
was talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I'm specifically talking about the techies, and
And
notably where
I
I'm at.
gave that to you, but there's so many fields of engineering.
Well,
Nuclear engineering. Like, come on now, bro. You know it's not just tech engineering.
No, but here's the other thing though that he's forgetting. These a lot of these even the tech engineers he's talking about who work from home, they work in home in the cities that they love. They actually move out of the states that the company actually is and actually move into places that they actually enjoy. So because of that, it gives them that social interaction that they always want. So they have that work-life balance. So it's not just an engineer working from home like how it used to be back in the day and just living to themselves. That's not how these new engineers are. So you're kind of wrong on that too.
Tell me, you can't tell me about a field I work in and how I'm wrong about it.
I work in
Now,
it
let me
too.
just say
We
I
this.
all
know what it
work in
is.
it. I'm
I know what it
surrounded
Let me
by
say
is.
this.
engineers.
Hold up, I know what it
Let me
is.
say this.
G, you don't get invited to the social events. That's what it is. Them niggas don't fuck with you. Like they when they go out, when they be talking, they don't call you. We got it. We
Listen,
you don't have to keep playing.
exactly. Listen. If it ain't about networking, I don't care. I don't chill with my coworkers. Okay, none of them. Right?
Well, there you
If
go.
it ain't about if it ain't about networking and moving up, no, I don't want to go to your wedding. I don't want to go to any of your parties
Wait, so you are
unless
social.
unless
You
So
understand
My
you
that,
the
women
guy
is
right?
we talking
serious.
about. You the man we
uh,
talking
unless
about on the fucking prom.
uh,
You beat it, man. You're beat
unless
it,
unless
man. We just
uh,
talked about
uh,
that
uh,
goddamn G. How you gonna out yourself?
listen,
God damn.
if
Beat it, G.
if it ain't if it ain't about making no more money or
So wait.
networking,
No,
right?
wait. He tried to triangle all these engineers because he is this person and try to make it seem every one of
Be
them like that.
quiet. We don't want to hear your pandering. We don't want to hear
That's
your
not listen.
pandering.
It's not listen. Wait. Stop stop using
We
words
do
wrong.
not
Right?
want
Stop.
to
Listen.
hear
Wait.
your
Hey,
pandering.
hey,
You do
hey,
this every time.
hey, G. I'm actually talking
What
about
are you,
what
an
you
advocate?
saying. Hey, listen.
This. Listen. Your advocate. Listen. Your
G.
advocacy for women, right?
This had
Does
nothing
not
to do with
apply in
women.
this
Hey,
I'm
room.
talking to
relax,
you.
relax,
Yeah.
okay?
I'm talking to you about what you said. This has nothing to do with women. Why are you trying to bring women into this? You said this thing. You said some dumb shit. But then projecting because you are not the social type. You are the one who stays home. You are the ones who stay to yourself. You're the ones who not getting invited. So now you literally out yourself.
Listen, I'm grown. I don't care about getting invited to anything. What are you talking about?
No, what I'm
What are
saying
you
is,
guys talking about?
okay,
That's your
what
guys' that's a lot of your guys' problem is that you guys are so hold on.
You just told us
You got
that
you guys are
you're in
so
IT
you
engineering. You just said
listen.
that you are in IT engineering and that those people do not get out. And now when we're saying, okay, well, you what now Dark Horse is saying, okay, well, we talking about you because you don't have you're not social, you're socially awkward because you just said that you are in IT engineering and specifically IT engineering, specifically to the field that you are working in, those people are not social, i.e., you are not social, i.e., you are socially awkward.
Okay, I'm socially awkward. I don't care. Thank
It,
you.
right,
it doesn't. You don't have to care, bruh. It's you. You the one that made your own point.
right.
I do not
We don't
care.
care if
Right?
you're socially
I don't
awkward.
care.
What we
People
talking,
still
we
like
just
me.
addressing what it is you're
People
saying, right?
listen.
You're making it
I
seem like
admit.
if all of
Let
them
me
are
just
like
say this. Listen. Let me just say this. I admit, like I ain't the most people person, right? But
Now he
people are
got a
still
mute.
drawn to me. People are still drawn to me, right? I don't know what it is,
hey,
right?
people were
So
drawn
You're
to
yes.
not
Jeffrey
doing no hold
Let,
up,
Dahmer too.
let,
So
G.
it's
let,
not okay.
What?
No.
They
We
Hold
trying to
not
up.
we
Hold
we
commit
up.
not
your
drawn
Ain't
over
no way in the
ass.
here.
world. Hold up. G, you not gonna sit and say people are drawn to you. That's a motherfucking lie. You
yeah,
just
I can't help
begging
it.
for
No, I can't help
attention.
it. I don't care about no attention, specifically
Yes,
on
you do.
TikTok.
Yes, you
We do
do.
this
Yes,
just
you,
for fun,
nobody.
right?
Hold
You
up.
listen.
Be for
I do
real.
this for fun. I'm talking about in the outside world, real life, something most of you know nothing about.
G.
EA, I don't know what you did before, but they removed you for it.
I hit my vape. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't
Oh
do
yeah, you
that.
can't do that.
Okay. All right.
G.
I ain't
G,
know
you
that. My
have
fault.
to
Oh, I
stop.
thought that was
G, you
a
have
magical
to
leaf.
stop lying. G. But don't worry. This is the thing, G. If people invite you to shit and you don't come, they will stop inviting you to shit. Take it from me because I no longer get invited to nothing with my coworkers. That's because I turned every other social gathering down. So
Yeah, I know. I don't want to be friends with them though. I'll be cordial with them. I'll be friendly with them, but I'm not gonna be friends with them. No. I got my three. I got three of my best friends, and that's all I need. No new friends.
Dark Horse is my
Send your best friends
I
alive.
agree with the no new
Have them
friends
come over
though.
to the live one day. I want to meet your best friends, G.
Hey, East be going crazy. I just want to get that out there. She done cut a lot of throats today, and I ain't even been on here that long. Dark Horse also made some good points. I just followed all of y'all, I think.
All right, thank you. We'll follow you back because we fight over here. Look, G come back to get his head took off every day. Nobody over here likes him. So him saying everybody likes him is wild work. He
That's
come here to get cussed out
crazy.
every day.
I don't know if I could sign up for that. That's
and we pull
So
out
crazy.
dreadlock and we pull out
so
dreadlocks too,
so
just
all
like
I'm
your
Oh no,
man
no, no!
saying
do.
is
I don't play by my hair.
Everybody
That's
all
likes
I'm
me.
crazy.
saying is if I
That's
get seen
I
on the
just walk off
live,
the line.
I'm about to hit up the Fantastic Four or how many of y'all it is, and y'all better fight back, please. Thank you. Just thank you in advance. Love y'all though.
Yeah, so we fight over here. I'm with it.
You said Fantastic Four is actually Mighty Morphin. It's
Oh
fine. We
shit!
missing
See,
we
that's
missing a
even
member.
better.
She ain't here
That's
yet.
even better. I love it.
Now we caught y'all down one.
yeah,
Y'all
we
still
gonna let
winning.
85 up here when Mia get back. Don't worry, 85. She almost on her way.
That's crazy.
She's our resident prison whisperer. That should be
What does that
music to my
even
ears.
mean?
She can smell when the dude been locked up, and she'll start talking to him, and he'll come out. And he'll be like, "Yeah, I served time," or
Yeah,
"Yeah, I'm a criminal."
We don't
Like we
gotta.
talking.
We already know that nigga been locked up. We know
listen.
85 been locked up. That nigga ain't gotta tell me twice. As soon as a man gets to talk about, yeah, cause y'all lames and y'all losers, and we 30 and 25 plus, 22 plus. I already know you been to
No,
prison.
when
I
he said
know
y'all
you
some
been to
broke
prison.
bitches, when he called you a broke bitch, then you already know. Oh, you one of the men who need a woman to make money because that's how.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because you only looking for women with money. Yeah, that makes sense.
I just
Get a
want to let him
job.
know that. I just want to let him know that I am a broke bitch. I am. He clocked
Bragging,
it.
bragging about beating 3 court cases is crazy. It's not the flex you think it is, babes.
I
That
told him
nigga
prove it.
think he
Prove it.
motherfucker think he motherfucking T Grizzly. Bitch, you ain't be no motherfucking court case. Shut your stupid ass up. You was locked up. Nigga, you Akon. Shut your ass up, nigga.
That's
You
crazy.
ain't be no fucking 3 court cases. Family didn't have enough money to get you a fucking lawyer. You fucking lying.
I wonder what that ticket's like though. What's that ticket, bro? Three
Well,
lawyers, three
well,
cases?
well,
That gotta be almost a
Lynn,
hundred.
Lynn, it also have this other aspect of it. He could be on another list of, you know, where people get information from. So you never know.
Ooh,
Yeah, he beat
And
the
he a
court
dumb
case because his
criminal because
ass
he
was
didn't got caught
snitching.
three
That's
times.
why.
No,
Oh, he
he
called him a
no,
No,
rat.
Dark Horse.
you a dumb criminal. You got caught
His
three
ass
times. You
beat.
fucking stupid.
Yeah, he beat the 3 court cases, Dark Horse, because his ass was snitching. That's why his ass got in that motherfucking room. They gave him some fucking McDonald's 10-piece chicken nuggets and a large fry. That bitch got to singing like a
Uh,
canary. That bitch
Damn, Lynn,
said
you
Ray
right.
Ray did it.
Damn.
hey, Lynn.
Goddamn
He
Pookie
had to
Jr.
relocate.
did it. That
85, he had to
bitch.
relocate.
Hey, Lynn.
They gave him some
They brought.
barbecue sauce too.
Yeah,
What you
they
say?
brought the 12 donuts in the interrogation room, and that was there.
he said, "Bring
Them
me
bitch,
some
yeah.
Lynn." He said, "Bring me some
Kinda
Burger
did
King, and I'll
KFC.
tell you everything."
Or some Popeyes, some. They bring in there, and that
He
was it.
said, y'all ain't gonna tell the homies it was me, right? All right. I wasn't
Crazy.
there. To tell you the truth, I told him not to do it. That motherfucker got to singing like a motherfucking bird in that bitch. Shut up, stupid snitch ass. He told on all his homeboys. Was like, yeah, I don't know how the fuck y'all get caught. I don't, damn homies, we gonna figure it out. We gonna get them. We gonna get whoever told on y'all.
My lawyer code.
He over there talking about free him till he backwards, and he the one who put him in. Shut your ass up, stupid.
Not with a
He
t-shirt.
done paid. He done paid
85. What's that
lawyer
ticket?
cases and didn't even help right. EA,
I want
what's
to
the
know. Like,
ticket? Because why you didn't put that on your kids' college fund? Instead, you keep getting caught doing dumbass criminal activities. Stupid. That ain't cute. Don't nobody give a fuck about your jailbird criminal ass.
I'm
You
He said no
co-defenders.
co-defendants.
What's the ticket, bro? How do I beat three
Mia
cases? How
here.
much money I need?
no co-defendants is crazy. He ain't got no co-defendants. Them all
Don't
them
need
niggas
none.
the bits. That's right.